All right.
Recording.
We're recording. October. What the hell happened in October? Unclicked. We are on time. It is October 30th.
We're back again.
We're going to drop this on November 1st. I swear it. Because we got one full day to edit it, although tomorrow is Halloween, so I make no guarantees. So, back again with us, the illustrious, passionate, sensual.
Love him or hate him, he's back.
Yeah.
Or think I'm okay.
Or as my...
that's true.
Or as my wife says, the loud guy.
Hey, when I got the call about how views have been slipping, I felt bad for you guys and felt like I could come back.
He flew out here just to help us out.
I do have to give you credit,
It doesn't seem like the views are as good on the ones that you're here for.
No, you got it backwards. You got it backwards. Yeah. But I got to give you credit that when I couldn't make it, the replacement you went to was the best rider on the planet, Garrett.
That is true.
All right. I'll take that as a compliment. And the views were still trickling down, but I'll take that as a win.
I like the way you look at things.
Yeah.
You just find that ray of sunshine.
Find the positive.
Well, who can we piss off today? Let's get into it.
Not Dale's, because great news. They have sponsored us again. Contract got re-upped. We're doing a fantastic job. So shout out to Dale's for...
Cheers, Dale's. You guys make these podcasts even more fun.
Yeah. Shout out to Dale's for continuing to support us. And shout out to you guys. I know there's been a lot of I bought this because Unclicked and all that stuff. We were just talking about that before we recorded. So that's super cool.
Oh, yeah. And I'm 29.
I buy it because it's real good.
It is good.
It's a bonus that they sponsor Unclicked.
It is true.
Yeah.
It is true.
Shall we chug one?
Fuck. All right.
You have a sinus infection?
I do, yeah, but that's okay. I think it makes it better. Cheers.
I'm not chugging it.
Yeah, you are.
I'll make a mess. Fuck it.
This is the... I have 29 more after this.
That was like half. Fuck.
He just got so sad.
Thank you, Dale's.
So can I get on the AM team now?
You are on the end team.
Party, thank you.
Pay for post.
The same format as always goes news, events that happened, events that are coming, videos, and Insta Clips. This is all stuff that happened in the month of October. And as always, we are going to run with the caveat that we do not know everything. We do not get everything right. If we say something wrong or we miss something, we are sorry. And please let us know in a constructive way. Because we are not perfect.
In 6 more months. That's cool. So it's actually like a contract.
Yeah. 6 more months of Dale's.
Hey,
so
if you guys like that Dale sponsors this podcast, let them know so we get 6 more months and keep it going and going and going.
Yeah, my note is the news is Dale's likes us 6 more months.
That's great.
So
I just learned 6 more months.
And then you see the second line?
100th episode of Unclicked?
Very soon. So that's pretty cool.
Is that since the beginning?
That's since the beginning, because on the podcast, like on the audio one, so it includes all your episodes that weren't recorded, there's 95.
They were recorded, they just weren't
filmed. Not filmed, yeah. So there's 95, and I'm pretty sure there's a couple episodes that were so video-based that we didn't even put them up. So I'm pretty sure we're on 98, 99 right
So are you going to figure this out, or are you just going to...
I'm going to figure this out. Sorry.
We're getting close.
We're getting close.
We might be over. We don't know.
What do you do for episode 100?
I do not know. Ideas in the comments.
Do you let somebody that watches pick, or pick a guest, or...
Yeah. We got budget.
Has anyone out there listened to all 100?
I'm sure it's got to be.
That'd be pretty cool.
We put out a 5...
I'm sorry you've had to listen to me for that long.
5-hour podcast.
That's a new record.
That's insane.
And I haven't listened to it yet, but I heard a lot of people say it's the best Unclicked podcast ever. Or actually, one person told you that at least.
Yeah, at least one person. I got through. So yesterday, I showed my wife this. I had 3 emails just saying I really love the Magoo podcast. Like somebody went to their email and
was it from anybody under the age of 40?
Doesn't matter.
If they're emailing you, no.
Yeah, and then so also it got limited by YouTube, so a little too much for YouTube, I guess.
Wow.
I guess the defecating story about 2 or 3 minutes in that I tried to censor, and then there was a couple of C-bombs in there and stuff like that. So
did they? So they took away monetization, or did they? Not.
It's just limited, so they're just not delivering it, but which sucks. But I mean, it's already at 10K, which is Magoo was the
diehard.
He's you're gonna get 2,000 views, and then when it was at 6, he was called me. He was I didn't know people cared.
I wonder. I wonder if some of his motorcycle people are watching.
Probably, but I mean, like you said in the podcast, they're all the old motorcycle people are old BMX people.
That's because ride motorcycles sometimes and tied into that culture a little bit. I get so fired up when I see Builtwell stuff out.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, that's us.
Yeah.
You know, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like we're winning.
Yeah,
you know?
I haven't talked to Magoo in years, but it always fires me up when I see
So if you haven't, I mean, obviously it's a lot of this stuff will be over your head if you are under the age of 40, but it's also educational. Like it truly is. Magoo and Muller together are just, I mean, there's no other way that was going to happen, and there's no other way I prefer it. So.
It's like if there was a BMX Illuminati, those two would absolutely be in it.
Yes.
And you probably didn't have to talk much.
I know, yeah. That's where the 5 hours really went by pretty quick. So it was pretty nice, actually. So
that's huge. That's huge for
a podcast. So yeah, they showed up at like 9:30. We did the podcast, 20, 30 minutes warm up, and then we talked in here for another 45 minutes. Then we went and got lunch, and it was like I was like 10 hours of Magoo and Muller by the end of the day. Like it was. I was like, yeah, I'm good. That's my day.
That's a lot.
So, Swampfest New Dates. Trey is a pseudo sponsor. I don't think I have it set up right to see that, but February 17th at Waldo Motorsports. Be there. Dennis will be. Should we just do you want to get in on the Airbnb? All right, yeah.
I literally already booked
There's
hotel
no way
rooms.
I can't go.
You booked a what?
I have a hotel booked. There's a hotel you can walk to from there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Only one, and it was pretty inexpensive.
Really?
Nice, because normally it's not like that, right? I heard
It's a new spot.
Cool.
And I've never been, and I was like, I should probably go. And this hotel's $140, and it's right there. And
My first thought is could be too close.
yeah, but my thought.
If it's walking distance, you're still at Swampfest.
That's true.
This is a rare opportunity for me
I've been, dude. I'm excited. And
a rare opportunity for me to be the most clean-cut, nicest person in one place.
Yeah.
So I had to take advantage of that,
Yeah.
True. Yeah, on the Gregson Trey podcast, I said I was going way too many times to not go. So
that
locked me in.
Yeah, you really do. You really
I have to go too. I want to go. I'm really good at backing out of things that are further than Arizona.
So we don't need to show the full flyer, but Instagram Swampfest February 17th, Waldo Motorsports. Shout out to Trey for all he does. Next on the item list, the Dig 30 yearbook is the pre-order. Again, I think I've said it many times, but congrats to Dig for making it 30 years. A true legacy of producing content and just showing what BMX is all about and making lifers out of all of us, you know. So 324 pages. Book ships spring 24. So pre-order is open now. So make sure you do that. And then
what's the price? Does it say?
Probably expensive, 75 buckaroos. But look how thick it is right there.
Do you know if there's a gnarly shipping cost to come to the US?
I do not.
$75 is like $25 less than it cost to fill my truck up.
Right?
When you look at it that way.
I mean, it could be expensive. They could have distribution in the States.
Yep.
So
they probably do.
Yeah, they probably do.
You're going to pay for it once, and it's going to sit on your coffee table for the next decade.
And then
money well spent.
The last Dig book has sat there for a long time at my house.
Yeah, and this is, what do you want?
Whenever it came out,
you want to leave YouTube?
No.
What? Back to YouTube. Stay here. What is that?
Brant Moore.
Somebody got the
we're hacked.
Dig photo book. Well, the Dig photo contest is also going, which is part of their yearly book. But I don't know what happened there. So we are going to move on from that. But if you're a photographer, get in on the photo contest. And then our last print piece, which is crazy that we have this mini, Concrete and Smog from Bill Batchelor.
This shit has been going crazy. It's cool. Magazines have stopped. It's like books are blowing up again.
I literally got this today or yesterday, and I only got to flip through the first couple of pages and then kind of give it a glance. But it's super cool story. He just BMXer from early teens, and then just gave it up and was in a spot in COVID and just pulled out his box of photos, and he was like, "Holy shit. I remember how much I love this." So super cool.
So they're all his original photos?
Yeah. And literally they start up
old school.
Yeah, this is before, it's early 80s.
And if somebody wants this, where do they get it?
From his website, Bill Batchelor.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So he was super into it and then just look at this half pipe.
I think BillBatchelor.com. I can't get a single website right.
Is your internet out?
There it is.
There you go.
Bill Bachelor BMX. So Bill Bachelor BMX, I will add that.
Look how little this kid is. Just ripping that table.
Yeah. The photos are so cool, and he just kind of gives his life story, at least from what I can tell. So
what does he do now? Do you know?
I think he shoots he shot music. He was still a photographer, but he was a career guy. Like I think it's some stuff outside of that, but I'm not honestly that sure. Next up is we kind of talked about this a little bit on the Magoo podcast, but I'm turning the audio off. But that I think you guys can see it. It's got the light in it right there. But the Vic Murphy tabletop bike, what is arguably the most famous of all time, Shad Johnson either recreated it or it's like the frame. And then
so that is the actual frame, though?
I think it actually is like parts of the real bike.
That's cool.
So
if you're ever in Portland, Oregon, go to Goods BMX.
Yeah.
Shad will be there, and he's got all the bike parks you need to dial your bike in. But upstairs, he has a museum with like Dave Asato's bike, like this, Vic Murphy's bike.
And it's sick because Vic just somehow doesn't age.
It's funny just
how... Is he going to do it? The one for
is he going to hit the curb cut?
That's what we know.
The photo still do the photo is so iconic, and I never thought about the bars looking like that. Just with the bike,
same.
He's gonna do it.
Nah.
Oh, he still rides.
Nah, he's cruising though. Yeah. No, he still rips. Yeah, he posted a table the other week or something.
I believe he does a lot of BMX shows.
Yeah,
the show team
all over the world.
Ones. Yeah, like a lot of Africa stuff. I believe.
So, yep.
Industry news: Ben Ward no longer working for GT. 9 years of working for the brand, kind of rebuilding and rebooting GT bicycles, or GT BMX rather. Hard pill to swallow, I think, for Ben, but upward and onward to the next thing. He's had his hand in, worked for Sunday, worked for Fit, and worked for GT, and his skill set, I think, is vast. So
I saw him last weekend, and he seems psyched. Riding a lot, seems good.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where, fortunately, they, and shout out to GT for treating him right, because sometimes when you get let go from a company, they don't, the severance and take care of you and stuff, and just thank you for the contribution.
You're saying they did treat him right, though?
They did.
Nice.
They did. So he can, and that's an important time. His same thing what happened with me and Ride. It was like you go through that grieving period, and you go through all the I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm ready to, and then eventually you get back to normal and you got to do your thing. But being able to do that and not worry about money is super important. So.
One thing I will say about Ben being out is he is leaving with a much more extensive resume than he went there with. Mm-hmm. All the bikes that he made, he had the BMX resume before and maybe some beyond that, but he was showing me e-bikes he did and all sorts of stuff to where it's like he just walked out there significantly more valuable and more skilled than he walked in there.
Yeah, all the the Mandalorian stuff, that little yellow bike that you saw in there, he designed the little Strider, and it's that's I said it and I really do mean it. That Strider, it's the way it's proportioned and how high the bottom bracket is.
I believe it's called
a
push bike. A Strider is a brand.
I am going to take a Xerox of this Coca-Cola later, but it's a great bike. Canon had 3 or 4 of those things, and it was.
Where were you hanging out with him recently?
He was at Woodward West.
Cool.
What were you doing? Oh, for the contest?
He hit me up and was like, "Oh, what's up with that?" And I told him, and I'm like, "Ben's not going to come." And I'm walking by, and he walked through the door. I'm like, "Oh, no way!" So he,
that's what's up.
We had a couple drinks one night at the hotel, so it was good to catch up with him.
Nice.
And also, I think it's worth noting that I believe Jeff Z has a bigger role there.
Jeff Z has a bigger role, yeah. They, and I think it's just
a lot of. I thought Jeff Z was a TM until you say that. I thought
no, Ben
Ward's the brand manager.
Correct.
Okay,
that is a good call out. So Ben Ward was the brand manager, product kind of overseer of everything.
Jeff Z is the TM.
Jeff Z has always been the TM. So Jeff Z will continue to be the TM, but I think you take a couple things on your plate, but yeah, it's not my place to be this is why he got let go, or this is who knows. But
Bruno Hoffman is the new federal TM.
Yes,
that is.
So
I know. Bakos told me he was moving on.
Yes,
moving on.
He's just not doing federal TM anymore.
Oh, I thought you meant Bruno's not going to be
No. Bakos said I'm not doing this anymore.
Isa from Endless was the was the TM for I guess 7 years, and he told me at Battle of Hastings that he was just looking to focus on his own stuff and not necessarily work for a company anymore. Like he has Endless, he has his freelance photography, he has all the other stuff that he has going on.
He'll probably still be with the Federal boys. He is such a good team manager.
Yeah.
I went on a Federal trip in Barcelona with him, and he's a good team
Just
manager.
a good dude in general. Good guy.
So it didn't seem
he
like
did a lot of good stuff for that company and with those dudes, but Bruno as team manager, that's going to be sick too.
Yeah.
Damn. So I wonder...
Issa eating shit on a rail? Nice. Issa kills it. I always forget.
I didn't even know he rode. I've never rode. I knew he rode, but I never rode with him.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was this good.
Yeah, he rips.
I enjoy hanging out with him when I
He's
get to, when I
cool
get
as
to
hell.
once a year or whatever. I always enjoy hanging out with
In
him.
Federals, you can't deny Federals.
Shout
one
out
of
Stu
the
Dawkins.
best teams.
Stu Dawkins has held that down for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
Very-
Is that who owns it?
Yeah, very smart dude.
And the team's amazing.
Look at Jordan Ango up there. It's too funny.
Did he forget that he wasn't on Federal?
He's not on Federal.
Oh, did he forget that he's not on Federal?
Yeah, he was the.
So that's
it was the year
interesting.
he won.
Damn, Bruno's
Yeah.
a young. I mean,
Bruno's a veteran though.
he's a veteran.
He's young,
but
but he's a veteran.
I'm just saying that having a TM that's like still pro and young and relevant is so huge.
Yeah.
Like Federal didn't need a better TM or a TM, that they already had an amazing TM, but this might be like even elevated even more.
And I think it's cool for to move it up in house. As you have a rider, and then he gets more involved with
It's
the
a big
brand,
move.
and then he becomes a lifer, and then he becomes a brand manager, and then he becomes the person at the team, and then becomes doing the role of Stu Dawkins.
Or-
down
or-
the road.
seems
Or
so-
he learns he doesn't want to do that for a job.
Or yeah, let's be
no,
optimistic.
in a good way.
Yeah,
in a good
yeah.
way. Either way, it's a win because you're doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
Having the opportunity is really cool.
Yeah, I
Bruno's
think
fucking smart too.
Yeah,
When you talk
of
to him,
course,
he seems
yeah.
like he's so educated. German machine.
German.
I don't know if all Germans are that smart, but he's fucking
no,
smart.
just Bruno.
Just Bruno.
He's the only one.
The only one.
He's I don't
Yeah.
know too many Germans, but he's a really smart one.
Marcus Wilkie's pretty smart.
I don't know him too well, but
Pretty
he's probably
smart.
pretty smart.
The medalist.
But that's cool. He's smart. He's still pro. He's young. He's relevant, and a team manager now too.
Parker Heath also off of GT. I don't have the link for some reason, but that's okay. We have the Googles because I cannot be effed to remember everybody.
Oh, he's so handsome.
Wow, he is handsome. Oh my goodness, I don't even know. I'm so tempted to click that one, but I'm not sure.
Oh, that one on the left. That one's boring.
Wow,
What a
this
statement,
is-
Parker. You really went in on that
This is insightful.
Hey, sometimes it's easy.
one. How about that catfish comment?
They care more about being woke than riders. Good call. God damn you, catfish.
We probably don't want to be going down this rabbit hole.
That's pretty. It's a nice little caption. It leaves for mystery.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if he's still on GT.
Well, that's that. But did he quit or did he get fired? He doesn't say if it's good terms or bad terms. Come on. There's some mystery there.
I think from the outside looking in. All right, I'm gonna click that photo. Fuck it. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, mirrors, nice.
Look what I wrote.
Fools, an artist, and a model, and a Pro BMX are gotta be working in the ladies and the DMs. Yeah.
Let's just get out of these
Yeah.
comments.
Fools.
Fools. That's how you say it.
I think
I don't know how to spell it.
from
Fool's
the
a model.
outside looking in, it's a surprise.
I talked to him. I know what's up.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
can you say it?
No, I mean, I don't think it's anything that like people would be shocked by and Parker would be unhappy with me sharing.
Let's do it.
I think he thought he was building up to a bigger spot at the brand. He was never a paid rider or anything, and I think he thought he was building to that.
Yeah.
And was almost informed that wasn't happening, and he thought he put in enough work and said, "I'm good."
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was anything overly negative, but I think he thought he was
This
ready
is
for the
his
next
year.
step, and
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
said no. And
Honestly, I thought I heard that at a point that he was next. So I think it's not. I think with Ben being out of GT and stuff like that. Like I think it's just things are moving and shaking. So
He's
I don't
looking
know.
to turn pro, and he's been with them for a long
Yeah.
time, and he's putting the work in. And
And
asking,
Demolition
what do
made
I
him
need-
pro,
They did.
right? So
Yeah, and he's asking like, "What do I need to do?"
Yeah.
And they're saying, "Do this stuff," and he's doing it, and they're not turning him pro. So he's like, "Well, we'll go try elsewhere."
yeah.
And
what
that's
it seems like.
what I told him is and I tell this to any rider, I'm like, just do what makes you psyched.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're chasing this pro carrot, do you need that carrot to be happy? Parker does other things in his life. He's not just a bike rider.
Yeah.
He's not relying on this to make a living. He has other things going on to where I'm like, dude, like keep this shit fun.
Spends all day checking his DMs.
Yeah, I mean you would too if you had that mirror photo, but it was you.
That's what I'm saying. Fools. Fools doing it.
Who's doing it?
Fools doing it. Fools doing it so you don't got to ride for someone that you're not that stoked on.
Yeah, if it doesn't fire you up, do
Yeah.
something else. Right
Or
on.
what's
All
the
good.
I think it's a good move.
the relationship phrase is like have somebody that appreciates you for you.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I think it was on a calendar or some like sort of sticky note.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, and it's like if they're not doing anything extra for you, then just ride a frame you like and see what happens.
And he
on
built
the next
a
step.
Lewis Mills theme.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's what he's riding.
Nice.
And honestly, ever since he quit GT, just seeing his clips and stuff, he looks happy.
I mean, that
New frame, new Lewis Mills frame.
Fool's made it.
Fool's happy. Now he's the one thing that wasn't working out for him. Everything
Yeah.
else is.
Yeah. Maybe he's just gonna kill you and then take your spot at Aro. And then
Hey.
we're not even gonna notice.
Oh God.
Like, why is Dennis posting these like? I didn't know Dennis had those abs.
Dennis is such a fool.
This is a fool's checking his DMs. What happened?
I like how Kyle's here, so we could just be like fucking.
Dumber than normal.
Just
Yeah.
blame it all on me. Blame it all on me.
Olympics Let's Move Street Challenge wrapped up, and it's in the van.
Who won?
The fan voting stage.
Okay.
So this is the general link vote. Dude, by the end when I was clicking through stuff, I was like, there is a lot of cool ass entries. Why'd you laugh?
These cool ass entries, like they're entering their ass.
Cool fools
Cool ass.
assing entries. I will say
I think it's harder for me to talk on the podcast with Kyle because he'll call me out for the stuff that the listeners
yeah,
at home
yeah.
are calling me out for. So I'm like, I gotta be a little less.
And if
dumb.
somebody calls me out, I just get really offended. No,
you're just really
you can't
smart
say
and
that
good at
about me.
talking. You can just like
I think this is everything. So I think more votes. This is how it's organized. So this doesn't necessarily mean best video, but Iraq. I will say it is cool going through all these videos and seeing just how many countries are like involved. You know,
I didn't
like,
know there was.
literally.
I have no. As an American, you don't know what's up with Iraq.
No,
because
no.
Of all the shit we see, this looks like a nice skate park.
Yeah,
This
it
dude's
looks
shredded.
crazy. So
You get to learn a little something from this.
Put on Starboys. I
China?
want to see Starboys.
I do want to see Starboy.
Starboy.
No, Chile.
Okay.
Oh, that was sick.
That's where Jose Sedano's from Chile.
Yeah.
Coco. There's always
Yeah.
been a lot of really good riders
Yeah.
from down there.
I will say the cleared music is always funny.
It's coming to
Oh,
Barcelona.
he's all over.
A lot of these South Americans gravitate to Barcelona.
Makes sense.
Visa things.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was that?
Oh, switch. Oh, it's
Whoa.
sick. Full. Is that elbow pads and helmet too?
Fuck it.
Love it.
Starboy.
Starboy.
Where was Starboy?
Right there, next to Hallbag.
All right, there we go. Hallback. I think, dude, I could do full screen. I'm messing up. My bad.
Starboy's jacked.
Looking like Parker out there. It's sick to see. I didn't know how much is he riding.
Starboy?
Yeah, is he still riding a bunch? I feel like I haven't seen anything on Instagram. A lot of drift stuff.
All right, I got a theory,
That's the
Dennis.
same skate
No,
park,
I got a
is it?
theory. I think that's Dubai.
That's what I was going
I
to
guess
say.
Dubai.
I was literally, I didn't want to be super ignorant, but I was like, I didn't know Iraq
Those
looked
pants
like
were
Dubai.
sick. See those pants? Those
So they
were
must
sick.
have just got together and went on a trip over there.
The Reiki pants?
I know, they're just dope.
They are sick. Yeah. I wish
No
I could,
shirt,
I
dope
wish I
pants. Good guys.
could. Getting loose. You want
So now,
Hallback?
does a man and a woman win this? Is that how that goes?
Yeah, there's all categories. So I'm kind of like running by votes. There's all the filters.
Whoa.
So how many
So-
people are they sending to this thing?
Through all of
This
them.
is
So
so sick.
each 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool.
At least 6, maybe
3
9.
men, 3 women.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Get to go to Paris.
No,
get to go to
China.
Shanghai.
Yeah.
Shanghai. I learned that.
Going to Paris is a little bit of a touchy subject.
Yeah.
It's very hard to go to the Olympics.
I sent.
Oh, they don't get put to the Olympics just for winning this?
No, even to go as a fan. They're going as a fan.
Yeah.
They get to go hang
Yeah.
out and check it out.
Yeah.
What's in Shanghai?
Qualifying
We're gonna
series.
get to that. We're gonna get to that. Don't you worry, Dennis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's learn.
I
Let's
sent
learn more.
I sent an email. It was Feast that was hitting me up about this because
Yep.
we did a little advertising campaign, and the last email I sent was like, "Oh, what's going now that we have done this collab post with Olympics? What's up with going to Paris, getting a media pass?" 4 days ago, no response.
We're sorry your email was not delivered.
I asked about.
insane to get into the Olympics.
I think so.
I think you could swing it, but the games you might have to play to do it, and then going would probably cost you $20,000 to where you're going to say no.
Oh yeah.
Because the hotels are crazy overpriced. Nobody's.
I could stay with somebody. I could find.
I don't think so, man. You're kind of pissing a lot of people off.
Yeah, you have been lately.
Oh. Yeah, probably.
No, yeah.
Matthias, put me up, dude.
Yeah, true. If somebody can make it happen, it's probably Matthias.
Let me say, stay at your villa.
He does have a
One
little
of your
apartment right
VIAs.
there.
Villa.
Well, cool. So, are we supposed to go vote on this?
Yeah, so the
Okay.
voting is open for a little while longer. Let's just say like 2 weeks. I'm making
Cool.
that up. But a lot of cool ass videos in there. Click through.
Cool ass.
Ass.
Cool ass. Yeah, sorry. You're gonna give me a complex.
Without Kyle, I would never have called you out on that. But now I'm calling you out
I
on that.
thought about it. I'm glad you said it.
I'm just being quiet, judging you guys on this one. Let's look. I want to watch women's dirt
I'm done talking.
real quick.
I doubt there's.
There is as a category.
I mean, I would be very surprised. if
I've seen women ride dirt.
I know,
They're
but
out there. Yeah,
Well, they're out
there. You
there.
go.
and that's one of these women is going to go to Shanghai.
Yeah.
That's sick. Yeah.
Cam.
She's been in the game for a minute.
Yeah, she has. 9th Street.
This is probably the category with the least amount of people
Yeah,
going
guaranteed.
for it. So get
It's
in there,
just
ladies.
Ooh, half
Kind
dirt.
of dirt.
Half
Kind
dirt.
of
That was
dirt.
dirt.
That was
That was
tree.
half tree.
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 That counts.
Woo! Yeah.
Looking like me out there.
Let's see another
Nah,
one.
she kills it.
She's killing it. I want to see.
The
This-
I believe Sage.
Sage, that's what I was
just
about
wanna-
to say.
she's dope.
Sage.
I
She's
want to see
dope.
a crazy
I may have
trail
to-
shredding girl. Yo.
She's ridden some of the USA BMX events and always kills it. She rode the one in San Diego.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think neither of you guys
Damn.
because you're bad people.
What?
I was there.
No, for the day before. You didn't go for the contest. You
This
had
girl
practice day.
kills it. Ooh, that was a PQ.
So she just entered her. I mean, she got a
No,
couple
she's
kills.
dope.
It counts.
She's legit.
It counts. It counts.
She just barred disasters on quarters and stuff.
Oh, so she probably just put this video in.
Probably maybe footage she has, not to throw under the bus if that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
but she kills it.
No, I think that's the point.
Great rider.
Though. Like
Okay.
we said that, or it was like enter whatever footage you want. You know.
And
Is that
look,
woman's last name 9/11?
you can do a little bit of a
Yes, I'm gonna go with yes.
Rough last name.
get your fans behind you because the winner
Ooh.
right now has 112 votes. So get your
Oh, is that the
fans-
tire
Wow,
grab or
that
is that
was
just
a tire grab? Yeah.
Damn, that's sick. Who is this?
Dan
From
Danny Moran.
Damn.
Oh, that's
Who was it?
Sorry,
Bacon
ladies.
flavor.
Sorry, ladies. I think Danny Moran is going to Shanghai.
she's awesome. She
Dang.
rides the ramp. That's Chappolle's wife.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
Does she live here?
they live here. Yeah,
What?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
sick.
All right. She
she's
rode.
fun,
She
yeah.
rode Turkey Jam last year.
she's awesome. She rode the.
I know the
Vans
name.
Waffle
I've
Cup.
seen the name before.
She's
That's sick.
Chappolle's wife. They're super cool Colombian couple. They live in a van.
Cleared. I don't know. That could be. I mean, that's the thing though, is if they're not following the rules,
See?
they may not be able to.
I'm
do
glad
it.
we clicked this.
So,
There's some girls out
yeah.
there ripping
That's
trails.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Should we do Swiss?
Yeah, Michelle 9/11.
What was the COW again?
Citizen of the world.
That's we think that's Russia.
These trails
That's
are
Russia.
real.
Wow.
Whoa. It's crazy. There's all these spots just all over the
That was a
world.
good no-hander.
That's why I like
It's a
watching
really
trails
good-
and stuff. Dude,
What?
she's crazy.
Hell yeah.
I never seen a girl flip dirt.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's hell yeah.
That was a good banger. That was awesome when it ended on.
It's sick when it's like
One
not.
vote. Come on, people, get in there.
Yeah.
And vote for
I will
these.
vote. I will watch and vote when I get
Okay.
How do you
vote.
how do you vote? You got a link to the website.
I think you may have to. You have to
Olympics.com?
You do have to.
Olympics.com. That's gonna be hard. How do we?
The link will be in the description.
Okay.
But it looks like you do have to sign in, which I've already made an account. So, but yeah, go vote for people.
Vote.
So, go click through. I mean, it's
Man,
Dude,
get
I was-
behind some of these.
I
people
literally- I
'cause
was
there's
like-
not that many votes to make someone win.
when we did the collab with the Olympics. I was like, dude, that's pretty crazy. I was like, I shared it on my story like a day later.
When you were
I was
when you
I
were
was
bringing
like,
it up
whoa.
on the news, I was like, "This is so crazy. How do not more people know
yeah,
about this?"
yeah.
Like,
So it
seems like more people are getting involved, but more
Yeah.
people need to know that that's a huge contest for people to really get put on.
now in bad news. Bob Randall, Bay Game, NorCal
Oh, man.
Bob,
Bob's
used to
the
ride
best.
rides for Kink or used to ride for Kink. Seems like he went down. Looks like filming, like not riding, filming, but like he was filming an event and fell off a barrier. Is what I could pull from just clicking around on Instagram earlier. I literally saw this like an hour before we started filming. So GoFundMe for Bob is in the description. I'll put this one at the top.
He
Bob
is such a good dude.
Bob is like
So
a
fun
fucking
to be with.
yeah. He's cool as hell. And then I did link just like one of his later videos. But just fucking cool ass dude, lifer for sure. Out there, whether he's sponsored or not, they've put out so much video content. He was a filmer, he was a writer. So the GoFundMe is just kind of like help him while he recovers. Not something, you know, anybody wants to ask for. So, but yeah, hopefully he recovers as quickly as possible. So. But yeah, shout out to Bob.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit up that GoFundMe too. So, Meta taps BMX superstar Nigel Sylvester as its latest muse. That's a crazy title.
That's one of those. That's a title somebody that went to college wrote.
Yeah,
Got a journalism degree to write that.
that's
shit.
somebody that wrote the fucking 40 titles today.
or AI write a title for this article.
Chat GPT. Yeah.
What is Meta?
Meta is
Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, James put this in the group chat just right before we went live. So, I mean, photos. I mean,
Awful photo.
You know what's crazy is Men's Journal is like the parent company. Like when Ride went under, they turned. If you went to Ride BMX, it went to Men's Journal.
No way.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I wonder if it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Plot twist.
Whoa.
There you go. Full circle, right?
And there's bikes on their first thing.
Yeah. So, yeah, all the stuff got turned into Men's Journal. So it's pretty crazy that they're.
Whoa. So they
Close
probably
to
just
that,
bought a
so.
bunch of websites and they all get directed to them.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, dude, that whole thing is so wild. Like the
hell?
dude. I mean, that's like a whole. So, I've obviously like kept in contact with whoever they are. You know, I'll just use they, you know, and it's like a dude and he's like, oh, well, we have all this stuff. He's like, maybe we can come up with some sort of deal, you know, where it's like I produce content for him. It's like SEO stuff or whatever. And I'm like, dude, I have no idea how this works. Like,
I can't convey it with voice, but I rolled my eyes.
yeah, you did.
Okay,
You
just,
did.
Just on the record.
So the most recent contact was that they're supposed to be going through the old office. Like it's been empty all this time. 5 years later, basically, it's been empty.
And that's business. Somebody's paying.
Yeah.
That lease.
Yeah,
and
so
sitting there empty.
But
in California.
a lot of the stuff is pulled out of there. But they said they were going to start going through the office like early. It said early November, so like next week. And I'm just like, yeah, let's talk. You know, like let me see what you guys have, and then I will see what I can do. You know, but fuck, who knows, dude. Yeah, it's all this worthless content because the amount of energy and man hours it has to go into like dissect and create something that will actually produce like whatever the 0.008 cents that will take to like.
If you skip, I keep thinking that if you skip this ad, it's gonna like be a video. Of
No, there's no video.
So do we know what happened with
So-
Nigel and Meta? Is it like something legit, or is it like one campaign they brought him on for?
I don't know. Multiple projects going on. What made you part of being Meta? It's your world campaign.
And his
First
response was
touch.
cash.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's
No,
everybody's
for all the
answer.
right reasons.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah,
Think
yeah,
about the first touch point. I was kids super commercial on. Yeah, I mean, who knows, dude? I don't.
What's a muse?
A muse is like your
Like
your
something that inspires
plaything,
you.
Your plaything.
No, it's like something that inspires you.
No.
Yeah, Google Muse.
Muse to me sounds like your plaything.
No, it's something that like inspires you.
A person, a source of inspiration, creative art.
Who's the smartest dude at the table? Yeah.
I was saying what it sounded like. He was acting like he knew. You were right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A muse, a lover. Muse might be a lover. Friendly infatuation.
It does sound though like something.
Yeah,
like
it could be a lover. Like I'm writing a song about this chick because I'm so in love with her. She is my
Inspiration.
muse.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair
So,
enough. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm writing a sponsorship for this writer because he does great bar spins.
There you go.
They love
He's
him.
my muse.
There you go.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I hope it's a great relationship and is ongoing.
I'm
That's
not.
awesome.
I'm not mad at Nigel fucking doing his thing.
I'm not mad at anything
I think it was like a
Nigel. It's good for
bank. It was
Nigel.
like a bank a month or two ago.
Chase Bank.
Sponsored by money and fucking internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sponsored by money and a thing that makes a lot of money.
Algorithm. Damn. Holy shit.
Damn. Good on him.
Nigel's
Good
doing
on him.
Hold on. His likes to follower ratio better be like 100%. Every single post.
Yeah.
They better deliver his post to everybody if he's sponsored by.
Oh, true. Because
Yeah.
Meta owns everything.
Yeah. They own Instagram. He's sponsored by Instagram.
It's so hard to know though.
They own
because-
Twitter,
No, let's-
Instagram, and Facebook?
No, not Twitter.
Twitter's its own thing?
Twitter's dead. It's now X.
True.
Oh, Elon bought Twitter.
No, but keep in mind the way so many of these things shake out.
Who owns TikTok?
It's probably through an agent in China.
China.
It's probably through.
China. You
It
get
is.
the whole government owns TikTok?
Yeah.
Or somebody in
every
China?
every company within China is
Government owns
holding
part of it, I
holding
believe.
yeah, to the government. That's what communism.
And you're on record, so watch what you say.
It's not.
I
It's
didn't say
not
shit.
communist. It's not communist. Shout out to TikTok.
Because I would
Shout
think
out to
anything
China.
inside of any government is owned
Shout
by
out to
the
cool
government.
ass countries like China.
Hey, I've been to China a bunch of times and always had a great time.
Me too.
So shout out to China.
Bazong.
China's fun.
Yeah. Did not go there.
We'll get there.
Someone.
What the fuck were we talking about?
We were talking about Nigel.
I always
Algorithm.
tell people if you want to go on a fun vacation in Asia, go to China.
It is.
You can do
It's
whatever you
hilarious.
want. And just it's
hilarious.
so fun.
Yeah.
But I don't know about now. It's been 8 years or
Yeah.
something. But I
Did
feel
you?
like Japan's cool, but China's
Japan's cool,
fun. China's a good time.
It's the Wild West out there.
It's
I don't mean
crazy.
directionally.
Yeah,
It's just-
China
it's
or
the Wild
Japan's
West, man.
beautiful and everything, but China's like you've seen a kid. You just see crazy shit.
I feel
all
like
the time.
I would be a little more scared to act a fool these days, though. Out there.
Don't know. It's
Yeah.
been so long since
I don't
I've been
think
there.
any of us, maybe Dennis, does that dumb of stuff.
You could burn down a tree in China in the middle of the city, and they'd be like, "It's okay."
See, but I don't think Ryan and I would do that.
I wouldn't do it.
I don't know.
I might have.
I don't know.
I didn't.
You want those YouTube views?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's other news. Dennis hasn't uploaded in a month.
Dennis is retired.
No, YouTube fucked me over. I got mad at them. I'm on a season break. We're doing good.
Forced retirement.
You're gonna show them.
Finally had a good. I'm gonna show them. I finally had a video that was killing it, and then it fucking got me. We talked about it
Was
on
it-
last news.
Did they pull it right where you burned the tree?
Right?
When I went to China 8 years ago, I was burning trees. No,
Did you burn a
No.
tree? That's such a random.
He brought it
idea.
up. Yeah.
some people might have. I didn't.
Are you gonna ever upload a video? to
Yes,
YouTube?
I would love to. We're just taking a little break. Gonna figure out what's next.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the next thing we're gonna do is more of a actual project. Kind of.
Less frequent, but more time into what's released.
Yeah, and eventually maybe do the frequent thing, but
Trying
now-
something different.
Fair
trying
enough.
something different.
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Um,
Work for the.
I think I saw like comments somewhere where they were like, "What's up with Friday? Friday sucks now."
Aw.
You know, like there's like comments on Instagram or something like that. So
We'll be back.
yeah.
We just.
So unlike unsubscribe.
I got mad at YouTube, and me and Blake were getting tired, so we wanted a little break.
Understandable.
And I'm working on other things.
What else was it? Was there anything
Pull
else?
up that DeMarcus post.
Oh yeah, Demarcus.
DeMarcus
Yeah.
post.
His
Sad
friend.
one.
Oh yeah, Derek,
Yeah.
good man.
Thank you. Do. This one.
Middle. Yep.
Yeah. What's his?
If you click the photo, it'll go to his profile.
Oh,
Derek Ball, I believe.
We have a designated driver tonight because we knew Dales was re-sponsoring and it was going to be a celebration.
Derek Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Derek
does
Ball.
look familiar. Yeah.
I hung out with him a few times when I lived out here,
Yeah.
just with DeMarcus, and heck of a rider. I don't know if you guys remember, he hand planted the pipe in
it's his
in
thing.
Home Avenue. Oh, is it? Yeah. I think.
Oh, at Home Ave?
Cobb
Oh,
shot
that's
that.
sick.
Cobb shot that.
Cobb shot that. Christian Regal built that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
History lesson.
So I remember he was really good at hand plants, and he did some crazy stuff at the jam in Dennis's backyard when the ramps were red.
Yeah,
I
he
remember
killed
all
it.
of us were there.
Yeah. So
Sick stuff too. Like he was doing transfers to flatten the dirt.
Yeah.
Like cool.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
original.
I gotta
stuff.
ask, motorcycle?
It's my understanding. I don't know the specifics and don't want to speak out of turn.
Yeah.
I know he had struggled with addiction. And it was
okay.
my understanding through some digging that he was sober. So I don't know if it was something
Yeah.
that stemmed from that. Either way, sad one.
Yeah. My condolences.
Real cool dude. What little time I got to spend with him, he was
Yeah.
just interesting guy. He was fun to be around. You know.
Is this
He
is
had
the
good
guy?
energy. I remember
He did.
like he was
Very positive.
There was
He-
so
he
many
loved this
people at
shit,
that
you
jam,
know?
and I remembered him specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, going hard too.
He's
Yeah,
the
he
guy.
had
He's
good
the guy
energy.
that moved. So Demarcus and him are the ones that moved
out
to
together.
California together.
Damn.
So without if you guys,
Sorry, Demarcus, for the loss.
yeah,
man, 'cause
if
that's
you
your
guys
boy.
if you
Sorry
guys
for anyone who
love
knew this
Demarcus, like Derek was a integral part of
Yeah.
his life. You know, so. Yeah, condolences to Demarcus.
Do
And,
you remember
his,
Ryan
and his family?
We were at the jam in Dennis's backyard, and he had the satellite dish.
Mm-hmm.
And Derek like jumped off it into the dirt.
I do remember.
Remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
that's Derek.
12 foot to flat into
Yeah.
like the one.
It made no
So like
sense.
4 square feet of not ramp.
It was
Yeah,
so cool.
yeah.
It was so
like
cool.
what? It's so sick.
But everything DeMarcus posted was really heartfelt and good.
Yeah, yeah.
Worth
So,
a read. Shout out to Derek.
Let me go
Real
ahead
bummer.
and I'm going to add that to the list. Okay. Yeah, sorry for the bad stuff,
Yeah,
but
it happens once in a while. Good
GoFundMe
people.
for Bob is there. So, and with everything, any links that we have are in the description. So, go ahead and check those out. And then
What was the Bill Bachelor?
Bill Bachelor is
That's the
the
book.
smog and
okay.
concrete and smog, the book. Yeah. So, events that happened, or maybe we should do. We have actually. I'm gonna pull an audible. We have asked some member questions. Let me see if I can actually pull these up with any real quickness from channel members. Oh, what?
Kyle,
Hey.
you drove down from Vegas today and you're driving home tomorrow morning.
Are
I
you
think
really?
so. I think so, yeah.
You're such a beast.
Wow,
Yeah, I always make time,
I appreciate you.
Oh, no. It's worth it for what you pay me. It's
Oh,
good.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
It's,
Nothing.
believe me.
Questions from members. We have the little member section on the YouTube, so I figured, maybe once a month we let them ask any questions, dumb or intelligent. And so somebody
in the middle.
Adam Ortiz asked what bike I'm riding. I am riding a bike that I should no longer ride.
You've
I
had
need
that
it.
bike forever.
I've had that bike for like 5 years, and I preach about like changing your bike out pretty often, and I have a new frame in the garage, and I just haven't done it, and I haven't switched stuff up. But
He didn't say, should you change your bike? He said, what
it's a
bike are you
Sunday.
riding?
It's a Sunday Aaron
Thank you.
Ross frame with mostly Odyssey parts, but I have like an old Sabrosa stem on there, Odyssey wheels, new tires. But
What's the new frame?
Sunday Gary frame, the long boy Gary frame.
Oh, you
So,
have that frame?
I have it. Yeah, I've had it for like 5 months.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to change my bike. Mike
Change
Oliver.
your bike. Maybe it'll pump you
yeah.
up to get sessioning.
I know. I've been slacking lately. Any advice for getting a local jam organized in a small town? I want to try and get younger kids involved in freestyle BMX. That's from Mike Oliver. First, shout out for even asking the question.
Yep.
It's a good question.
So
And that's a great thing to want to do.
His heart's in the right place already.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's more than half the battle.
everybody here has thrown a jam. I feel like I talk too much, so I'll let you guys answer.
For me, I have a ramp in my backyard, so it's like might not be the best person to ask. But I've thrown jams other places, and wherever you're a local, when you know the people, just start spreading the word. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna
Yeah.
do a jam here in 3 months. Let's do it. Let's start building cool stuff. And yeah, you can get sponsors involved and whatnot, but you don't even need that. Just get everybody in your local scene that you know. If you have a local scene, pump them up and set a date and say, we're going to have this thing here in 3 months, and just keep spreading the word. Bring a barbecue, bring something cool to give away, a microphone. It's as simple as that. Or if you do want to get it bigger, hit up sponsors and local sponsors, BMX sponsors, everything for a little money to give away. And so you have more incentive for people to get out of their comfort zone and try and push themselves. But just spread the word. Get as many people together as you can on that one day. It's pretty simple, and just grow. Just don't worry too much, because you go from the first annual, and then hopefully the goal is to do them annually.
Yeah.
Or whenever you want. But annually is always a good goal, and then just keep trying to make them better and better and learn from what you messed up on.
I think the hard part he threw out there is any small town. We don't know how small.
Small town,
we
sorry,
don't know what's
Yeah,
near where
yeah.
he is. So that I agree with everything Dennis is saying. You kind of need a scene to reciprocate. If there's 3 riders in your town and the next closest town's 3 hours away, it might be hard to do something
Yeah.
unless somebody's rolling through town.
That's where I was kind of like going off the beginning of like, I've either done jams in my backyard at the ramps or at the Claremont skate park.
I think
Yeah.
I
It's like
think
a scene.
I think a big one could be looking into your own personal network. Are you close to somebody? Do you have a friend that's a pro or at a company? Is somebody from your town or has an aunt in your town? I think about your chick being from small town Oregon. Imagine if one of the kids from that town hit you up and was like, I want to do a jam. Next time Dennis is in town, can we do something?
That's a good
like, You
idea.
have something
Yeah.
to celebrate.
Yeah.
So that's kind of more vague, and hopefully there's something you could tie to. But if does somebody in your town move away and do something in the industry, and they work at Odyssey, maybe you can reach out to Odyssey. Does Tom Dugan's aunt live in your town? Maybe he comes back for
So
Thanksgiving.
basically, if you live in a tiny little town, just look for anything
connection, man.
that'll like connect riders.
And then I think a further thing is build something.
I agree.
If you have
That's so
somebody that is coming back to town, or somebody is going to be around, and then you build something and add it, even if it's just something small that you take to your local park, and you do something, and you get people together and they have a good time.
Definitely.
And then when you do it again the next time, they'll be like, I had a good time last year. Hey, also other friends, I had a good time at this last year. And then
They just did a jam down at the Dallas skate park, the worst skate park in America, maybe. But it's like
that is the worst skate
But
park.
it was a Halloween skate jam. No, it was a Halloween skate jam, and they made a little like subrail thing on one of the tiny little hips.
Oh, that's sick.
And it looked sick.
Yeah.
So many people were there
Yeah.
in costumes. They added one little thing, and it would look like a blast at like. There's probably worse parks out there, but it's one of the worst. It's at the it's not good, and
It's Tierra Santa and Dallas are in a battle for worst park in San Diego. Yeah,
and they held an amazing jam because they just built one little thing and just spread the word like crazy through Instagram, through the
and Halloween, like even just Halloween and getting people out on costumes.
Let's
and
ride
shit.
bikes in costumes.
And it's like you don't
That's
have
fun.
you don't have to give away, like giving away stuff is nice, but like if you just
away
like
stuff's fun, but you don't have
if you
to.
spend like 5-10 hours building custom trophies,
yeah.
and then you don't, it doesn't actually cost you anything, but you give something like biggest sender, or like rider of the day, like give away 3 or 4 of those, like that's all people need.
and
and
let's-
barbecue or free pizza, some
reach
cheap
out.
food, so people like can just hang
It's-
out all
it's-
day
it's-
and not
it's-
have to leave to get food.
Yeah.
And
You're gonna
get
have to
some
spend
water.
some money.
You need a cool
Little
shop
bit.
to do this, but reach out to the local shop if there is a
Local
shop in the
shops
area.
should be supportive of
even
that.
if the shops aren't down, because a lot of the shops are owned by a weird old road bike guy that doesn't care. See what brand that bike shop sells and reach out to. Oh, hey, they sell Fit, so I'm going to reach out to Fit.
They probably
Yo,
sell Fit or Colt, and those guys will probably back your jam.
Hey,
Yeah.
the shop in my neighborhood wasn't very responsive, but people in my town buy your parts because of this.
Yeah.
Can you send something? Or my first asked me to send a rider. That would be best case scenario, to send a rider.
That'd be sick.
Even more
Yeah.
than product. I
Yeah.
think that would be really cool. I think about what would fire me up when I was younger. And then, dude, reach out to, putting Ryan on blast here. If you're like, I want to do this jam, if I send footage, will you post it? You
Yeah,
probably will.
Probably.
Or
We'll
Ryan
talk
will
about
probably
it.
go to every jam in America.
For sure, especially Montana. What are the favorite states? Montana, Maine. Just
Bozeman.
Really far away
far.
places. Ledger will go.
No, but like, just imagine if it's your local rider's chance to get featured on a large website.
Yeah, and wherever I go, Dennis goes with me.
Yeah. Do I have to go?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
We could,
As the one of us with no children, it's all good. I'm in.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, fantastic question, and shout out to Mike for.
I forgot it was a
wanting
question.
To,
No,
yeah,
Mike,
wanting
get
to-
it done, get it done, Mike. We want to see it.
Yeah.
Get it done.
And that's what I mean. Like, I don't get it right all the time, but we've said it on here. Like, hey, if you have like a little wrap up of like, and then I can put it in events that happened, and
Yep.
you email it to me, Ryan@ourbmx.com. I generally will get it in the episode, so.
and
that's
you had
it.
a great point too. If you have a decent filmer in town too, make a cool edit. And
Yeah, we'll post it. A website post is easy, like it's not that bad.
if it's-
So, and it's-
we want you to do this.
Yeah.
If there's anything
For
the
sure.
3 of us could
Exactly.
do that make
Yeah.
this better for you,
Yeah.
short of giving you 10 grand, we'll probably do it.
10,
1,
20.
50.
But yeah, thank you again. If I'm not Lewis Hughes, if I'm not too late, Ryan, would you consider filming an Unclicked episode with you as a guest? Maybe co-host? No, I'm on it all the time. I don't know.
That sounds boring as hell.
I did an Unclicked with Dennis.
okay. Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
The very-
and
like,
it was
maybe
really,
like the 4th episode.
It was really, really ride focused because I was pointing
Yeah.
at the time. So a lot of the stuff has like changed.
It wasn't
obviously.
the 4th episode. It's pretty deep because I remember
Yeah,
I
it's
asked
pretty
you right
deep.
in the beginning, but you wanted to wait a second.
Yeah,
To the ride needs to come
I've
out. Yeah.
talked to you about it before. I think it would be
Crazy.
interesting.
That was that was
But
right when all that happened.
I would
That's
like
a good podcast.
I'd like to hear it, but I also am biased because you and I come from a similar world.
Yeah,
So
and
we're weird.
I did a Cano nose as well, so but I don't think I'm that interesting.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe have like 2 beers before we start.
Well,
That's the thing
one
too.
thing,
We've done so many of these. It's almost like
I feel like you
so
get a
much
gist of
us.
like what I'm
Well,
about for the most part.
to
so.
me and people of a similar age group, I'm 36. How old are you? 41?
I'm 28,
But being honest,
42.
damn, I was off by a year.
Yeah.
Like your website, San Diego BMX, I would go to at school to watch videos because it was one of the first places online with videos.
Yeah.
You know what I
Which is
mean?
crazy.
It's
So
nuts,
like
yeah.
the
I
roots
Before
there.
YouTube.
Love that.
So before
website.
YouTube, you had videos on this website.
Yeah.
It was only San Diego BMX.com and S&M.
Nope, there was,
There was a
Midwest,
few.
Midwest BMX.
Oh yeah, yes. that one.
BMX tricks. Well, Midwest BMX is why I started San Diego BMX.
But that and the fact
So
that you're
shout out to them because they were my motivation for even
well,
starting.
but
the
you're
website.
still doing this, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
So that's that story full circle. I think
you
is
want-
that everything in between is interesting.
If you watch the Magoo and podcast, it's like shit.
So what you're saying is he needs a better host. That's the problem.
Oh, did you
need to
insult
host-
Dennis?
No, it's a good.
We got to
I'm
work
not
out.
taking it personally.
If we
It's just
can,
true,
Oh.
maybe.
if we work out my Dale's deal, we could talk about it.
I mean,
to work out my tails
maybe with a
still.
co-host
Every
you
time
have
you
worked
drink.
with at some point over the years. I see what he's saying. Yeah, I mean, I
Maybe
don't know.
that might be true. Maybe a
Yeah.
better maybe a better
Dude,
question asker than someone who talks to you all the time.
Yeah, I have my wife do it.
You have it in your house. Have your kid do it. Just do a bunch.
That'd be good. Yeah.
I've actually tried to interview my kid. It's fucking hilarious. It just doesn't work. I sit him down, I get the thing, and he talks into the microphone, and he's like, "Blah!" And he just screams,
Pretty
and then
crazy
he
you
just runs
have
away.
this
so.
in your house.
This is a good
One
thing to
of-
have in the house,
One of
yeah.
your rooms is just a podcast
Yeah,
studio.
it's fucking hilarious.
Crazy.
Adam Ortiz again. Would you either of you be down to try riding front brakes? Maybe mess around with some flatland.
I love front brakes. I rode Clint Miller's bike one time at a contest in Germany, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Get dialed front brakes. I would love it. Someone's got to dial them in and put them on my bike though. Because
roll
You'd
up
bike
with a whole fork and
yeah,
wheel.
if someone's
and
got the
everything, slap
setup.
it on,
That
yeah.
shit was so
Bike
fun.
number three button with front brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not for me. Not for me. I was telling somebody this like last month. I've done like 5 tail taps in my life. I literally have never, even from like an early age, I was like, why would I tail tap a ramp when I could like manual it or like do a 5 tap or something, you know? And it just like, the tech style of like front brakes and stuff has just never been my thing. I was always
feel
like,
that.
go fast and run into shit.
I always think of you as like a trail style bike, also.
These days, yeah, it comes across
I
that
felt
way.
like I felt
but
like it was always like that, though.
Maybe. I don't know.
Me
I think it's
neither.
just what I grew up with.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a San
like-
Diego bike setup.
Yeah, that's all it is.
The good
so.
front brakes and the back brakes like Clint's bike though was so fun.
I'm sure it's pretty
You
fun.
ride differently. I was
No,
just, like,
I mean,
playing on the
no
coping spine.
offense,
That was
obviously,
fun.
but like, it's just not for me, and
Yeah.
I think I'm like too old to run out of shit like that. You know, I'm not running down a 5-foot quarter multiple times like these days. Like, it's just not gonna work for
Hey,
me.
Nyquist has got some years. He's still doing it with the front brakes.
I mean,
I will.
Clint Miller.
The difference is Nyquist is an athlete.
Fair point.
I am not an athlete.
Meet me with the front brake setup.
There you go.
I'm down.
From Chance Smith, will we ever see a print issue of Our BMX like the Dig annual issue? If so, when? And if not, why?
Shit, that's a good question.
I don't mean to. Well, this is getting interesting. I don't mean to sound accusatory. It says, where do you see print media going? Should we expect to see more brands printing their own content? By the way, I was picking up last Dig, but everyone is sold out. Just saying. So, multifaceted question.
New Dig coming, so get that
Yeah.
one.
So, print is hard. I think I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but in the early days of Our BMX, we did try and do a print issue. A lot of the ideas that we were going to do, we found out Dig, it was a poignant like time. It was basically 2020, I guess. So very inflamed political landscape at that point. So we had a few ideas that we were going to do, and we found out that Dig was kind of had some similar ideas, and we're like, fuck, and kind of just took the wind out of our sails.
When you say we,
It was Jeff and I at that
Oh,
time. 'cause
cool, okay.
It was
Okay, yep.
Jeff pre-GT.
Okay, got
so Jeff was
before Silent, also.
before Silent. Yes, yeah, and they haven't come out for one for a little bit. And Endless needs to come out with a print mag as well.
I thought
but-
one just came out or is about to come out.
Didn't they? Did it? You said give me
Because
one?
Silent just had the one with the pop tail whip cover.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it in person yet.
yeah, I haven't seen that one either. I should subscribe actually. But yeah, so we did, and so we kind of lost steam with that, and then honestly, it's just not enough manpower. You know, like it's a whole mindset. I don't think I can switch between daily BMX and print BMX. You know what I mean?
I don't think, as much as I think it would be a cool product,
Yeah.
it would take time and energy that I
Yeah.
think you're using right now to do.
I think if I
Something
only
that's
did
more
if I
thoroughly
only did the
embraced.
podcast, I could do a print magazine on the side.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do website, internet, video editing, video shooting, and everything else.
You're only one man.
No. It's not. I always.
Oh,
say
are you
that.
more than one man?
Well, yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
No,
I am
Parker's
equal to 10
Parker's
men.
more than one man.
Parker's a man and a half.
These are fools.
I can't wait for him to listen to this.
Parker-
Like, fuck you.
I hung out with Parker. We were in London before Battle of Hastings at the same
Fool's
time. We went out and got
crazy.
hammered. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Me and Parker and Brendan. It was a good lineup.
Oh, yeah.
Me,
Yeah.
Parker, Brendan, and Mike Spinner.
Oh yeah,
It was the all-star lineup.
Yeah, yeah.
They're some fools.
That-
Should have Spinner do the podcast.
That'd be great.
I'm sure he'd do it.
Yeah, it'd be pretty funny.
Would you do it if he showed up?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I would honestly ask him about the Twitter rant that he went on back.
I think
in
he'd
the
be
day.
happy to talk about it.
Oh, that'd be so fun. Spinner's
I think
so
he's in
fucking funny.
he's in a better place now.
Yeah,
Dude.
But
down with the
where do
Spinner
I see
podcast.
print media going? I mean, I think it's in a good spot right now. I mean, think about how often we talk about print. Like
There's
you
a
have,
book on this table every other podcast.
yeah, you have Silent, who Jeff C is contributing on a very regular basis, and he is, and then you
the
have
best BMX photographer of all time.
yes, pretty damn fucking close.
Probably, I would
yeah,
say.
probably.
Maybe it's my generation.
Yeah,
but
no,
most
it
meaningful.
really is. I mean, I think there's a lot of good ones over the years, but there is Jeff Z is like the patron
He's the
saint,
gold standard,
patron
man.
saint
He's the gold
of
standard
like
of photos.
photography, and you have Delecky still working for Dig. Like print media is in a really good resurgence.
Those
in
are
the
my
last 3
for
years.
sure on my Mount Rushmore of photos.
Yeah.
Delecky and Jeff Z.
Yeah.
Those two stand out to me as hardworking, consistent,
Yeah.
just an incredible genre of work that transcends generations.
Yeah. So, should we expect to see? I mean, print is kind of forever, as we've learned more than I remember like the Def Grip days where it was like I think it was Rich Hirsch interview or something where he was like print is, it just gets filed away, and then the internet, everything you do on the internet is there forever, and we have learned time and time again that is not true. Via Ride going away, via the Come Up going away, via Def Grip going away, via Vital going away. The Come Up, yeah, every single post that you find at any post.
What's that?
No, there's no posts. Like
The Come Up is gone.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like an Instagram account.
Yeah, but
That's
the
it,
website.
no
I think so. The
No
website, yeah.
website,
If you go
yeah.
to like thecomeUp.com or whatever they have
Never.
now.
Yeah,
No
been gone.
way.
Yeah.
So all their videos, holy fuck.
Well, if they were hosted on YouTube,
like-
it might still
Yeah,
exist.
the YouTube stuff is there, but like
their
the
YouTube is still there?
Yeah, but like it's the On Some Shit one, isn't it?
I have no
No,
idea.
no jumper,
That's
no
weird.
jump. No, the Come Up has like whatever million subscribers because it's no jumper.
So
I think
there's
they were separate. I think they were all ran as separate.
No.
That's interesting because there's a lot of really good
I'm gonna
the Come Up videos. Like
They got to the
they're-
point where they were doing shady shit and downloading people's videos and uploading them to their channel without getting the thumbs up. I remember that happening a few times.
Oh, okay, like a good video they just put on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the oldest. So no jumper, 4.67. It's all.
Oh wait, no, but is this just the?
This is the Come Up channel.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Shit,
just renamed
You're right.
it.
Yeah.
If you go,
What is
they
it?
did. This is no jumper.
So that is just
He
the
just
Come Up.
renamed it. Yeah,
No
he just
Jumper.
renamed it.
When was 11 years? So that it's 11 years old.
That's the oldest.
Holy
So
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the oldest.
Yeah, but I mean, 9 years.
imagine being into like the hip hop podcast and putting this on like a random video or whatever.
This is
like,
a
why
good
the
thing.
hell is Grant?
Look at
Benjamin
Brownie
Smith?
Man. Bill.
There he is.
Yo.
It's funny. Look at all the videos. I guess I watched that one, Dave Thompson. But like Brownie Man,
You only made it so far.
I must have gone for a clip. Or something.
Just kidding.
Yeah, but
You probably watched it 4 times, and that was the 4th run through.
yeah. So and then you could see it transfers into no jumper. So,
Crazy.
but yeah, the internet is definitely not forever.
Hell no.
Unfortunately. So, even I talked to Brad at Mulligan's 50-year party.
Brad McDonald?
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, the Vital stuff is like because it was like a bespoke website. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't WordPress.
Yeah.
You can't ingest that stuff.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it just doesn't. It's way too difficult and it costs so much money and like man hours to do it.
Yep.
It's like it has to exist.
The amount, no, it's crazy.
And it's crazy because it's like if you have a print magazine, I have every print magazine I ever worked on.
Do you,
I can-
you actually
I
have
can-
that?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
I can go back and just check all the shit that I ever did.
If you're like
know,
stoked on internet stuff and you want it to stay around forever, if you put it on your YouTube channel, will it stick around? Or if they drop it?
Without
unless
us,
unless YouTube starts purging stuff.
which is entirely possible because think of all the bandwidth they'll be taking up
Yeah.
more and more, and already are taking up, but more and more and more. But to be fair, I have some really, really, really old clips on there, like and personal ones that I put on when I was a kid when YouTube was young, and they're still on there.
Yeah.
So they haven't started yet, but who's to say they're never going to?
The good thing is that
Just kind of slowly get rid of
that
things
video
out of the memory.
that video stuff is like in the early days. It's so low quality that
Yep.
like the
Yep.
you know that the hard the whatever
So the
the
best thing
hard
to do would
drive
be to put
space.
it on your account and then
Save
put it
your
on a hard
shit.
drive.
Save your shit.
Save it to a hard drive.
Save your shit. Organize
Is
it.
that how to do it?
Yeah, organize it by year.
Save your shit, because every once in a while, ourbmx will hit you up for footage that you filmed 15 years ago and asking where it is.
Does that happen?
Factual.
Sounds like that happened.
Yeah, it does happen. You know, and that's the reality of stuff. There's no guarantee.
No,
on the
that's
internet.
cool, 'cause
you
that,
know,
like,
every Facebook update
some
you've
cool
done, they're
memories
going
on
to
there.
start purging that. Every
Yeah.
Facebook conversation or Instagram DM.
I got the
is
email.
already gone.
I got the email recently that like they're like your photo bucket's going to be deleted. I was in high school and I had a photo bucket.
I remember
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, so
Go ahead and delete it.
print is legitimately forever, and
Best thing, you print
It's-
photos
here-
out,
here,
put them in a
look, look.
photo book, and that's the
It's
one
for-
you really
it's
have
forever.
Unless
It's
you have a
for-
fire in your house.
It's forever, but it's not a viable business. If you want to sit here and say, you know what I'm going to do to make a living is I'm going to make a BMX print magazine. It's forever in the sense of we love it. It's not forever in the sense of, yo, let's change our shit up. This is what we're doing.
Super
now.
passion project.
It is. Yeah. It's like buying a record
yeah,
or listening to records. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm not going to listen to a record in my car. I listen to Spotify.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have the record player, and
we have a record player.
there you go.
Yeah.
Do you listen? What do you listen to more, that or the radio in your car?
The radio in my car.
Kobe's like the record player.
yeah.
Put me in my spot.
Once in a while.
But yeah, so shout out to Chance for that question. And then
The best uncircumcised podcast to date.
I know these motherfuckers. All right, so I think there's one more question for you. It's Kevin Zerb. Question for Dennis. Love to know stretching routine. I've heard him reference it a couple of times. If you're willing to share, I think there's a lot of old bike riders and stuff. I don't know how you could answer this in under a minute.
So that's got a whole podcast, or
Is
like
it, is it really?
I mean, I don't even know the names of all
Well,
the
how did you learn?
Yeah.
Did you Google stretches? Did a doctor tell you?
So I learned it from one at a time. One that worked well, and I kept learning. Like Ryan Nyquist, I'd be rooming with him. He'd give me really good one for my hips, and then this guy would give me one. Every one that worked well, I put it into a routine, and now I have I roll my back out and my legs and all that, and then I have this like 20-minute stretching routine I do pretty much every night. Pretty much every night.
Do you do it?
Try and
do
not
you,
miss a night.
That's what I was going to say. Is because I feel like I only am decent
like,
about
you just-
stretching when I feel bad,
Yep.
and that's like
That's with me to feel like I'm 32 now, and when I was 21, I felt way worse. I feel like better than ever because now I found this routine where I learned all these stretches that make me feel good, and the rolling out, and then knowing the foods to eat and the water, blah blah blah. Just collecting information. It was the same with the stretch routine.
yeah.
Collected it, and stayed religious with it. Like if I don't miss more than one day a week.
Okay.
On stretching every night. I used to stretch in the morning and at night, and then I got to the point where I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like
As
because I was
Dennis's
scared. I wanted to feel so good all the time.
as Dennis's representative, he's not a professional. He's not giving medical advice.
There you go.
No, hell no.
Get this from your doctor. Figure out what works for you. Dennis is not telling you what
doctors
to
are
do.
dumb too, though. Just get it from friends that know.
I'm trying to
shit.
keep your kids eating.
Yeah.
But I mean, just learn from friends that know. Like that's what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
was like one person told me that works. This stretch works, and like and I did a lot of yoga classes. I took the stretches that I liked from those. So what works for you? And you'll.
If I did everything my friends told me, I'd be in prison.
Me too. Well, no,
Burn
there's
trees.
good friends too.
Maybe we can get a little more solid answer for Kevin at some point, but not now because we rambled on for way too long.
Yeah,
but
Kevin,
shout out
stretching
to
is great.
shout out to the members. I really do appreciate the members of the channel. It's incredible
Hell yeah.
to me, and it's funny because the Magoo podcast I put it on like 5 days early, and apparently
Before it was like,
for
Released
the members, and apparently word got out, and I was like, why did I get a bunch of new members today? And I'm like, oh, somebody posted that they saw the Magoo podcast, and
That's
they're like, how the
awesome.
fuck do I see it? So I'm like, oh, sick, that's cool. So but yeah, shout out to those guys, and then on to events that happened because we're an hour in already. So
That's all right. Logan.
good old Logs. Let's see if we get audio here.
Whoa.
Dropping in, already securing that
this isn't, I think this is his victory lap.
So Kyle, tell us what happened here.
So Logan rode bikes real good. And
Wait,
then
so
they
you're
gave
telling me a 3 invert didn't win?
they gave him money for riding bikes good. That's what happened.
And what contest was this?
This was the last World Cup. It was in China in a very, very, very difficult to get to place.
Really?
And Logan won. And one of the Chinese girls won the women's class. And yeah, apparently a good event.
Should we go to? Does he have his wedding run on here?
I don't know.
I think so. That graphic was
the same thing you just showed.
No, hold on. Look, right there.
I think they might be wrong, though. They might just put his second run. I think it might be the same thing.
Oh, really?
It looks
Listen,
pretty pumped.
audio,
It looks pretty
audio,
pumped.
audio.
This does not look like a glory run. You can start with a 3.
You could
honestly.
when you go this crazy.
I'm gonna say that Kyle's wrong.
I might be. I have been before.
I'm gonna say that the 3 invert won the whole fucking thing. I'm about expecting
They
him.
stopped judging right after that. He's
no,
good. He's
this
the man.
run's
He's the
crazy.
man.
Every trick is like,
Logan is so good.
yeah, he knows.
But like he rides a bike so good. The 3
at what
invert's
he's doing.
proper.
Look
Like
at-
he's good at. He goes high.
Oh, I'm saying I'm complimenting the 3 invert.
Yeah,
I just
maybe
think
because the winning run. He wouldn't go this hard. If
he knows how to a run. A lot of people forget is from when you drop in to when it ends and everything in the middle.
Whoa, there's just nothing on the other side. That freaked
Well, there was a tree, but Dennis burnt it down because it's China.
Oh, and the
Like
little
this run
front.
just keeps going. Every trick is nice. The filler, there's fillers.
How do you
but
feel
the
when you watch this, Dennis? And know you make a living riding and don't do this.
It's all good. We're driving in different lanes.
How do you feel knowing that you actually went to these contests going like, I got this?
Yeah.
and he was on the podium. He was on the
yeah,
podium.
well,
Dennis,
He did.
Dennis is pretty good at riding.
Of course. We all know
Look at
that.
Karen. Look how happy he is. He's like, I probably just lost.
Fuck.
Karen's killing it right now.
That I will say the John definitely gave him the
I want to
all
see
right,
John
all
Jones running for the
bro. Like
John,
here's the run.
I feel like right now, John, Karen, and Logan are just like
Dominating.
next level, killing it.
I mean, Karen's run at the British one
dude,
was
Karen's
insane.
riding so good.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the next one. So I think we circle back to the Bazong event. But hold on.
Is this C1 event?
this is the British National Championship.
Don't act like you know, Dennis.
I don't know. C1? It's at a local park. I just figured it's not a World Cup.
We can talk about
I'm
we can
learning.
talk about Justin's comment afterwards. Scroll down. Scroll down for the boys.
Dude, this run is
Wow,
fucking
Justin's
sick,
bad.
Too.
Whoever filmed this definitely needs to turn stabilizer on. God.
What did
I think-
Karen not win this?
No, he did. I think Justin's replying to some of the negative comments.
Oh, okay.
Because it's on our account.
I was gonna
So
say,
Was there negative comments?
I don't know.
which is crazy.
I-
This run is beautiful.
I didn't post
I mean,
That
how,
run
how
is
can you
fucking
even if you're
beautiful.
not into that sort of thing? How can you not watch that? And go, holy shit!
Because there's haters out
because
there.
there's haters.
How
Yeah.
can
They
you
don't
hate
know what's
Karen?
going on.
Karen's the best dude.
No, look at triple chuck, 3 triple whip. Every trick is nuts. 3 double whip to bar, front flip no hander. He fucking means business.
But he's also like, dude loves BMX. He's a good
7
guy.
double whip. This run is fucked.
I miss the days when these tricks were reserved for best trick contests.
Whoa.
Yeah, me too. He should do hard tricks less.
Oh my god, this run is
The double
so
flare is so
sick.
casual.
It's chilling.
Yeah.
Bullshit,
Whoa.
smoke and mirrors for sure. Come on, Alan Cook.
That's it. That is Alan Cook. Holy crap.
No, I think it's Alan Cook saying it's unreal.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
positive.
insane.
I read that as a positive.
No. I just meant that was crazy that Alan Cook commented.
Yeah.
I just
That's
cool.
didn't.
Yeah.
I read the comment first. and
Damn,
what you
dude,
said. and
that
I was
is
like-
amazing. An amazing run.
So.
Fuck, that is a full pull, baby. That kid is.
I
sick.
almost don't even want to read the negative comments because I see some going through and it's just so dumb.
Yeah, it's like
It's
not
so
even.
dumb.
It's funny. It's.
I'm not gonna lie. A
Justin's
few years
going
ago, I posted a clip of him on my Instagram story saying this is one of my new favorite park riders, and I
Yeah.
had some people like, "Are you fucking crazy? Are you?" You know, I was like,
on. Really?
"Do you not see it?" And hell yeah, motherfuckers! Look at who's gonna be one of the winners of the Olympics, top 3.
He's a
for sure.
savage, man.
Yeah.
And such a good dude.
He is really cool.
Great
He
guy.
is
Great
really
guy.
cool. Yeah,
Like-
he is really
Fuck
cool.
yeah, he's cool.
He can take a fucking joke, which is cool. You know, like
yeah.
you can talk shit to him. He's funny.
Dude,
He's
honestly,
like,
all these dudes,
yeah,
all of them are cool.
yeah.
Like, and deal with my bullshit. You know, from John to Karen, like all the Logan's.
Well,
We all know Logan, but
You're a
like,
scary guy.
I'm pretty intimidating, you know?
John's super chill.
This is
So now what are we doing? C1, motherfuckers.
This
I
is
know it's
C1.
up.
You don't-
Okay, hold
I
on.
know
Let's
what's up.
before we'll circle back. But what? So that was 2 events. UCI World Cup. So he got the yellow jersey-ish.
No, that was a World Cup. That is
Okay.
just like a feast. You would
Okay.
call it a feast.
Okay. All right.
A feast stop.
All right.
That was the British National Championship, so only British riders could compete against Kieran in that.
Okay.
So Kieran won men's, Charlotte won women's.
Okay.
Those are the national champions of Great Britain for
So
the,
not a C1 event then, if it can't.
no, but it gets points, and I believe it gives actually gives more points.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes. Now this next one,
So like the Canadian one went down because I just saw Varga.
He did,
even though
yep.
we don't have this in here. I
Yep.
saw Varga posted that he won the Canadian.
did,
one.
correct.
Is there a US one?
there is, and I don't believe it has happened yet. There
Okay.
are a few events that are coming up. I don't think it's happened yet this year.
Okay.
Yeah, they haven't done it
So
yet.
there's
but-
going to be a stateside.
But
feast contest,
last year, no.
essentially.
It's American riders only.
Yeah, but like a feast style.
It'll
course.
be like probably at a park that already
Oh,
exists
okay.
or Woodward.
All
It won't
right,
be a big
all
to do. Last year it was at Woodward East.
Yeah. They always do it
And
at
Marcus
Woodward East.
won.
Okay.
Marcus won men's. Paris won women's. Hannah was hurt. And Paris rode really well.
Okay.
But yeah. So I think it's still coming this year. By UCI rules, I believe countries are required to do one.
That was
year.
2 years ago. Did they do it at Woodward 2 years in a row?
Probably. Was that 2 years ago?
2 years ago was the one that Hannah was hurt. Paris won. Marcus won.
Unless they skipped a year. I don't know.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
No, you might be right.
No, I was trying the Olympics still at that point. I broke my knee and I quit.
I think no.
Okay.
You were there. That was. It feels like 2 years ago because it was like a year and a half ago.
Seems like 2 years ago. It was before we even.
It was like it was a while ago. It would definitely.
But you might be right.
No,
We were, like, running
because
the class for 2
I
years.
went from that event to the World Cup in
It was a good
Montpellier. Yeah, we drank some alcohol.
With Spinner.
Okay, so I'm gonna set the stage for this Sandoval run just so this all makes sense.
Okay. What's the temperature?
Yeah, dude,
In
I
here,
saw-
honestly, maybe about
No.
8 degrees warmer than it should be.
What are we talking about?
No, at Woodward West. He said he's setting the tone.
temperature.
Like,
No, okay, so this is what was happening.
Yo, there seemed like there was 20 different winners, though. You see a different podium every day.
That's why I started trying to explain until you kept
Setting the
interrupting.
temperature side.
Do you want me to, or are you gonna keep
Yeah.
interrupting? Okay, you sure?
Go.
All right.
This is
Okay.
your job. This is
USA
why you drove down.
USA.
Sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
apologies to anybody still
man.
listening.
Thanks, Dales.
Go. Nobody talk.
USA BMX Finals did a whole amateur series, 7 stops. This was the final. In addition to the final, we held 2 C1 events, which were pro events and open to anybody who has the UCI Pro license. The last 2 World Cups of the year got canceled. There were 2 in the Middle East, and they were canceled. So a lot of these countries were relying on those to get points. So USA Cycling was like, you guys are already doing this event. Can you guys do a C1 also? And we said, yeah, cool. We'll do something in America. We're already doing the event. So Friday and Saturday, there were 2 separate C1 contests in the same course. This sounds crazy. This happens in this world. It happens in Race, which also has C1 events. It's a strange way to get points. I'm not sitting here saying it's the coolest, best thing to do.
Yeah.
But there were 2 events, both for relevant points. Back to back, same course, same riders.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
I'm like, but you have another course outside.
Don't ask me. This is what it is.
No, it's very
Yeah.
true because race they have Saturday and Sunday
Yep.
nationals. It's the
Double
exact
headers,
same
double
thing.
headers.
They're
Yep.
always at Saturday, Sunday, same points.
You
And
cross this bridge, and it's about
pretty interesting. I
It's
never
about
thought
the
of that.
points. It's about the points. It's just a different genre of the sport.
Yeah.
And it was cool. A lot of good riders. The women's class was incredibly bare, but the men's class, dudes threw down, was really good. Sandoval won one day, and Caden Stone won the next day.
Okay, so this is Sandoval's win. Okay, this makes a lot more sense on the spreadsheet now.
Yep.
Okay.
It's pretty cool to see Daniel and Caden competing because he was like Daniel's little buddy.
Yeah.
Little guy. Now they're really competing.
And Caden's riding really well.
And shout out to Daniel and his inverts. I gave Logan shout outs for his 3 invert.
Yep,
in
yep.
his winning run, we have just an invert, crank ass invert.
Did you see the photo I shot of it?
I did.
It was my
very good.
highlight of the event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were there, Kyle. You didn't even hit me up. I would have came.
You keep interrupting me.
I would have came.
You'd interrupt everything I
would've
was doing
hung out,
and
I would've
piss me off.
competed. I really like that park.
Yeah, I bet you would have.
Pull BMX, print.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
Yep. I think 6 a year, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Sandoval's killing it, and this one was incredibly close between him and Marcus Christopher.
Okay.
Me watching from afar behind the photo camera, not from a judge's chair, I thought Marcus took it. It was incredibly close, but Sandoval, I think Marcus did more tricks, but Sandoval went higher, and judges show it had to be incredibly close.
Who are the judges?
This
Just
one
curious.
was BK as head judge.
I knew BK.
Gary Young,
Ooh,
who I know is
never
kind of
heard-
questionable
never-
guy. Yeah,
never heard of him.
and Matty Kramer.
Okay.
So
cool.
Matty's judged a couple. BK's head judge and briefs them down, and Matty's probably least experienced of the group, but Brian's like he's doing a really good job.
Was
Cool.
Justin Dowell here?
No.
He doesn't have to go.
I
Yeah, that's
don't believe so. So basically, when you're running in these points, unless it's changed, I believe your top 2 C1 scores are what counts. So if you've won 2 C1s, you don't need to go get more C1s. Is that, dude,
So
it's
fucking
so
complicated.
and it gets more complicated further down it goes, and there's some drama going on right now also.
Oh.
We'll get into that in a minute. Because
Okay.
Yay.
is his run on here? Can you? Go
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
He had some hammers in his run. This was the best I've seen him ride. Granted, this park's kind of spread out, but he did some gnarly moves in this.
Okay, if you're gonna film these events, you could put it on the 3, just so you know whoever filmed this.
What's the 3?
Probably
3 zoom.
It might have been his dad.
If you have a
might
new-
have been his dad.
It's all right.
Look at
Dubby's
this. Look at
dad.
this.
He's a nice. Oh my god. Dubby's dad is a nice guy. Put
Justin
it on
Stone.
3.
Shout out Justin Stone. Great dude.
So this one you had to be American to ride?
Nope. This was C1 open to anybody with the UCI license.
Ooh, that's a cool.
Yeah.
Quarter trick. So this is the one that won the day before?
This is the second day.
He won this day?
Yes.
So
That's fun.
This is
2 days in a row.
it's cool. Ooh.
And there's
So like obviously like objectively, Daniel's run the day previously, was better. I think.
Compared to this.
Yeah.
Then
you get paid both days?
Yeah, but it comes down to
Two contests,
It
back to
comes
back.
down to trick value versus run value.
Yeah.
You know, it's all objective,
Okay.
right? And it's hard.
Subjective.
Yeah, I'm bad at words.
Yeah, it's okay.
You
I'm
say
here
you
for-
say
I'm
you
here.
say ass a lot. I mix up subjective and-
Cool ass. I say cool
ass.
ass.
But this was a cool weekend because so Friday night we
Cool
did the
ass
C1
weekend.
So Monday, excuse me, Friday we do practice day, Mongoose Am Jam. So it's kind of just like a jam at one of the outdoor parks.
Okay.
And then we had this in the evening, the C1. Then the next day is the finals of the USA BMX series. So the whole competition takes place. So everybody's wrapping up their year-end points. Who win, and if you win, you get a championship belt for the year, and it's kind of cool. So it's kind of cool seeing the next generation. A couple riders really stand out, and you can really see the next generation of dudes and women that are like, okay,
Yeah.
we're actually going to watch your trajectory because there's a platform for this now.
Yeah.
You know, and the kid Huck Kernsky, have you seen his stuff?
I have, yeah,
Who's
I have.
8.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
You know, and on the women's side, you know, Keir Serlin
Yeah.
is young and could literally compete in a World Cup today.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the kid Colin Ackerman who won the expert class,
Mm-hmm.
he's just doing incredibly good at putting runs together and whatnot. So it's cool seeing the next generation really be able to put it together before next year opens up and whatnot.
Is this Huck right here?
No, that's Huck that's Brody on the left. He's probably in some of them. But that was Connor Stitt's little brother.
Yeah, that's sick.
Connor Stitt and Jake Rutkowitz kind of went head to head, and Jake won, but both those dudes are so incredibly good.
Yeah.
Follow USA BMX if you want a cool contest scene to follow.
Yeah.
Because they are really doing
You
it.
guys, I mean, honestly, USA BMX needs.
Look
like,
at that dude is sick.
That's
Yeah,
Huck.
that was-
That's Huck.
that's
Eight?
Huck.
He's
yeah,
8?
he's 8.
He's
That
8?
was awesome.
He's gnarly. That kid's awesome.
yeah.
Sam Marino from Tucson.
Dude.
There's a lot of-
I've seen him before.
They do a lot of
These
like,
are rippers.
and his whole family rides, and his dad's
Yeah.
a good dude that brings them all around, and
Hell yeah!
that's Kier's little brother. You
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No way.
their whole family's awesome.
Ooh.
I saw Kieran and him.
How old is that kid?
He's younger than you.
Yeah.
This is
Little bit. What the fuck? These kids are so
That's sick.
sick.
there's a lot of really good young riders, so it's cool they have a place to
that's
compete.
so cool, yeah.
Women here.
Man.
So,
Ooh.
Gee, do you make this video?
Fully.
Nice. Do you?
Dan
Are you
Foley.
oh, Dan. I thought you said Foley.
No, Dan Foley.
Oh, Dan Foley. All right.
That's why it's good. You know what I mean? So Kier's stuff.
Whoa.
I don't know. Did you guys see that Mike Spinner did an award where
Yeah.
he gave him money? Yeah,
Yeah.
so Mike gave Kier $500 from this one.
Hell yeah.
So Mike just for pick the trick that stood out to him the most at each event. and
The
gave
5.
The winner $500.
Yeah.
Which is really cool for these amateur riders that, you know, have that opportunity is pretty cool, and that's not a company. That's just Mike giving him money. So
so give USA BMX Freestyle
shout out to everybody that makes the event happen. Hyper Bikes, main sponsor. Shout out to Hyper.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of parents out
Supporter
there.
of us as well.
They're awesome. Yeah, no.
They have been a long time supporter of us. So
Shane and his dad Clay have just been great. They're friends also. So personally, I really like those guys.
Yeah.
But also the fact that they feed so much of the industry. They're really
There's
good
a lot
dudes.
of parents out there that always like wonder what to get their kids into if they want to do this kind of stuff, and this is the perfect thing.
Yeah,
follow
you know,
this
and between obviously BMX race, if people are into that, USA BMX has it. But on the freestyle side, doing this series, and
It's really cool.
we're working on some stuff for next year that's going to open it up even more. So there's a lot of things in the works here, but it's been a good experience. It was an awesome year. I'm excited to see all the riders coming up and have a place to do it.
You should
know?
do a news show to like recap people after every event, like give the placings, like all that stuff.
Could we get Dales to sponsor it? Yeah, hey, this children's event.
There you go. Yeah, smoke. You gotta smoke trees though. No, burn trees. Sorry, burn trees.
I was like, wait.
burn trees.
I
Yeah,
think
my
it's
bad.
smoked chorizo, like we're having a nice Mexican cuisine.
Yeah,
I like everything
go.
that I just heard right there.
yeah.
Hey, great series, so thanks to everybody that came through. That was awesome.
Yeah,
So
no,
the-
that's a really cool series.
Yeah.
You guys are killing it.
Is it drama time now?
Oh, so it's not that crazy. So when it comes to these UCI points, the next big thing coming up is the Olympic qualifying series,
Yeah.
which is what people can win a trip to in that Olympic contest.
Yeah. So this right here.
So the language, as far as how you qualify for that, could be interpreted a few different ways. And more than one rider who's in the mix for this has told me I can't get a straight answer about if I'm good or not.
Yeah.
So there's just a lot of confusion as far as what's going to happen and how you're going to qualify. And they actually announce it like early December. So we're kind of down to the wire. So if somebody's not good and they don't know it yet, they're in a weird spot.
Good means qualify.
Good is like, dude, you're in. You're good.
Okay.
And right now, USA and Japan are kind of going head to head.
Yeah.
Because they're both one spot apart, and whoever has the higher placing in the ranking gets to send one extra rider to the qualifying series.
Okay.
So they're both kind of doing a lot. That's why we did the C1s and whatnot. I believe that was why USA Cycling requested it.
Yeah.
But as a whole, this is about to go down, and there's not a super clear answer as far as like who's already good, who needs to go to work right now and do some stuff at home, and
Yeah.
so no crazy story there, but just a matter of
Just drama.
There's
in the
confusion.
sense
There's
of, like,
confusion
yeah.
at the highest level.
When will they find out?
Well, December or something or other, early December, they announce
Oh.
who's going.
Okay. And then so when it says part 2, I assume that's just different parts. Like so, Shanghai is the BMX event.
They both are.
Oh, they both.
There'll be I
Oh.
believe it's a 3-stop series, and I could be incorrect, but I believe there will be a third one
think
actually
you're-
in Paris.
I was gonna say I think
Dude,
you're
that
wrong
shit's
because that's part 1, part
crazy.
2. Dude,
Yeah.
so imagine being in this.
And Shanghai,
Sick. It's sick, though, if you really are trying to do it. This shit's fucking cool.
I don't believe it's confirmed for Budapest, but Shanghai will also have a World Cup. So even if you didn't make it into the qualifying series, you can
Yeah.
still ride the World Cup there. So it's going to be a really big event in Shanghai, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Why would you want to ride the World Cup if you weren't in the qualifier?
I'm
Wouldn't
willing
you
to
be out
bet.
at
I'm
that
willing
point?
to bet. Well, only 22 riders, I believe, make the qualifying series.
Okay.
World Cups might
Are
have
we
80
talking
riders.
pros right now or
Yes.
the amateurs? This
Pros.
is pros.
Yes.
So the pros don't even know what's going on.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Whoa, I thought we were talking about like
the
amateurs.
confusion-
I mean, my
This is all for the pros,
My
the big
guess,
dogs.
and this is completely guess. I feel like Sandoval's like, am I in? Like I feel like it's Sandoval going like
I don't think-
because I feel
If
like
so, he
I
has
feel
to
like
give that to me.
he's been in, well, all right, then I'm wrong, but I feel like there's like, there's who's in the U.S. We have
Fucking
we have Marcus Christopher,
Nick
Justin-
Bruce,
Sandoval,
Justin
Justin, and
Nick.
And Nick. And so there's
probably thinking we're
one of
probably
those
missing a
one
few
of those
people, though.
one of
Is
those
there not other
4
dudes?
do not
there's
know
one.
if they're making it
Yeah.
into the
Jacob Thiem's doing well.
Jacob
He's up
Thiem,
there.
Gubby, he's got to be
Yep,
doing
yep.
good too.
All
Jacob
those dudes are
Thiem,
racking
Probably,
points.
there's
Yeah.
probably 10 more that we're not
Yeah.
thinking of.
Yeah, but one of those dudes, probably those top 4, are the guys going like, I don't know, am I in the qualifier?
Well, there's also the confusion
How
on
many
the
guys
US
go to the
side, you know.
qualifiers? How many guys
Did
could
you
go?
not just listen to the conversation?
Yeah,
Dennis?
you were saying 1 or 2 more between Japan.
They don't know.
What's the like numbers?
U.S. might send. I can't. It's either 2 or 3 or 3 or 4. That's what they're trying to figure out. By
you
doing
didn't
these
say
extra
that. You just said one more Japan.
Yeah, so you didn't get
say
exact
it.
numbers.
No, you
No.
didn't listen well enough.
No, you didn't say it. I was
You didn't
listening hard.
Listen better. Listen
Rewind
better.
it, everyone.
Yeah,
You didn't say. 'Cause
We've
I was
wasted
like,
enough time. No, I don't think I did. I think you're right.
yeah.
But I thought it.
if you think I'm right, then I'm right because you would. Or you had too many
But
crazy.
these
Yeah.
are cool. How many athletes? Go to the bottom.
All right,
go to the
I'm
bottom.
not going to interrupt for a little bit.
Okay, cool. They give one of these big numbers.
404 or 464.
All this Olympic
Just be
stuff.
quiet. Just be cool. Don't yell when you go out. Then.
I gotta piss.
Well, Cannon could probably still be awake. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I don't get how. Yeah, it's funny because I'm not. It's cool because and I guess I'll parlay this into saying thank you to James, John, and Albert for helping curate the list this month. So James and John are back. Thank you to Michael and Nilo for all their work, but we just had to switch up the contributors.
Are they no longer working with
No,
our
yeah,
shit,
they
okay.
just it just wasn't going the pay. I wanted somebody like more dedicated and available and
Yep.
on a kind of a strict schedule.
Well, shout out to those guys.
Yeah,
appreciate
and,
the labor.
And so, but James is seems like he really cares about the kind of the Olympic
Yep,
path. So he's a lot more involved with that.
And
So-
who's the other? John?
John, yeah, John Zawalski.
Okay.
White
okay.
Mike on
Yeah,
Instagram,
yeah. Okay. Yep.
So, and James is early 2000s on Instagram. I
He
feel
lives
like
in
everybody
lives in
knows.
Lake Tahoe, I believe.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you know anybody that can get me to the Olympics?
Let's talk off camera.
All right. Over the Bars Jam, Woodward. It's looked really cool. I have not watched any of this video, but I don't know. What is this jam?
I believe Over the Bars. I thought it was like an adult jam.
Okay.
For older people. Maybe I'm wrong.
Over the hill, over the bars.
Or it might just be a cool BMX jam they try to do every year.
Yeah.
I want to say Chase
See, all right, this goes back to the jam question. Look at this trophy that Jamie Bestwick is holding. A seat painted gold with a trophy attached to it. That's what you have to do. It doesn't matter.
If it's good enough for Jamie Bestwick, it's good enough for all you.
Exactly.
I think this is like
That was a sick clip.
yeah, it's an adult camp, but it's kind of like a festival. Like they.
Oh,
Here at Woodward,
there we go.
We're at the Over the Bars Jam. We're here to ride together, obviously, just like any other jam, but celebrate mid-school BMX.
There you go. So it was older.
Fair enough.
How do you go from saying celebrate mid school to show that dude that was clearly old
I know.
school?
What's that guy holding? That guy was holding on his brake
That
lever.
was so sick. Is that Jamie Thayer? Mm-hmm. That dude's dope. I got to hang out with him for the
been
first time, I think, ever. Very impressive rider.
I don't think it's necessarily like older dudes. It's just 18 and up, or maybe 21 and up.
He said celebrate mid-school BMX.
Yeah,
That means
I
my
mean,
age.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it
but
could
there's
could be a mix.
There's not.
Yeah,
Well, they should get kicked out.
yeah. Kyle
I heard that's really fun.
Kyle
though.
brings up.
I've heard that is a good jam.
Yeah.
I've talked to people that went and had a great time.
Like, it's
So
like 3 days of fun.
Yep,
And
yep.
it's not. There's
And
not
it's
a bunch of children.
all people
camping.
at Woodward that are like of age, we can all do bad stuff. You know,
That's what I
like,
heard.
yeah.
It's a good time.
what?
Like you're old. That's
Drink-
people are
drink-
drinking
drink
and having
alcohol.
fun.
Elaborate.
We could drink alcohol
All right.
because there's not kids around. It's all a bunch of old
Yeah,
people.
it's off season. People are having a good time.
Dale's could sponsor
Drinking
it.
Dale's,
They
baby.
could.
Dales.
After they're done riding, though, drink responsibly. Don't be stupid.
Pond Fall Fest. I do not have highlights, but I do have a 50-year-old man doing a bar spin.
How sick is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect too.
Yeah.
Do you know when the last one he did before that is?
And now he said hadn't spun the bars in a while. Felt
Dude,
good.
that's cool.
So
Damn.
yeah.
Perfect. you
So,
know? Perfect.
I love seeing him have this spot and like obviously firing him up.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's so cool.
They're good trails
Yeah.
too.
Have you been out there?
No, but you can just. They look great.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dennis.
So
They look good.
For those
I know what good trails look like, and they're good.
For those that don't know, Muller literally did the first ever bar spin over a jump. So he's
crazy.
50 years old, still doing bar spins over jumps.
How cool
so
is that?
Shout out
So
to Muller for all the obvious reasons and the unobvious ones. Narloween, which we just posted this on Instagram, but I figured this is an event that happened, and this video is fucking hilarious. So
Oh, I saw this.
Whoa.
yeah,
Is this in England?
no, it's in Jersey. Close.
There is a jersey. No,
That looks. I thought that was AK.
So did
That's
I.
why.
It does look like
his
it.
Halloween costume was AK.
Yeah, that's valid.
It's like cleaner Swampfest.
Did you watch the whole video, Dennis?
I just saw this Instagram post.
No, I mean like the whole Instagram video. Sorry.
I watched it right there.
All right.
Was there more?
Yeah.
Oh god, I thought you.
Oh,
This is sick. See, look how
this is awesome.
dope jams are. Build a roller coaster rail. Find a river
That's so sick.
and a log. Is there a whole edit?
I don't know. I'm gonna check back.
I love how the longer that takes to, the slipperier that log's
Oh, yeah.
getting.
And the dirtier the dude gets.
Oh, it's done.
That dude's awesome. I don't know who he is, but I like him a lot.
Too good. So I guess this is Baboon's Jam, which everybody may or may not recognize from obviously Bean himself, but
Being
also
Baboon.
yeah, but he also works for Dig did the article about him being the BMXer in the Builder in a World of
cool.
Skaters, and then he's the one that had a integral hand in building the cement bowl at Swampfest last year.
Oh, sick.
And he's
Right
just
on.
been, you know,
And he's a Jersey dude?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, pretty fucking this
Seems
wall
cool
ride.
as hell.
This
Doing
wall
cool-
ride
this
is
dude does cool
fucking
stuff.
awesome too. Just so for the people that, let's see if I can get it bigger.
I wonder if there's a Baboon Senior. Oh,
Dude.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Who does he build parks for? Do you know what company?
It's in there somewhere. It's maybe tagged. No, I don't see it.
Not
But yeah,
overly
it's
important, just curious.
Yeah, it's in there, but I'm not sure honestly. But yeah. So shout out to Baboon for all he does
Hell
in this
yeah.
world, and all he does in this world,
Yeah.
and all he does
Hell
in
yeah.
this world, and honestly, all he does in this world
That's-
too.
that's
Because
the coolest one.
He's been fucking. If you watch Swampfest videos, it's like, let's tackle the Baboon, and they all try.
That's
and then
cool.
they
I
can't.
can't
do
wait
it
to
in the
meet him
mosh
this
pit,
year.
So.
What a good
yeah,
time.
you're
Swampfest's
meet
gonna be
him. Yeah.
fun.
So-
there's a lot of good characters.
Are we all staying in Kyle's room? Right? Gonna get.
you're all-
Our room's gonna get burnt down.
Honestly,
like, fuck these guys.
The hotel's gonna give her a ton. That's what I'm saying.
I might have
somewhere
an extra bed in the room. I probably booked one of 2 bags. You know, when do you want it?
else.
throwing it out there.
I'm at an
Throwing it
Airbnb.
out there.
I'm at an
Dennis?
Airbnb. Middle of nowhere
Off
jam.
record.
Yeah,
Talk at Pete's place.
yeah, right. Nowhere. They somehow have dates for both of their jams. This is like I feel like
kill it, man.
I
They
feel like
go
it's
so
like
hard.
I feel like it's like a
More
marketing
Nowhere
strategy.
jams?
Yeah, I feel like it's
I think we're
a
sponsored by them.
yeah. What they do? No, I'm just
Well, for the website probably, but not for the podcast.
it's somebody spelled.
They really just do this much.
for the record, whoever wrote this in there, that's how we spell nowhere.
It is. Yeah.
Middle of nowhere jam, which is their
They're
one
dope,
jam.
man. They
Yeah,
just
so
keep
April
doing
27th,
cool stuff.
and then I guess the final. I saw that they mentioned that it was the final Cornhuckit jam.
Oh no way.
And the
You want
winner
to
of
go
this
on?
gets an automatic spot in the Olympics.
Yeah,
yeah, there you go.
And,
I'm
and
yeah.
pretty sure that's how the
Best
rules
trick on the
and
world's
Dennis-
biggest handlebars.
And Dennis is buying the flight.
There you
work.
go.
To the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just get there. They're like, you're not invited.
Who bought this flight?
Off United Miles it doesn't even get you all the way there, man.
Oh no.
you make it to
not
Newark.
Clausen.
Organized crime jam
Clausen.
number 2, going down
Next Saturday.
weekend. Yeah. Saturday, November 4th. Kyle's doing the video for ourbmx.
I'm going to be out of town. So is Dennis. You going, Ryan?
Unfortunately, yes.
Wait, where are you going?
Going to New Orleans to drink.
Oh no, I don't know anything about this.
No, I'm just going. I'm not going to be there, unfortunately.
Oh no, I'm not going.
The 3 of us aren't. We were all there
You
last
gotta
year.
have someone get
We're
out
gonna
there to
miss it.
film it though, if you can.
Or honestly, if you put Matt on that, Matt will get somebody to take care of it.
Yeah,
'Cause
maybe.
Matt runs a tight ship.
it's a fun jam. Man.
And they're,
I wish
they're,
I was
they're
gonna
building a
be
bunch of
there.
awesome shit. I'm so bummed I'm gone. It was a schedule screw up, and man, it's gonna be sick.
Same. Booked
Shout,
the
shout,
trip
shout out
way
to Matt.
before I
Matt
knew
holds it
this was
down in
happening.
Vegas, keeps everything moving. It's gonna be sick. A lot of good brands supporting it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are going out. I hate to miss it, but I know it's gonna be sick.
And when the first annual one, like last year, was as good as it was, the second annual one's going to be epic.
They've been building.
Even if it's the same turnout as
They've been
last year. that
building
was
for a
sick.
while. They've been building for a while. They're all fired.
Oh,
up.
yeah?
It's gonna be sick. Yeah.
Last year was. I
Yeah,
couldn't
so
believe it
here's-
when I
here's
rolled
stuff
up
from
last
last
year. I
year.
was like, no way. Like,
And then you crash like that, like an idiot.
I crash like that all the time, like
No,
an idiot.
no.
Pretty normal.
This is how you get in the Olympics too.
There's a lot of them.
Another qualifier. Denham actually made a spot for the.
But then he turned it down.
This is
He
the
turned it
C.
down.
This is the C69 qualifier.
Yeah.
Yeah, he turned it down.
Peep game. Peep game is the number 1 team.
Yeah.
But cool.
This is another thing too. You can just like for the guy who asked how to throw
Yeah.
a jam, like Matt just got a bunch of little ghetto ramps together and
Yeah.
They got a good space downtown
Good
I
Vegas.
feel like
Days.
I feel
The
like it's
shop's
hard.
cool.
It's hard for normal people. Like just you said, if it's a small scene, it's like Matt's a professional bike
this is
rider,
Vegas.
you
People
know?
want to go to Vegas.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
kind of an anomaly, but it's a very cool jam, and
Yeah.
Matt's the man.
yeah.
I like how I got Tony to talk. That's so funny.
I know.
That's me being that's me being like I'm gonna make Tony talk.
And make this guy talk. He never talks.
in a garage, and it's like,
Just he's usually waits for somebody else to talk, and then he talks over
I'm
them.
here to try to get to the Olympics.
Where's the? Where do I sign up?
All right,
Do I
but
shoot-
you
do I
guys,
sh-
I'll put the highlights.
Do I show
in
Matt my
here.
UCI card? or how
Just
does
so
this
everybody
work?
knows,
Yeah.
that's downtown Vegas. Go to downtown Vegas, ride that, party. You're gonna have a great weekend. It's gonna be awesome.
True.
Klaus
Buy-
is the man.
buy some Dales.
All the dudes down there are awesome.
I literally last year I drove in and then I flew out that same night.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Vegas.
Like you drove with somebody, I assume, or you
Yeah, and then
abandoned
just
a car in
flew home.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Drove in, crashed my car, going crazy, party. I
I'd be
flew the
imagine.
fuck out of it.
Fudger was like, I sold it on Bring a Trailer, but he actually just abandoned it in Vegas and collected insurance money.
Right? Imagine. Yeah, sorry I'm not going this year, but I just don't have.
Well,
I honestly just don't have the energy.
I'm going to be in
I
New
really
Orleans.
don't.
Dennis
I'm
is
gonna
going to be in
honest.
Hawaii. Ryan's just being a dick.
All right, next up, the Claremont Turkey Jam,
Just have
which
someone-
I'm
have
gonna
someone
go to because I told Gary I was, and it's down the road.
So you like Gary more than you like Clausen?
I mean, I think
Look, I went.
I think both Matt and Gary would understand that I would say yes to that question because I grew up with Gary, and he's my actual, basically my brother. So, yeah.
Was
the answer
Gary
is
the
yes.
first person you ever stayed the night at his house?
Probably. I
Matt
don't
Clausen
know.
was the first person I ever stayed the night at.
Really?
house, yeah.
And you're not going to his jam?
I went last year.
He's going to Hawaii.
I already had a trip planned way before he came
What
out
are you
the
going
date,
to
so
Hawaii
I'd fucking
for?
be there because just a family trip I planned a long time ago.
Damn, I've never been to Hawaii.
It's really fun.
You know, it's crazy that Dennis does
so-
these trips and doesn't invite me.
So,
have invited you to
okay,
some of
back
this.
on schedule. November 11th.
Fucking love Matt. I'm
November
going to the third
11th,
annual
Claremont
Weinstein.
with
The
Claremont
dates-
YMCA.
Put out the dates too late.
Claremont YMCA. I mean, I think it's like a third annual Turkey Jam. Obviously, the beginning of the video, you saw all those changes to the jump rhythm that he's doing, and then I think he really trimmed it down this year. So I think it's like
It's
a
one day,
5 or,
right?
1 day, 5 or
Yep.
6 hour event. You know, I think Gary really wanted to just like bring everybody and get everybody. How'd you get in here, doggo? Just close that door. He really wanted to bring everybody in and make something for everybody to have fun, but it just turned into this monumental weekend.
Gary
So,
and I talked about that last weekend.
Yeah.
That he was just kind of like, no, it makes. Can you go back to that?
Yeah.
I want to reference one more thing.
Oop, where did I miss it? Right here.
I like the one comment. Am I still banned from riding here? Haha.
Shit, maybe. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I think
Come on,
you're
Greg,
good.
let's party.
I think you could fly in.
Yeah,
I think you're
there you
good.
go, there you
Because
go.
they got rid of the whole pro list, and you're coming from Canada. We're good.
Yeah, Greg, you're good.
Yeah. And then the Slab City Jam.
That one's been in your pocket for a while.
I literally got this flyer in July of this year at the
the camera
BMX
see it?
State
You
Jam.
wanna zoom
No,
into that?
definitely no. I'm gonna have to like shoot a photo of this. But Slab City Park BMX Jam number 6 is February.
February 6th.
Now I understand it more because it's not the 6th. It was the 5th, and maybe he put in
okay.
6th. But I don't know what the dates are. Honestly,
Let us know.
there's a flaming car jump, a non-flaming car jump.
I wonder if it's the same car.
Hot
First
dogs.
there's a non-flaming car jump,
And you
they light
can
it on
camp
fire.
and you don't have to leave. It says.
Hot dogs, beer, and sketchiness.
This is the jam to go to.
That is
all of them.
that honestly is the best part. It literally says free camping exclamation point. Stay forever exclamation point.
So,
This one's gonna be crazy.
for those of you asking how to do a jam in your town, light a car on fire and let people stay forever.
and just so you
Slab
know,
City's one of
this
the
is
only places
literally
you really
I don't
see-
even know how I'm
What
gonna
the
put
fuck is
I'm literally
that?
just gonna I mean nobody's gonna see that, but
I see it.
it's gonna remind me to go.
That's great.
So
it's gonna be there forever. Just
it's
leave
in
it on
it's in
sideways.
February though, and there's a lot of shit happening in February. So just
Slab City's only.
I can't plan that far ahead.
yeah, it's hard.
February?
I got
Damn.
there apparently. Did you hear about the Russia event?
Which one is this?
Garrett got an invite. Did you get an invite?
I haven't checked my emails in a while.
I don't. I'll spill the beans. I can't go. But
I'm not
because
going.
it's also in February.
I'm not just not going. I'll tell you. I'm not even gonna get
First
close
pla-
to committing to this.
First place, $52,000.
Garrett can have it. Take it, Garrett.
It's a team, and this may actually.
I've been to a Russian contest where they offered me a lot of money. No one got paid. fuck that. I'm not going.
And it was scary.
No, it was fun.
It was scary.
It was fun.
Yeah, I was never.
I didn't
It
actually
was
go to
scary.
that one.
It was
but
scary.
That was the one. That was the one I didn't go to, and I was literally getting text messages like, "What is happening in Russia?" And I'm like, I have no idea.
So
I'm
wait,
in
so
San
52
Diego.
grand for the team to split?
52 grand. It is a street rider, a park rider, and a gamer.
Oh.
And it's a game of bike, but the gamer plays pipe BMX. Apparently,
This is dumb as shit.
no. I mean, who knows? Honestly, I have
What
no
if
idea.
you're just one person that does it all?
Or
Then he gets all the money.
Pipe BMX,
Yeah.
street park.
yeah, Garrett wins.
Garrett can do all that.
As long as
Garrett could do-
NBA 2K.
They're gonna get
I'm
you there and
pretty
be
sure
like,
Garrett's
"Sorry,
gonna
there's
win."
no prize money. You're staying and riding. You're doing
Nah,
a
it's
demo."
it's from a guy. It's from a guy who's brought me over to Russia before.
Nothing
And
against Russia.
Honestly,
but they fucked me over one time at a contest.
honestly, I would go again. But I just can't.
Is
I
the
have
video game
conflict.
part scored the same? Like at the same?
I have no idea.
That would be crazy.
Honestly, I
Just
have no
imagine like
It sounds fake. It sounds like another fake
imagine-
contest, and they're
imagine-
gonna get you over there and make you try and do a demo.
yeah, that happened.
That
No, they
sounds
built it-
way
they
more
built-
fake than what they did.
We got to get somebody to tell the whole Russia story.
We've said it, I think, a couple times.
It's
on the
been
podcast,
it's been
right?
mentioned,
I
but
want
not like
I want
from
TJ
like the,
Ellis to tell it.
the details.
That's who I want to tell it. TJ Ellis.
TJ Ellis would be a good.
That's who I wanna tell it.
because he don't give a fuck.
And he's
anymore.
the- he's the
yeah, he'd
man.
be fucking hilarious.
He's the man. Can we agree that TJ Ellis is the man?
yeah.
Damn right he is.
We were all stuck in Russia together.
Most
Not
of-
stuck, but
Is that the one where Chad and TJ did
Ellis.
the rap
Yep.
concert?
yeah, a lot of things happened out there in Moscow.
And that's the one that Ty got. They shot blanks at him. The
Nah,
Army
I don't
guys.
even think Ty was
I
there.
heard- Ty was there.
Was he?
Hold on, let's see. I may have to cut this out.
I don't think
I have a
so.
voice message from Ivan. Is it gonna play? I don't know how do you do an Instagram voice memo?
Can you only do it once and you already did it?
Maybe.
Isn't Russia and Ukraine in like a crazy war?
Yeah, it'd be a weird time to go over there.
And they're just still doing shit
Oh,
in
yeah.
both countries? That's
Oh, yeah.
fucking crazy. And they're just blasting each other in a battlefield. That is nuts.
We should do a political podcast where we just talk about the state of the world.
Yeah.
Those are fun. I mean, that's the podcast I listen to.
Kazan in Rom Park, we are preparing a unique BMX project. The format of Game of Bike format is pretty unusual. A team of will include one park rider, one street rider. Is that canon?
It's a Halloween. I don't know. It's Halloween, and who is this? Ah!
Are you going to bed?
Come on in. We're gonna talk about a contest in Russia. Should we go? Should me and your dad go? Yes. I guess we have to go.
Life insurance.
What if I have to miss Mama's birthday though?
I don't care.
Oh, whoa! He wants dad
Wrong.
to go. Do you
Wrong.
want to go with us?
Wrong answer, dude.
Do you want to go with us?
Oh, you're on a Pokemon. All right.
That's not that far.
All right. Later, bud. I love you. All right.
Bye.
Okay, September miss videos. Troy Charlesworth emailed me and was like, "Hey,
Oh yeah, because our last
hey, dickhead, you forgot a bunch of fucking videos
things
that I
overlap.
did.
Things overlap.
You posted them on the site, and maybe you just like overlooked them. But I'm super offended. No, he's actually super cool. But this
Was
video,
that actually the email?
he did. He
No,
was
but,
like,
sarcastically in a fun way.
yeah, in a nice way. He was like, he just said like, hey, maybe you missed these videos, but like I think they're really good, and
nice. Thank you
yeah.
for sending those.
So
because all
that's
these
what we
clips have
need.
been fucking
Yeah.
badass so far. What is
And
this? One dude or is it a?
It's
Ooh, that
yeah,
was sick.
Raphael Jerome. I always
He's been in
forget-
the game for a
Yeah,
minute.
Jerome
Yeah.
Williams. Yeah,
yeah, this video is sick.
yeah. The whole video. Is
Ooh, that
fucking-
was sick.
Australian?
Yeah.
yeah. Banger is fucking huge too, obviously. But the way the peg bounces, look. Hold on, let's see if it shows it. But yeah, we don't get it all right, especially last month.
And we're very domestic too.
Yeah, yeah. As Boyd has pointed out.
It's true. It's good to let us know the worldwide stuff.
But Roth always kills it. I think one or two more. It's it's 6 weeks old. We can watch a banger.
Well, Dennis and I did not watch it,
I like it.
and I'm liking it all of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sketchy ledge ride.
yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Just gives me the fucking heebie-jeebies jumping into that thing. Front tire first.
I'm glad
too.
you said heebie-jeebies because I thought
Heebie-jeebies.
heebie-jeebies, and I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
an interesting saying.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
What do we got here?
This is also another Troy video. Will Frazier. Who
Ooh,
himself?
that's
I
sick.
think he's a. I'm afraid to say anything wrong. Honestly.
Troy Charlesworth is Big Salad.
Yeah.
He fucking
Tear the club
makes
up.
a lot of videos.
Tear the
He's-
club up.
He's been
out there
he's been
killing
in the
it.
game a long time.
Yeah.
A lot of hell of a resume.
Yeah.
Next person, someone
So I
needs to
think
have him
he
do
must
a
be-
real BMX.
He just did a
He's
Kano.
good.
He just did a Kano nose, which I genuinely want to listen to because I'm like, does he film full time? Because I don't get how.
No, I think
they
he
can,
films
like,
just on the weekends.
Really?
From what I've
Really?
heard from- this is, don't quote me, but I've heard people say like, yeah, you only get time with him on the weekends because he works full time.
That's crazy.
could
'Cause
be
I thought maybe
mistaken
he
that, but
was
I'm pretty
like-
sure he just gets down on the weekends, and that's why I'm so surprised he makes all these videos. He kills it.
Yeah.
Maybe he has 5-day weekends every week.
Maybe he works Monday. It's just a weekend the whole week. I don't know.
But that. So I
So he
was
had
thinking.
3 videos come out last month.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're all good. You can tell
Yeah.
they weren't session videos. These are real
Yeah.
videos.
So I was thinking
That's
that
why he's like, yo,
I was
you
thinking that
missed
maybe he
all
was
my
like
fucking
full time
videos.
filmer for Lux or something.
Maybe.
You know, and like maybe he
chime
because
in,
it's
dude.
like
We should just keep
Yeah.
speculating about what he might do.
You live so fucking far. Sorry, Boyd. We're so domestic, but goddamn, Australia's far. We don't get to talk to you.
and
guys
there's a
all the time.
lot happening too. It's like
Yeah,
if there
you
was
guys
only a
kill
couple
it.
of guys, it'd be
You guys need
it'd
your
be
own
easier.
Unclicked podcast so we can listen.
Right?
To what's going
Yeah,
on
you
over
guys should
there.
work harder.
Yeah.
Hey, Troy, cancel that Monday of work. Start a podcast.
Yeah, what the fuck? We need to learn.
Boyd,
Look
there
at this
you are.
Boyd. You start a podcast,
Look
Boyd.
at him. Look at him. He's screwing around. He's not. He
You're
could
just
be-
screwing
he could-
around at
he
night
could be
with
doing
your
a podcast.
friends.
He's
Make him-
waving to the camera. Boy, do a
Yes.
podcast.
You should talk to these guys so we
I
know
gotta
what the
pee
hell's
now,
going
actually.
on.
I got to also, but I'll go after you. Do you want us to talk about Corey's video while you're gone?
You guys go at the same time, and I'll keep talking.
Maybe we should film that. Never mind.
Oh my!
I forgot about
gosh.
YouTube laws.
All right,
I've heard this Corey Walsh guy's pretty good.
we just watched the video. Let's do a Wildfire just peeing. We'll talk about Corey's video.
I'll pick an arbitrary.
There he is on the swing.
Riding the pool. It's nice. He's cleaning the pool. 'Cause
He
he's a good
cleans
guy.
them. He's a good guy. He gets them all.
It's crazy because he cleans them good, but he rides them good too. Corey's a good guy. Great guy.
How does Corey qualify for the Olympics?
I don't think Corey wants to. Corey went to a feast once.
I think Corey's probably been in the Olympics for bike racing.
I don't think he was ever in, but he could have been if he cared.
Okay.
If he cared, he could do whatever he wanted.
What time is Connor picking us up?
Why would I know?
He's asking.
I'm talking about Corey, my good friend. Look at it. That was sick. The tap on the diving board.
No, this whole video is sick.
He
Sorry,
just-
I need to stop texting Connor.
Yeah, sorry, Connor. Ooh. What a great guy.
Worldwide too.
Can we
His
just talk
videos
about
are-
talk about what a great guy he is?
He spent a lot of time in San Diego and it was really fun. And then he took off and I didn't see him much after that.
I haven't seen him for a while.
When I was hanging out with him, it was a good time.
When I lived in Ocean Beach, he lived in my garage for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
And then him and Chris Fox and Matt Cordova.
Long
ended up
after
moving.
they got their spot. Yeah, they got their spot long after that.
Yeah, I was.
He rode for Volume back then, like a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ace's mother, Odessa, lived in OB, and all these guys were like, "We're moving to OB," and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Into
That's so cool.
Seeing their van, and I was like, I think I was texting one of them like, "Did you guys move in yet?" They're like, "Yeah," and they moved in like 3 houses
No
up the
way.
road. Yeah.
Oh, that's
No
cool.
Fucking way.
All right, I got to piss.
We're meant to be friends.
Who's that?
These guys, these fast and loose guys.
I'm enemies of both.
But then they all moved away, and I never saw them again. So I don't know. Is it not meant to be, guys? Come on.
Dude, these pools are fucking insane. Look at a double-decker fucking stair carve, deep end stairs. What the fuck are those? Why does that exist? Why does this exist?
Corey is really like the driving in your own lane thing I
Yeah.
said earlier.
Yeah.
Like, there's really not been a transition rider like him that has. He's so focused on video parts now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he really
that
is.
is what he does.
Yeah.
He's just going around the world and stacking clips,
Without the Vanzavets, like what else is there?
which is
for
amazing
him?
though.
Yeah.
Because some people be like, "Oh, there's no whatever." And it's like, no.
I mean,
he's like having the most
yeah.
fun, doing the most, pushing his riding, and making these videos to make BMX cooler.
Yeah, God,
like
this-
what a sick way to make
this fucking
BMX
hook
cooler
spot.
by when you're this good fucking having someone point the camera on you.
So I mean, dude, not everybody can.
Not everybody can what? Do that?
Not everybody can do that for
No.
sure. But, I was gonna say something else, but then that clip interrupted everything.
I think I was talking about like how cool it is for what he does, because there's a lot of people that, you know, when there's not as much events, they just kind of sit back. But Corey does good in the events, and then when there's not events, he just films more.
Yeah.
And it's like, that is fucking sick for BMX to give us something to watch. You know, like someone like Larry Edgar, when the events went away, you don't see him as much anymore.
Yeah.
But he could do this, not this shit, but his own shit.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
would love it and be so good for BMX.
Yeah, he
so
could do the
people
same
like
thing.
Larry.
He's had some injuries. Don't throw Larry into the bus.
No, I'm not.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
throwing Larry into the bus.
You
I'm just
kinda
saying,
did.
like, someone as good
That's
as
my
Larry,
friend.
like, I would love to. No, but even before the injuries, he never filmed. And I've seen some shit he's filmed with you. That is just like within one day.
I
you're
keep
like,
I keep
dude.
wanting to message him like, you good? You
When he's
wanna do
ready,
this?
you know,
Yeah.
it's like you don't need the events. Like you just to make BMX.
What I was
awesome
gonna
in your own way.
what I was gonna say is that he's
I
just
wasn't throwing Larry in the bus. I love Larry. I just want to.
no.
See.
I almost said the same thing, but I said like barring injuries, like, but it is
Yeah,
because
exactly.
it is the, you know, it is an option for Larry because
Yeah.
he is that talented and he does
Yes.
have that ability to do all
He's
this
way
shit.
different than
You,
Corey.
you guys
Yeah.
are dicks.
Sorry, Kyle. You went pee.
Well, no,
came
we
back
just
and
want
started
we want to
accusing
see
us.
our boy.
Yeah, I want to see my
Fucking-
boy ride his
yeah.
bike and get pumped.
I look at him as a man. You look at him as a boy. I
Oh
respect
my
him.
god,
I look
you're being a fools right now. You're being a fools. You're being a fools.
You're being not a cool ass.
Yeah, you're not being a cool fools. Fucking bitch.
What I was gonna say is that I was scrolling through Instagram today and I follow an account called Skate DIY, and there was a thing about a fucking like a spot that it was like, oh, not meant to be or something like that, and it was a spot that they were making. I'm like, dude, that looks so fucking cool. It was like this in and out thing, and then later I saw, I think it was on Corey's story about some broken thing, and I was like, look, that looks like the fucking thing I saw on Skate DIY, and I went back and I looked, and it was like, and it tagged Corey in it. And I was like, holy shit, Corey made that spot. Like, he's just
that's cool.
out there.
Yeah.
He's just out there creating and doing shit that, like, to facilitate what he does.
Yes.
You know? And it's like,
And
even when he's
everybody-
not riding, and it's like, that's the perk of being a pro rider, of course. But there's a lot of pro riders that sit by their laurels and wait for the the transition to come to
everybody
them.
has their own
You know?
relationship with BMX, and Corey has one of the more special relationships with BMX, if that makes sense at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
Think
a
about
very
how
unique,
fucking
like,
gnarly that is. Seriously, if you're at this spot, you're at this
I know,
street
but
spot.
it's like, that's the thing, Kyle, I was trying to say is like, I think sometimes like Corey has that childish love for BMX that I still have too, with looking for spots. I'm climbing on roofs yesterday and stuff. He's like, I'm gonna find something that makes me pumped to ride. Where I'm like, there's other people out there where you're like, dude,
You just called Corey childish and said you hate Larry.
childish love.
childish love for BMX. Like where people
Wait, what?
lose it and they start to like, I think they like overthink what it is, and it's like, no, it's like just fucking like,
Dude, it's
try
been
and pump
a
yourself
month since
up.
I watched this video part, and I forgot how fucking insane
I've
it
watched this
is.
so many times.
That was my
Dude, there was like
Yep.
5 different. Like, that is insane.
That's
air
Belmont,
nose
like,
bonk
a
to
less
fucking-
crazy ramp. That's crazy.
Dude. It's insane. It's the
BMX is so
it's the
cool because
combination.
you can have a run like Kieran Riley that's just filled with the craziest
Yeah.
tricks ever, and then also like dissect this video part, and it's so equally as
Yep,
crazy.
yep.
as
And you
those
can
runs.
and you can actually like both of them.
Fuck, I love
You know what I
both of
mean?
them.
Like for the people that like are fucking hating
One or
on
the
stuff.
other?
Yeah, you don't. It doesn't have. They're not fucking exclusive to one another. Like, you can love all
That's
of it.
so cool.
Yeah. God, that looks so frightening.
Corey's such a gnarly dude.
He really is.
Like, yeah.
even that, like,
That's so.
how many
you've
people?
been there, right? That's so scary.
How many people have ridden that spot? And I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that there.
I've ridden it and I did not do that. Just so you know.
That goes to show how gnarly it is.
Yeah.
Even that thing too is in Paris, and everyone's always like, "Ah, it's so cool," but it's like caged.
It's
in.
impossible
Yep,
to
yep.
ride.
And
Yeah.
he's like, "No, fuck that."
Yeah. Jump over it.
Yeah, let's
We got
I'll ride
options. We got options.
Let's ride. This
That's
thing.
just, dude. I can't say it. Fuck, dude. We should have done a whole video of just us geeking about this whole thing, because I feel like we really could have just talked about it for an hour.
This was a part worth talking about.
Yeah, it really
For
was.
being a childish guy, he rides like a man.
Childish love for BMX, and I never talk shit on Larry. I just said I like. His
Don't
riding
let-
so
don't let
much.
Kyle get to
I'm
you. Don't
just
let Kyle
putting
get to
Kyle
you.
in his place right now.
Yeah.
I'm telling him.
Yeah.
Wait till. Can you imagine trying to explain that to Larry when I'm telling Larry one
Fuck
thing?
no, Larry be like, Dennis, you
Nope,
know what's
nope.
up.
This.
No.
Oh my.
I guarantee you,
God.
Larry. understands
Larry's on
me
my
more
side.
than the
No
other.
way. Not a chance. Not a
I
chance.
guarantee you, Larry podcast.
Not a chance.
Guaranteed.
Nope.
I have a way of communicating with people that you don't.
Where you're just like, please like me.
No, I'm like, Larry, you're my fool. And he's like, hell yeah. Kyle's whack.
Dennis, you're a cool ass dude.
You're a cool ass dude. Kyle's whack.
Did he really say that?
He did, baby.
During Corey's banger, he said I was whack.
Yes.
He did.
Did.
And I'm
got my sea legs like Kyle's
and I'm
whack.
the loud guy. And I'm the loud guy.
Yeah,
Come
right.
on.
No, everybody can be loud. It don't matter. We can all be equally loud.
Ooh, dude, let's
yeah,
look at
Corey.
that fucking. Is that a Bugatti? What is that?
God, Kyle.
That I watch. I actually watch that series
You would.
because it's hilarious. It's the dude that he bought the fucking. There's like a $2 million car that got floated around in Florida during the floods during the hurricane.
Oh, no way.
And he's the one that bought it.
What is the car?
It's like a P1 McLaren,
Oh,
like
cool.
literally like a multi-million-dollar car. And
You know
he's
what I
trying
saw
to rebuild
in
it.
London the other day? The McLaren Senna. Do you know that one?
Yeah,
I'd never
kind
seen
of.
one in person. It was
I
such
don't-
a.
I haven't
What the hell
either.
is this?
I don't know anything about those cars, but I like to see the like
You
the
like to see when they're
the
flooded?
trial and tribulation of it, you know. And I also watch it at double speed,
Okay, got
at
it,
least
got it.
1.75, depending on how fast he talks. If it's non BMX, 1.75 speed. What are you guys doing on your phone?
I'm showing you that
I'm
that's the
sending Connor
McLaren
your
Senna.
address.
Oh, I've never seen that.
It was like on the street in Mayfair in London. I was like, "What the? Looks fake.
I've never seen.
Looks
that.
like a toy."
I'm looking
So when
for
I-
McLarens.
When I when I lived in the hood, this podcast can go way too long.
Yeah.
When I lived in the hood,
You have to keep up with the 5-hour one. They do well.
right? Yeah. When
Just
I
don't get them. Don't be.
don't
too-
get limited.
Yeah.
When I lived in the hood, I was there for like 8 months.
Where is
and,
this?
And in Canto in San
Okay.
Diego, like definitively though.
Isn't that a children's movie? Encanto.
It is.
Yeah.
Didn't improve the neighborhood. Neighbor had a McLaren.
Fuck for real.
And I heard it start multiple times, and I was like, "What fucking car is that?" And he kept it under a tarp with 2 tires over top of
So
it.
no garage.
outside,
No
no
garage.
garage. And I was like, "How long has that guy had it?" 4 houses down.
Did you ever
8
talk to
months.
him?
No, never talked to him. And I was like, "How the fuck does this guy have a McLaren?" And I literally got to the point where I was like, I looked it up on Google Street View, had it for years.
Wow.
Just has a McLaren
Priorities.
underneath the tarp with 2 tires over it. And that's how he kept his McLaren in the hood. Just made it
Priorities.
look like oh, you guys, nobody knows it's a McLaren.
But you do.
Yeah. House did not say McLaren.
Yeah.
Just so
Yeah.
you know.
House said Hyundai.
Yeah.
Noise said McLaren.
Yeah.
This video was sick.
Yeah. As
I just get fired. Whenever he puts something out, I get so excited.
I'll give it a little. Fuck it.
Childish love for BMX.
Yeah.
Forever.
I got childish love for my coder videos.
There we go.
Still doing that shit.
Does
Still
it
doing
turn
that
a
shit.
childlike love? Just so you guys
Whatever.
know.
Word, childish love's probably
Childish
get
and
flagged on here.
childlike.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
Childish? Just that, like, pure love. Where you
That
don't-
the
where
one
you don't
the,
think too
on
hard
the,
about
the
it.
LA quarters was sick. Did you skip? You don't need to go back.
Yeah.
Or that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was sick. You got all the transition. That's badass. There's a couple videos that came out in the past month, this being one of them, where I'm
go.
like, it could have been half
Dude,
as
it all
long.
looks so wild.
Okay.
God, I have never thought of
so
that.
scary.
Looks fun. Has anybody done the top level to the wall?
Oh, yeah. A bunch of people have.
Oh, okay.
I think Big Daddy whipped to it.
I think you're
No,
right.
but I
think
shot
you're right.
I shot that, but that wasn't from the big. That wasn't from. That's what I'm saying. Big Daddy did it from
Like the halfway.
from the halfway point.
Oh, he
I'm
did?
saying, has anybody done from the second? It's
I'm
basically
pretty sure.
second stage gap. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
We can't answer this because none of us know.
No.
And somebody that lives by that spot's probably like definite yes or definite
Yeah,
no.
I mean, it looks plausible, but also Hoder.
But that
didn't-
being so gnarly, like that's gnarly.
But look how banked that thing is. I think people have, like, trained into it.
Is it
maybe
really
maybe a
slick, though?
speed
Is it
issue.
slick?
No, it's grippy. It's the...
Do you want to go? Let's go right now.
Yeah. Do it backwards.
I might have done it.
He doesn't even
It's
remember.
just funny if that's real.
Imagine being that good, where you're like, did
It's
I?
not that good. It's just that dumb. Riding too much.
It's somebody's banger. Somebody's
This
banger.
is so dope because this spot is like a go-to
God.
Riverside spot.
It's like,
See,
is that
that's-
Lake Elsinore?
That's Dennis trying to
Riverside.
change
Riverside?
yeah.
Is Dennis's what?
Dennis changing the subject.
No,
Yeah.
for real though. This was like, I was like, what's
No,
he
it
gonna
is
do here
insane.
for his banger? That was so sick.
so great.
And he got up to it so easy.
It's he's still
Hoder, I
putting out-
fucking love you,
man,
dude.
Somebody called me on my favorite video part recently, and I think it's his facade part.
Fuck
I think it's still my
yeah,
favorite
dude,
part
that part's so
of all
dope.
time. I think it's my favorite part.
Hoder, man, he's the best. He's such a goddamn.
There we go,
good
slow-mo.
human.
that's so gnarly.
So many people have
Flags
been to
how
that
high.
spot.
Yeah.
So many
Oh.
people have been to that spot, and maybe people have
What a
thought of that.
savage.
That thing is neck high, and Hoder's neck high is like 6'5".
Yeah.
That's like
No pegs.
if Chad would be underneath that rail.
That's two
Hoder
chads.
is a fucking tall human. Hell yeah, dude.
I'm a big fan of this guy.
Yeah, Laverde says 2. I'll give it a little room.
He's put out a lot.
He has.
In the past
He's a machine.
year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he Argentinian?
No, he's from Colombia,
Okay.
but he lives in Barcelona.
I heard that kink part that he's working on is going to be fucking amazing.
I'd be shocked if it wasn't because he puts out 3 or 4 hammers a year.
Yeah.
So he's actually stacking for a long period. Like, abusing that kink bike. Damn.
Ooh. Close.
That was sick.
Close.
So good.
I think
Like,
that
on
I don't
the
think that
wall.
I think they should have kept that back angle.
That was sick. Was that a random? In the
I think it was a
restaurant?
random
Like, that
dude
was
having
crazy.
lunch.
That's so
Respect.
What a good show.
Oh yeah.
He's one of the newer guys that gets real excited whenever something like him
Yeah,
comes out.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm real fired up on his stuff.
These are
REA.
cool.
REA and Max.
Have they been doing these monthly?
I don't
Seems
know.
like pretty consistent, like a month.
Have you done one, Dennis?
No.
You gonna invite me or Kyle?
That'd be cool.
Dude,
I would only do one if I can invite like a
if you-
fun special
I know
guest.
I know he's your enemy, but you and Larry would be sick.
Dude, I love Larry. I just don't like you putting these words because he might end up fighting me. He's
That's
gonna
true.
hear
Larry
you.
might-
He's gonna keep hearing you repeating this and be like, you know what? I'm gonna
Hey,
beat
can we
Dennis's
just agree
ass.
that we're all friends with Larry and this was all in good faith?
What if the algorithm just delivers
Larry,
him
Larry,
all
Larry.
the hate from you?
Yeah.
God, yeah, it suck because there's no fucking hate. It'd be Kyle just spitting stuff at me.
And I read it all wrong, and Larry actually hates me.
You get your ass beat.
That trick, he did the bar to back seat grab. Spinner gave him $500 for that.
Him?
He did
What?
it at a USA BMX contest, and Spinner gave him $500.
Really?
Yeah.
Arya is one of my.
Maybe he
favorite.
bought those pants with him.
Arya is one of my favorite new.
He's a smart kid, man.
He's an AM, yeah, for
He's
sure.
sick. He's sick.
Definitely, he's my favorite. One of my favorite AMs.
I like Max a lot too.
Hell yeah. He's hard to like. He's been around for so long. He's always
Yeah.
been one of the favorites. Another one of those. He's been around forever, but he started killing it when he was like
so
7.
he's the guest
Yeah.
on this, right? REA brought him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's an Odyssey rider or Sunday rider. Maybe it's just Odyssey. And then they invite someone like non-affiliated.
And who does Max just ride for Colt? Does he have anybody else?
I don't know.
Solid question. I don't know.
Was he Primo or
He
no?
rides for Epic BMX.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Foo.
Oh, on the containers.
Oh, that was sick.
Damn.
That would have been sick without the bar spin.
Do you think he put on the pants and then the jersey happened naturally? Like he's like, oh,
I
we're
think
doing
that's
this.
just what he wears.
I like it.
He was wearing that jersey with purple pants last time I saw
He's a
him.
man.
Fair enough. Fair play.
But
Respect.
it's real shit. He's not like, look at me, I'm dressing silly. Like he's a real dude. Wise beyond his years.
Hurricane spots. This was a leftover from Trey's video, kind of like documentary status thing
That's
that
cool.
we put out.
I like that dude a lot.
Marcus.
Did,
Why am I blanking?
Marcel.
Marcel.
He's the man.
Did
I knew that one, right?
I know he's Dennis' enemy.
Greg's-
He's Dennis' enemy, right?
Yeah, it kind of sounds like Marcel Anderson, Dennis Anderson.
My little bro.
Can we talk about the drama?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot. I thought he was just being silly. I forgot he was like actually. No, but this whole
Wasn't
thing's
drama. You can talk about it.
this whole thing's cool. It was the Philly thing, right? Yeah. I mean, go Kyle.
Oh no, I have no skin in the game. I like Marcel more. He's been less rude to me today.
Yeah.
So I sided with Marcel.
He tried that
His
rail
clip-
ride,
his
I
clip was-
think.
his
Didn't
clip
pull
was
it,
sicker.
left, and then I did it, and then he came back, and I think he did the field popover. So it was cool. Respectful. He did a different trick after I got the rail ride.
But you guys fixed it, and then he put it out first.
He did all that. We're not gonna. I don't want that.
That's
No,
the-
You
that's
just
the-
gave me
not-
permission
you
to
know,
talk about
I'm-
the drama. Now you're
That's the ish of it.
I mean, I don't
So-
care what he did, and it might not have even been him. It might have been his sponsor. I don't know who was trying to
do
do their thing,
I
but
don't know.
Mr. Bikes and Boards.
it could have been Vital BMX. or ride BMX. I'm not sure.
It could have been not. It also could have been.
Regardless, though, so much.
It could have been a
respect to him.
coincidence also.
Could have been not malicious in any sense, and not.
Regardless,
like,
I never took it personally. I just think
Marcel's awesome.
exactly
Good rider, good
I
dude,
think-
like legit awesome.
I will.
guy.
I will.
respect.
I will say under.
I knew he wasn't coming back, and that was like, or like to do the rail ride, he was not coming back. I heard, and I was like, all right, I got this. So I did it, and then he came back into the field popover, and I was like, respect, cool. Like
Yeah.
if you would have put it out and did the rail ride after he already knew I would have done it, it would have been like,
Oh, was he trying to ride?
He tried it before Dennis did.
he tried the rail ride and got broke
Dennis
off
was a
and
scumbag
left.
and tried to one up him.
No, I went there and I was like, I got this, did it, and then
And you're not a scumbag.
no, he wasn't going to do it again. Was on the
And you,
radar.
And you like Larry?
I love Larry. I love Larry. And that's how it went down.
Okay, all right, I get it a little bit more now because it's not
He
not
went there
necessarily like black and white.
And fully,
like,
fully rides
yeah.
for Cole. He saw the slam and he told me he tried. I was like, yo, like, is he going to do this again or what's up? Found out that.
Because you wanted to do that from like
ever since I saw a spot, I was like, I want to go there and
Nike
rail ride
days.
that thing.
Nike days,
OG
right?
spot. Yeah.
And then I went there and I
Yeah.
saw it and I was like, all right, and I got it.
Yeah.
And then he went back and did the feeble popover and it was like that was respectful on his end too, to like know, because he knew I did it.
Is it true they had to re-edit your part because of this?
The part was never finished.
It was not. But
That
was that,
part.
that was, you're thinking ender for that though, right? And then it was not the ender.
I didn't want that to be the ender.
What was
So,
what was the ender in that part?
the ender was
The gap
gap to
tires.
wall ride.
Okay, yeah, it's
I didn't really have
San
an ender
Diego.
for it, so it didn't. Yeah. There
I
was
mean,
no-
we talked about this on a previous podcast, but who was it? Who was on it? For we were talking about the bar, and we're like, the bar should have been
Oh,
the fucking
Cole.
ender. Yeah, Cole Volker and I.
That was the
were
thing for
like,
that part. I didn't-
because
I didn't
it
know.
was like I
That
could
was
see
just
where
a
Cole
fun
was going.
part.
He's like,
Wh-
let's go
which-
back.
which
the
bar?
the bar from the second stage roof onto the little.
Oh, in Vegas?
Yeah, and dude,
That's how I feel
that's
about it.
insane. Dude, that is the crazy. If it was filmed and edited like a banger, I would have been like, yeah.
There
that
was a rail
fucking
clip that I
wild.
was like, oh, I think that rail clip.
That's the thing
remember
too.
That's
is
what I
that-
liked about that part. It was a fun part, and it was
Everybody
day
had,
by
like,
day, and it
different
was
things.
like I
Yeah.
didn't have a fucking tail up off a huge roof. It was like just put the last
I
10
don't
clips.
think you've had a relevant banger since the one in the Nike video.
What
You
was
know
the
what I
Nike
mean?
video?
The one
Yeah, I can't beat that. I can't beat that. That's the thing. I can't fucking beat that. I started my first video part off, and I never had a crazier clip than that.
We're good.
I did double whip into it, and it's like, oh, then you just kind of one upped yourself doing the same trick.
No, but then you'd have to just it was filmed real good. And,
Dude,
It was filmed really good.
a
Yeah,
te-
the
do
guy filming it killed it.
do a tail.
Wait. Maybe I know how to zoom, Mark. What are you doing? What
push
you
the camera
doing?
down the wedge.
Were
Fuck
you,
that clip up so bad. Kyle filmed that.
No, I didn't. I shot a sequence. It was cameras on a tripod.
You didn't even film it.
Cameras
did
on a
you?
tripod next to me. I shot a sequence. It was in Ride UK.
Oh my god.
Should have been the cover. We got screwed.
Josh Bentley fucked the other angle up.
Well, it wasn't Josh.
Who was filming the other
It
angle?
was a dude that we don't know.
Who was it?
Not even kidding. Not even kidding.
We really don't know him.
It was a friend of Drew Hostleton's.
Oh man.
why is it so quality so bad? But
It was
whatever.
a DVD burn. Yeah, La Mesa.
Damn, it's
that's
down
right
the street.
That's sick. Is that still there?
It ripped the
That was
angle
not
iron
me.
out of it.
I'm over here. That's just next to me in a tripod because I'm shooting a sequence.
Why didn't you shoot it from the side?
It's really not that crazy.
I was too busy to shoot from the
At the
side.
time though, that was scary.
No helmet, sunglasses.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty crazy.
That is
right?
crazy. That is crazy.
That's, if I knew a 16-year-old kid did that, I'd be like, what the
Were you 16 when you did that?
I'm still in high school.
That's so crazy.
17 maybe, probably 16.
How do I find
I was on
better?
volume.
I
Dude,
like-
I was 16. That's a
That was
volume.
before Haro.
That was before Haro.
Wow.
How can you see it at like 120p?
It's a white frame. I know it. That was like right before I got on
I filmed
Haro.
it in 120p because I thought it would last longer.
Oh,
I'm a
right.
dummy, but I got a good memory. I know that was a volume.
Jesus. Yeah.
Good podcast material right
Yeah, sorry guys.
No, it's
there. Yeah, so I don't need a banger anymore. I'm never going to one
You're
up
good.
that.
You should just keep rehashing that clip, and the quality gets worse and worse.
That's the
and
thing. You
worse.
can't even repost it. That's what's the bummer about that one. Here's
can
my
rip it.
60 pixeled.
I got the photos and the video clips somewhere next to the shit Fudgers asked me
Hold
for.
on, I was gonna say, let me text you and see if I can get that.
Two of the
footage.
craziest things I did when I was 16 was with both of you, and you
What was
both
the other
shot
one?
photos of it. The tail up down El Toro.
Oh shit!
I didn't
yeah,
land
yeah,
it, but
yeah.
I was like, "Let's get this," and he didn't.
Right
film
here.
it. You know what? If that would have been like a cover of Ride or like a big photo,
Yeah.
there was no footage of it.
Oh yeah, that's a
There'd
perfect.
have been
part.
like liar.
But no,
Yeah.
no. But that was the thing back. I remember Sean Burns used to not like to film things when he was shooting photos of it. He'd do
Yeah.
one or the other.
Yeah.
yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. And everything Sean Burns did was so gnarly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. For the people that don't know, Dennis tried to whip El Toro And
you break your foot or something?
Broke my foot. I tried like 5 or 6 times in a row.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why there's
Until
so
I
much.
broke my foot.
There's like 4 Polaroids of it, and people are like, "That you shot a Polaroid of it?" And I'm like, "Well, he did it multiple times." And like, I had like my ex-girlfriend shooting like a film sequence.
Were you
and then I
shooting
shot,
film at the time, or were you shooting digital?
I can't remember.
It was Fudger, his ex-chick, and Bill shooting photos.
That's an all-star lineup.
Yeah,
It was
that's pretty
ridiculous.
sick. Yeah, it's pretty slick.
That's how,
Was it- was it-
that's
was
how
it the
calculated
ex-chick I
I've
know?
always been.
What's that?
The ex-chick I know.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think she threw up in my car once.
I don't know, maybe.
I think so.
Might have been.
I think there's a weird story.
Yeah.
All right, back on the news.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's not. I forgot. This is old. We're talking about this
Yeah.
month.
Yeah. This just in. Dude, we never even talked about this fucking video. It's on here.
We started
the
talking about-
full length video, North.
Yo, shout out Marcel. Shout out Trey.
Shout out Marcel. Shout out Trey.
I feel like
Yeah,
we
sorry
talked. I feel like we talked about
for
this.
real. I just want to have nothing but respect for the people
last
pop over.
month, but
and
I
no
mean,
drama on my end.
Matt Barron's
Oh,
part
this
right
is
there.
this is the full length that we talked about
From
last.
Salt Lake City?
Yeah. So
Oh, that kid's sick.
True North.
True North. North.
North.
So Kurt Perkins,
He's the man,
fucking Tret. Why am I blanking on his name? GT rides for GT. This is the head hit.
The awesome dude that's really, really good.
Yeah.
Who? Why am I spacing?
Sender? What's his fucking
but Cooper.
Cooper?
Tristan Cooper.
Yeah, Tristan Cooper.
He's
All
the
right,
man.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
awesome.
Yeah. So I actually
dude.
want to watch. I actually really want to watch this because we watched the
made
promo
this?
for it. Tristan made it.
The video? It's his video?
Yeah.
Sick.
So we talked about this last month. That's why that's in here. Thank you. Sorry. Dale's really hitting right now. Raph. Oh, Cody. 49 seconds. Sorry. Oh, this is the
Bunch of the young
kid
kids?
edit. Yeah.
That's sick, yeah.
49.
Colony Cadet. That's cool. A little AMT.
Yeah.
You guys remember when DK had like a little kids team?
Damn kids.
Damn kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Brett wasn't on it. Who was on that?
Brad might have been, but he just got too good too fast.
This is cool. I haven't seen anything like
I mean,
this.
it's sick to see a kid do like a bar manual. Like, that's not something you normally see. them
Like
do
he learned
either.
that young.
Yeah.
He didn't learn.
Like, yeah.
Flips on the resi. He learned some real
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, they're killing it, dude. And then we got the other. I thought there was another kid, but
Subscribe to Colin.
good enough. Yeah. Shout out to Colony, Next Generation. Gonna try and rip through
Ooh,
these here.
I like these guys.
The Lost Files. The first. We're gonna watch the first clip and the last clip. Obviously, rest in peace, Pat. I literally watch an Instagram video and I'm like, fucking shit.
I went to Nitro Circus last week and they had a Pat thing.
Oh, really?
And I got real emotional.
Yeah. I've seen this clip on a phone for so long. Like it is hilarious.
Oh. This had to be like the silliest session with these dudes.
Yeah.
Like
So they like
This
worked on
video's
this for a while.
crazy though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
choreograph from like
They wanted to do so much more.
2 stoners and a dummy to do this is like incredible.
That is
It's
insane.
fucking insane.
The
Like they're bike geniuses.
I love all those guys.
Yes. No, this video really, when you watch it, is like
I was gonna say something, and I'm like, I'm not sure if it's more or less offensive than what Dennis said, but I was like, Mike isn't dumb; he's just Canadian.
Ooh.
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's more offensive.
He's also
he's
a
one of the
stoner.
stoners.
Yeah.
I was like, that.
Well, who's the dumb one?
Kevin. He totally missed the plot.
hey, somewhere Pat's laughing at that shit.
Fuck yeah.
How fun?
And dummy in a great
this
way.
shit.
Kevin's
Yeah.
the best
Yeah.
dummy ever.
Yeah.
Like
I love
and
Kevin.
stoners.
I love all these guys.
They're the best dudes.
These are the best guys.
2
I love
stoners
these
and a
guys.
dummy. Like to do this shit.
Jesus, that
Like,
clip is so.
There's not a
insane.
college graduate doing this shit.
Fuck no. But this shit is crazy. Well, that's why Varga cased Kevin's back on the first clip because they're just like, I think it'll work. And like,
Oh man.
that video's so good.
I love those
I think
guys.
it's old. I think Tyler
It's super
Rizzi
old.
filmed
Yeah,
that. 'cause
yeah,
I-
yeah,
Rizzi,
yeah.
Rizzi filmed it.
I've seen clips of that for years
Yeah.
too.
Shout out
When it
Rizzi.
came out, I was like, whoa.
Lewis been hurt for a long time.
I haven't
so-
seen something in a minute.
Yeah, I think some of the footage is pretty old, but this video as a whole is super fucking cool. I don't know, it's kind of grabbed a random time code, but
Where does he live?
You're gonna have to. I'm pretty sure he like films and edits. I'm gonna
guess
I don't want to say.
Canada.
I don't want to say films, but he definitely edits Panza's videos. His
Oh, for real?
YouTube.
Oh, cool. I
videos.
didn't know that.
Yeah. So it may help film him quite a bit, but super cool because I feel like he was like a dude like coming up, and then it kind of went dark for a little bit. But
Yeah.
so it's good to see him like back in it, and it's a 7-minute video part, and it's not like a intermission video part. It is full 7 minutes of riding. So
Not to say this is what's happening here, but I've seen with riders before where you can tell they're hungry and want something, and then eventually they almost get more comfortable doing what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
just want to do this
yeah.
for me and put out what gets me excited.
yeah. I honestly didn't watch this to my
This
Just-
guy is
just-
honestly
so
to my own
goddamn
dismay.
Dude,
good.
How could you not watch this? I watched one.
I
of
meant
your-
to. I meant to. I honestly meant to, and that's why I meant to my own like disservice. I haven't watched
Just
this.
at least show the one where he does the weird trick with the rail and the backwards hang 5 thing. You know, probably the ender. I
Tell
can't
me.
remember the enders.
Tell me no. Tell me your time code.
Go to like the last 30 seconds.
I want to see that
video.
tape. I want to
Dude,
see that
he's so
table
good.
over that fucking thing.
I love when he does shit like that. Just like, oh yeah, you can do all of it.
Yeah.
I did a trip with him a number of years ago, and it was me and him and Nyquist. And it was so crazy just watching him ride the box rhythm at Four Seasons in Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah.
Dip threes, 3
Yeah.
whips. He could ride like a regular,
He's
really
so
good rider.
talented.
And then
I never rode with him in real life. Just you can just see it in his videos.
Like he could ride a C420 or
yeah,
something.
well, he probably wouldn't if Dennis was competing because him and Dennis don't really see eye to eye about a lot of things. But
we'd be mad at the judging.
you'd both sit there
Together.
and be like, we don't like Larry.
What the fuck? If you get me a black eye from Larry,
Larry's
I'm
gonna
kill
fuck you up.
It'd be kind of cool if he beat both of us up.
Just a downside
How cool
right in
is
the
that?
sub box. Yeah, I hope Larry beats both of us at least. Crook 3. You gotta
Oh,
Look at
this
that
one.
shit.
Yeah,
Look
that
at that
one.
shit.
you gotta dissect his parts.
Yeah.
He'd be a good one to have on the podcast.
That'd be sick.
We've asked him before.
He's not interested or just not around.
He's not around too often.
He's not around too often.
When he is,
I
he's
think it
doing
was.
this.
He's got
yeah.
a family. He's got a lot going on.
Does
Yeah.
he?
Yeah,
He has
yeah,
kids?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
How many kids does he have?
I think 2.
Damn.
Does he have 2
I
now?
think 2. Don't quote me on that, but yeah,
I'm gonna have to rewatch this, but
Where does he live?
he's in.
Bakersfield.
No,
I made that up.
no, it's Wisconsin. Unless something changed, but that's the clip I want you to watch, Fudger. Not that one. You can't watch that one though. That was sick.
I can only skip 10 seconds.
Well, whatever.
So,
I think this
it's
is what I
coming.
really watch.
It's
This is
coming.
what I wanted you to watch,
I know.
not the crashes.
You were an early Eric Elstrand supporter, weren't you?
Yeah, still am though. No, I'm just late.
His real BMX part too. If you
Yeah.
want to watch some fucked up riding.
That's insane.
How crazy is that? He's just so
That is
talented,
so
man.
good too. Oh, that wasn't his last clip. Yo, yes, that was.
Wow.
Doesn't it just hurt your heart a little bit when he does that and he's not wearing Osiris shoes? Nobody laughed at me.
I don't get it.
I put him on Osiris back
Oh,
in the day.
okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's how Kyle affiliates with him.
I'm trying to relate myself to this, and I have to go 15 years back. You know.
You just
Is anybody still with us? One step closer.
oh yeah, people drive a long way and they keep listening to the podcast.
You're right. This was we actually talked about this before it started, but just more solid We the People stuff. I think this, yeah.
That was.
Yeah, I don't know where they found time to make this video too.
Yeah.
When I was like, oh, another We the People video, it's gonna be some. They can't
Cruising,
have another good
yeah.
video, and it was a fucking another banger video.
Yeah.
Watch that one.
Darth Dre, Charles Kundal. I actually learned his name on this video. Let's see if there's
I
a
didn't
time.
watch this one.
Where's he from?
He is from the sky. He's a helicopter
Ooh.
pilot. He's
Oh, for real?
His
Is
name
he
is
actually?
His name is Darth Dre on Instagram. So you've definitely seen.
He's
stuff
actually a
on-
helicopter pilot.
Yeah, and
Oh,
so
that's
he
sick.
kind of just like I think he. Oh, sorry.
Whoa!
If you're good enough to fly helicopters, don't work that hard on bikes. Just do helicopter stuff.
What? Bikes are fun.
No, but helicopters are badass.
But bikes are badass.
Can they fly really high with a propeller on top of them?
Can they do crooked
My
grimes?
one friend Jesse flies helicopters, but he likes bikes too.
Yeah, but what does Larry think?
Larry'd probably kick his ass. That'd be a good fight. I don't know if he'd win.
I've seen Jesse in a
That
fight.
might be the one.
Is Jesse gnarly?
He might be able to beat up Larry.
Oh, Jesse.
Jesse.
That's right. Yeah.
I think I guarantee he could beat up Larry. So
Don't-
fight
look,
Jesse.
Larry-
not me.
Larry
Fight
will-
Jesse.
the
Not
one
me.
Don't
thing-
say that. Larry will hear that and be like, yo, whoa, let's see.
A competition.
Hold on. Was that in Australia? Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that rail. Why does that rail go straight into grass?
That doesn't look like.
What is
when,
that?
when you find spots
I'm
from a
gonna
helicopter, you can just find them everywhere.
Right. But yeah, shout out to this dude. He just
He's a hell of a
fucking-
bike rider.
Yeah,
man.
he's
when
good.
when
Every
we
clip's crazy.
when we did the
he's
Our BMX
nasty.
clips, he was like a regular winner of the $100.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You don't know where he lives? Is he California?
You look.
I
those
honestly
look like,
have no idea.
my guess.
He is all over the
Desert
place.
California looking clips.
Yeah. 319.
Which means
Riley Smith.
Yes.
So I believe Riley was another dude, kind of similar to Lewis. He was fucking out there for a little
He's
bit. and
Washington
then-
guy, right?
I think so. Yeah. He got hurt.
Washington.
Yeah,
and
I
he
believe so.
and it's good to see a full video part from him.
Is
So-
he the dude that rides for OSS and goes on those trips now?
Yeah, he was on the OSS
Okay.
trip. Yeah. So I think I got the time code wrong, but
That was pretty badass.
is this a Grant video? I think so. Here's the time code. 319. Beat. That was wow, we're on the bend. So
He's put out good content for a long time.
yeah. Little didn't see him for a minute, but happy to see him.
Vegas.
Sammy 158, kind of ripping through them.
That's-
But obviously
homie,
all
good guy.
these are in here. Even if we don't watch the whole video, the whole point is that they are the best videos of the month. So we suggest you click through the links and spend some time and watch them and like them and enjoy them. So,
Aside from the videos we didn't see, because then there's the ones we miss, but these are the ones,
these are the ones
the
we get
notable
right.
ones that these are good.
Talk
ones.
about how cool Sammy is.
I've never really
He's
hung out
cool.
with
You,
him.
you know Sammy,
I
right?
met him a couple
You guys
times.
are Clausen all the time.
I've been in
He's a
this.
Clausen's guy?
I've been in the same area.
Vegas
with him,
dude,
but I
great
don't
guy,
know him. I
awesome
don't know
guy,
him.
really good bike rider, fun guy to be around.
You talk about him because you know him better than us. You're
Oh, he's
from
my friend.
Vegas.
He's a
Yeah.
great bike rider. He's a really
seems cool
big
as hell.
dude who's more agile than he should be based on how he looks.
Bison.
Yeah.
Bison.
Just good dude, man. Really good guy.
How come all his clips are not in Vegas? You go to travels?
Well, I think he was trying to get away from Larry Edgar.
What is the fascination with Larry?
He's drunk.
What are you talking about? No, Sammy's awesome. Shout out Sammy. Congrats on the demolition thing. Much love to Sammy.
Dennis and Chad, Portland.
Can you play this from the beginning? Because something about this pisses me off.
What?
Chad's home, no apostrophe. Go to Dennis's home. Dennis gets all these apostrophes and Chad gets none.
Did I get two? I got
No,
two.
but it's like Dennis apostrophe S. It's not Dennis apostrophe S. So it's like nobody regulated the punctuation on this thing.
I'm sure it was not overseen. When
Those
Calvin
are empty too.
Is there one up there?
Yeah, there's several.
This was fun. This was 4 days.
He stick his fucking nose in there. So
We flew to Portland early in the morning, rode all day. It was just 4 full days, and then that last night flew out. It was like the quickest, best trip ever. It's a good recipe.
I saw some confusion though. Are you guys on the bikes?
These are our bikes.
Oh, okay, all right. All right.
They're literally
Chad says something about one. I did it on a
out
complete.
the box. Like he was just because the whole thing is about like we knew we were going on this trip kind of like to promote our completes, and the bikes are exactly like our completes.
So you had your completes on this trip?
no, these are just our
Oh,
bikes.
okay.
Oh.
And his bars moved, and he was just kidding, like out the box, like because his bars moved, he didn't tighten his stem out the fucking bike bag.
Well, that makes it confusing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they're exactly the same.
Yeah. I mean, so
Like my Haro is all.
OG spot. That's sick.
Yeah, we had to ride that. Chad
Who-
was like looking. I was like, dude. you
Who,
gotta
so
check on
this was you, Chad, Calvin, anybody else on the trip?
my friend Josh.
Oh, Josh from
My
Haro.
best-
Yeah.
my best friend. Yeah.
Congratulations to Josh on the wedding.
Yep.
He just got married, right?
he
Yeah.
did. He
Yeah.
did.
I love Josh. Great guy.
Yeah. So, kind of something new. We're doing. We never worked with Calvin before at Haro, and it worked fucking great. We all had a blast and
Calvin's awesome.
rented an Airbnb. We didn't even get a rental car. We just
Pedal around.
Literally
straight, every
pedaled.
morning just left and pedaled 4
Heavy.
days. 4
Yeah.
days.
You have
flew in that
uh,
morning, and we didn't. I think we were only in the Airbnb 2 nights. flew in, flew out.
Oh.
So we did it like super fucking like.
Did somebody show you around or anything, or you
Nope.
just send it? Oh, that's cool.
We have a friend who rides for Creature Skateboards named Willis.
Okay.
Willis Kimball. He's my friend Josh's friend.
Okay.
So he met up with us. He's a Portland
that's
dude.
cool.
Yeah, so 50% of the time we had a friend with us.
Yep.
And he knew some spots, and then like Burnside was obviously.
Were you
his
near downtown, or where were you?
Your
Airbnb?
We were in an Airbnb.
Had to be somewhat close.
Don't know the names of anything.
Yeah.
This was sick. I like this.
I was right off the plane. First
Helmet
day.
on, huh?
Yeah, wear a helmet.
I respect that. I like that.
Sometimes. And it was cool too because we wanted to do like a little bit more than an edit. Like he kind of.
You wanted to lie like you were watching footage on stairs.
We really were.
No, that was weird.
No, we really were. And the original edit's way longer too.
What time did you go to Burnside?
Middle of the day. It's like 2.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
'Cause the
Any
dude-
any drama?
No, the dude builds the shit who's hanging out with us the whole time. His name's Willis Kimball. He's like the.
Oh, cool. Okay,
the
that's the
local,
guy.
yeah.
Got it.
There's
Hey,
clips of him. in
has
the video.
anybody done that wall to whip before?
I don't know. This was just. We were literally warming up here before we went, and
That feels like a clip you would have done in the Nike 6.0 video.
I never done it.
You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah.
it felt like an old Dennis clip, in a good way. I was really hyped about that too. Also feels like an old Dennis clip.
This is Willis. This is our boy who just hung out the whole time.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, he's sick. Yeah, as soon as we
Did you
rolled
ever contemplate like tying your arms behind your back and doing a bar spin?
in, we literally rode a spot right underneath the Nike warehouse.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That looks scary.
That
Looks
is-
like it looks
That's
like
the one
chip-
right next to Burnside, right?
Yeah,
right
it's
there,
it's
yeah.
up. It's Burnside.
What is that
This
spot?
is like at a bike shop.
I've been
we were
there.
literally.
No, it's a
This is
car
what was so,
dealership,
dude,
dude.
Portland is so fucking no. That's a bike shop.
It
That's
didn't
a
used
bike
to be,
shop.
That's part. That
It's a
park,
bike shop.
That spot's been there a long time.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
heroin shop.
Yes. Yeah.
That
yeah.
park is crazy.
That's
That
the
park's
that
nuts
walk in the
now,
middle of
right?
downtown. It's always
Yeah.
like, terrifying, right? Yeah.
Uh,
I love Portland.
Portland's a skate park, dude. We just went
Oh,
out.
yeah,
and
yeah,
we
yeah.
didn't have like Willis showed us a couple spots and took us to Burnside. But other than that, it was like, oh, there's a curve wall ride. Look at this thing. Like we found all this
You know what's
shit.
crazy?
That's I mean that spot's in Blueprint.
It's crazy about
Yeah,
how
it's so. And I couldn't believe it's still running.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys probably experienced this. Whenever you're in Portland and you're going to the airport, you pass the crazy Lou Regis roof. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
talking about?
yeah, yeah.
We just rode by that. I was like, our thing was like, let's just sniff out spots. Let's let the wind
That's a
take
spot.
us.
That's a spot I've never seen before.
And I was kidding, and I was like, dude, look at that perfect
That's like
curve wall
that's
ride.
like the New York benches on crack.
I couldn't believe it. And this is right. The Nike warehouse is above this. Like Lewis went up there to go grab something while we were riding this.
Does he skate for Nike?
Yeah,
And they were like,
that's
you
right
can't-
down the street too.
And they were like, you can't come in.
He's like, dude, this rail's sick as fuck. Like
Dennis and Chad, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
that was at the Lululemon headquarters.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they came and talked to us.
I spent a lot of money on their pants.
Really?
Yeah, I'm wearing them right now.
The girl was asking. It's like, do BMXers wear Lululemon?
I
We're
wore
like,
my
"Yeah."
Harley and they melted them. That's a real story. It's kind of embarrassing. What shoes is Chad riding in?
He rides in Nikes mainly.
Yeah,
I think he has his own shoe. With
like from a brand.
something. Chad does so much.
No, I know. It's always
Like I don't
interesting. Yeah,
even know. He's like in a different shoe.
he's in a different.
They send him like the clothes I was making.
Because
fun
I know
of,
he
like,
had like.
I'd wake up
shops
in the morning. I
and
was like,
stuff.
"What the fuck are you wearing today? You look like a teddy bear in corduroy." And then like we were like, "How much does that cost?" And like he just gets his shit sent to him. That is,
Like, if you have to ask, you can't afford it.
yeah, but he just gets it sent to him. And
So-
he's like eating shit and clothes that are like
We would never buy.
fucking people
Yeah.
who buy it like wear it to the.
They
party,
watch him
you
do this
know?
shit and cringe.
Yeah. There's the complete.
That is a complete.
That's your bike.
That is the complete. But
That's the Anderson bike. Mm-hmm. Does Chad have one also?
Chad has one also, and they're exactly like our bikes that we ride.
For real? Do you have like Odyssey parts and stuff?
It's all those are Thunderbolt cranks.
Mm-hmm.
So what's retail on one of those?
Mine is 1,400 and Chad's is 1,200.
Okay, and what does he have? Like cinema wheels?
Sorry,
and
this
stuff?
is raw
Yep.
footage that I haven't edited yet. So, but Haro seat, Thunderbolts, Odyssey sprocket, Haro pedals.
Odyssey wheels.
And that's your
tubs,
legit frame, heat treated,
my
the real
frame.
shit. That's
yeah,
sick.
Yeah, it's all.
So basically, if you bought that bike, it would be probably $2,000. If you could buy it for $1,400.
And you don't have to.
Antigrain.
This isn't a fact. I don't know, but I'm like, I feel like most completes you kind of want to upgrade and get them good. This one's like you get that for your friend or yourself.
Who's buying their friend a $1,400 bike?
Christmas presents?
Who you
Fun
hanging out with?
Christmas
Who you
presents,
hanging out
family.
with?
It's funny you say that, Dennis. Or it's funny you say that, Kyle.
We bought you one of these bikes.
Oh,
Just
thanks,
kidding.
Dale.
No, what's the?
The whole way to win one of these bikes.
Yeah, what's the? Did we? Is it on?
Oh, for real? Is
Discord?
that a thing?
Yeah, we're giving one of these away.
Oh, sick.
This right here is my pro model Haro Complete. Most completes you buy, you're gonna have to upgrade
over and over again to get them like what we actually ride out there. But this bike is good to go. You don't have to change any parts, and it's going to last you forever. Haro SD V3 frame and fork, ODI grips, Odyssey parts. It's legitimately as good as it gets. Everyone has that friend that deserves a better bike. Give your friends some love and try and win them this bike if you think they deserve it by posting a photo or video of them, and then in the caption, tell us why they deserve the bike. To make sure we see your entry, just do a hashtag Haro Dennis Complete, and we will pick a winner in next month's podcast. And we'll also, whoever wins it for their friend, we're gonna send them a nice ODI package as well for doing cool things for their friends. Official rules too, if I'm really bad at explaining things, will be in the description, bio, comments,
Caption.
like, subscribe.
Outer space.
Hit the subscribe button for ourbmx and you'll get the description. You might win the bike. Win this thing, it's no joke. Whoever wins is gonna be hyped.
We are going to give away one of these bikes on the podcast. This bike is in my garage right now.
Hey, Dennis Complete.
The Dennis Complete. That
dopest complete
literally,
bike you can buy.
that one. Maybe we should have you.
Don't quote me on that, but I really think so. I really think that is the dopest BMX. Besides me and Chad.
That's sick.
Let him out.
I'm sure Fit and Colt have some good ones too.
I legitimately, I was like, I would probably ride this bike. I would take the gyro. I would take the gyro off and I'd ride this bike. Like I was like, this bike does feel fucking good.
That's sick.
We don't want somebody to win the bike for themselves. We want to win it. They want to win it for their friend. So post your friend why he deserves that bike, and then they can win it. So
And do you pick? Does Dennis pick? Who picks?
Dennis picks.
Do I pick?
We'll pick the next news podcast. So
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
November news.
Yeah.
Wait. Yep. November news. Hashtag Haro Dennis Complete.
Yeah.
Win the bike for your friend. Post a photo or video, and in the caption, write why your friend deserves this bike. And for winning your friend the bike, you're going to get a nice ODI package as well.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
whatever I got around the house, whatever Dennis has around the house, we'll make it worth your while.
I'll throw something in.
But we don't. Yeah,
You
Kyle,
got nicer shit.
Kyle
than me.
throw some-
Hold up. We're doing this right now.
some fucking bottle.
right now.
He'll throw his cell phone in.
20
Oh,
bucks.
20
$20
bucks.
for
Wow,
me.
wow.
Done.
No way.
Done.
All
There you
right.
go.
Hell yeah, Kyle.
For the person that nominates their friend because they deserve $20.
Yeah,
They
there
got
you go.
somebody
That's
a
some
$50
good.
bike. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Kyle.
So,
Hell yeah.
I
I
think
also
it's
can't buy drinks tonight because of this, so I'm very poor now.
Connor will end up buying us drinks.
Yeah.
Watch.
It
I
is
can still buy drinks.
the whole goal is that obviously it's funny. It's nice to win something for yourself. It's better to win something for a friend.
That's sick, dude.
Like,
Especially-
imagine if
Exactly.
somebody if you open your phone and you're tagged in something, you click it and you're like, wow, somebody wants me to like have a new bike. Like,
On
that's
one hand,
sick.
yes. On the
So-
other hand, I'm like, why are you telling everybody I'm broke?
No, it's
say
not even
broke.
that. It just means they deserve it. Like, hey, they throw a bunch of jams in our thing, like blah blah blah. Like
I was joking
Like,
and nobody laughed. It
Okay,
failed.
I know, but yeah. But what
Do
you
I,
said,
do I have to throw in another
in every
20?
joke, there's a little truth. So
I
throw
gotta
another
I
20
gotta throw another 20.
or 40. Are you really going to?
I'll throw another 20.
No
Yeah.
way,
There you go.
Kyle.
there you go.
Damn. Second place gets ODI grips, a package of ODI grips, and $40 from Kyle Carlson.
Yeah, and I'll
Damn.
throw in some other stuff.
And I will send you a tax form. So
Fair enough. Fair
Save
enough.
some money at the end of the year. You're gonna owe $7.
All right, we're not even gonna watch these videos, but these videos are good. Alexander,
could anything with
Monster
those three
Energy-
riders be bad?
No, definitely not. So it's sick that Donachie is bringing up. I mean, Fernando's actually
He's been in the game a while.
Yeah, he rode
Yeah.
for Monster for a while, but Antonio Smallwood is like
I learned about him
Ham-ish.
at Battle of Hastings when he won the contest to get into Battle of Hastings.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know who he was before, and I was
Yeah.
very impressed.
Jamie Cooper Ellis.
OG,
he fucking
my homie.
kills it.
Syrup, dude. You know his family makes syrup? Yep. Really good guy.
Sorry, I gotta turn that down.
Have not seen him for quite some time, but I really like it. It's one of the dudes I miss from Pro Cup, Dennis, like back in the day,
Yeah.
Mexico and stuff. Like, really good guy.
Colt in Barcelona, we gave a shout out to Muller, so I want to give a shout out to Robbie.
Wait,
He's in here.
explain. Why is there
No, I mean just keep it. Honestly, zero motivation. This is the dudes put this in there, but I know it's a Robbie
Robbie Clip?
clip. Yeah.
Shout out
So-
Dennis on Colt. Love that shit.
What?
I'm sorry, Devin.
Devin.
I was like, what do I not know?
Freudian
I
slip.
thought we were doing horror
Surprise-
stuff.
surprise,
Yeah.
Dennis.
What happened?
I was thinking of somebody that was nicer
Yeah.
to me.
He's fucking dickhead. I mean,
Robbie's still on it, man.
Robbie always fucking kills it, dude. And his passion for fucking
Dude.
doing this shit and being on the trip with the dudes. He was in Battle of Hastings. He was,
Yep,
that's a different level, man. Like be a
He
grown
is a
ass man.
different level.
Yeah, like so.
You know what,
shout
bro,
out to Robbie.
I had this conversation. I'll try not to drag.
and
on this.
everybody knows they should watch a Colt video, obviously. So that's why I kind of like.
Pretty sure everyone does though. You look.
Yeah,
at,
exactly.
I had this
people watch
conversation
that shit.
with my buddy Vince from Vegas the other day about how when we were kids and the Fit Colt split happened and Robbie starting Colt and it's
Yeah.
all crazy and so long ago. I'm like, I think he might have been younger than I am now.
Oh yeah,
Robbie was
Yeah,
doing this, man. He learned young, got in
Yeah.
the game young,
Yeah.
or he's like around my age and I'm 36. Like,
Yeah.
and Robbie's like, that was so long ago. It's so crazy that he's been at this so long, learning. Even back when he was like brand manager at Fit or whatever the title was.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Robbie hopped into the driver's seat at a very young age.
Yeah.
It's crazy too
Cool,
that
man. It's
Moeller
really
did
cool.
the same thing.
He did.
And
Moeller's-
Moeller and Robbie are like the dudes heading these companies that are throwing their own jams, going on the trip still. Like,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
a
they
really cool
really
one?
fucking love it.
Opposite
Yeah.
side of the spectrum, Clay Goldsmith, who has Hyper.
Yeah.
Like Clay was a young BMX racer who started Hyper, out of his parents' basement, selling these
Really?
Hyper bikes. Long story short, has an opportunity to go a more corporate route and gets him in Toys R Us initially, and now Clay is, Hyper's still owned by Clay, and it's a family-owned brand that both his kids work at.
Whoa.
And it's big as it is, and as corporate as it is, but it's still Clay doing everything. So.
And
I
for
didn't
the
know
people,
Hyper was
is
even
this-
corporate.
is this-
It seems
no,
to
Clay Goldsmith.
Yeah.
Goldsmith. Clay
Yeah,
Goldsmith.
I thought I had it spelled right.
But
It's-
his son, whose son who works for the brand, is also
Yeah,
Clay
I don't know
Goldsmith.
anything about Hyper.
Shane's probably the dude you want to pull up.
Hyper was getting big in
Gold-
BMX like when
Is
I
that
was
spelled right?
leaving
Goldsmith.
BMX.
There's no T.
Oh no, T. Sorry, my bad.
Shane's the man.
Because we follow him, I'm like,
Like,
yeah.
watch Shane, right?
Like,
and
he
Shane,
literally-
basically runs marketing at the company.
Yeah.
And Shane's the man. He's like 23, 24, super smart, great guy, fun. You've met him, Dennis. I introduced you to
Yeah.
him.
And he's out there just fucking ripping, dude.
Dude, and he cares.
Yeah.
He loves this shit.
So for the same
Like,
aspect that it's funny because you can be like, oh, the fucking like not even saying anything
No.
other than this, but you have Robbie and Cole out there riding.
Yep.
No,
and
it's
you
so
think
cool.
that they're like
Kyle
the core
brings this
brands,
up.
and then you have the owner of Hyper, they ride,
Yep.
and their son
Yep.
is
This
out
is a
there
huge
riding.
point
and
because
he's
I didn't know. I
know,
did not know
Yeah.
what Hyper was.
it works the same way. Like it kind of
it's awesome,
goes
man.
back. It
It's
kind of goes
awesome.
back
Not
to
for
talking
every
about the Corey video and the Kieran clip.
Yes.
It's like it's the
Yes.
same. They all love it.
They really do love it.
Yeah.
It's sincere.
And
There's
it's
a
like-
passion there. There's
yeah.
a fire burning, and like, shout out Shane Goldsmith.
Yeah.
In addition to being a good guy, he's also my
Fuck
friend.
yeah, and
so-
I love that point of just BMX just being such a big family, and everyone always tries to kind of like.
I love that Hyper's a family brand. People want to talk about how corporate
Yeah,
Hyper
I
is.
didn't
It's
know.
Like, no,
I really
that's
didn't
a
know.
dude and his two sons.
I remember you introduced me to him.
Yeah.
I didn't really.
How big is like the? Well, hold on, we can watch this. But how big is they have like Hyper toys?
They do.
and stuff like
They
that.
do.
Like do they? I assume they have like a pretty big company overall, right?
I mean, compared to what?
I don't know.
It's
Is it
ve-
30? Is it 30 employees?
I don't want to speak on this being correct.
Yeah.
It's smaller than you would think, and that's
Yeah.
why Clay still controls it,
Yeah.
which is really cool. So they
Yeah.
can still do cool things, so they don't have to make it through a big corporate hierarchy.
Because I shot them do Jeep Power Wheels.
yeah,
Like I shot photos for Hyper, but it was kids on Jeep Power Wheels one time.
Well, Clay.
Power wheels.
They own it was like Jeep branded Power Wheels.
One
yeah.
thing I've always been.
What Hyper have to do with it?
They
Oh,
own
let me
Hyper.
explain.
It's made by Hyper.
Let me explain. So
He knows everything.
Clay,
Yeah.
who owns Hyper,
This is why he has $40.
in my opinion,
Give us more.
in my opinion,
Give the ODI winner.
he wants some British pounds.
Yes.
Throw some British pounds
Yeah.
down.
Do it. You're not gonna spend. Yes.
This
peer pressure
is
is
probably
real.
$24.
Dude, this is up to $60.
Clay.
Yes.
One thing that I always admired about Clay is he did a great job of licensing.
Uh-huh.
So he was the guy that would make like the maybe a Batman bike that is sold in corporate stores.
Okay.
He would get the Batman license and produce the Batman bike.
Okay, yeah.
Which
yeah.
is really cool. So
Yeah.
he always did that for other things. He's doing that with some toys now as well.
Okay.
But his bread and
Next-
butters. He's a BMX dude, and his bread and butter's always been BMX, and he always
Yeah.
gives back to BMX. It's always full circle.
That's
like,
cool.
I've always praised Hyper for
Good
the sense
dudes,
of
man.
like you can sell
They
the shit.
sponsor
You
a
can,
lot of
you can
dudes,
sell
too,
the shit
and
in
women.
Target and you can sell the shit in Walmart
Fuck yeah.
without doing all the stuff over there. At least from my opinion.
Yep.
And so it's like I see the love and
I don't
see
know
the
if you've
give
ever spent
back,
time
you know?
with Clay, with Dad.
No, I've never
Man.
met him. I've never met Shane either, like via email and
Dude.
stuff. But I've never met Clay.
Great
either.
human beings.
Yeah. So
Great
cool.
human beings.
Yeah. What
Good
was
facts. Good facts.
What was I just gonna say?
Good-
Oh, I was gonna say next
Good
time.
money hustle while
You
I'm
don't
on a
need it.
rant.
Yeah.
Come on, keep your English money.
Next time,
That's only $24.
next time you
I
go
know,
into.
but like, what's this gonna? That's gonna be a lot of time and effort for
Alright,
budget. Yeah, just 40.
I'll spend that shit. I'll spend that shit in Hastings.
That's
But you
leftover.
gotta-
That's
you-
leftover from Battle
You
Axe.
have to. Okay.
No,
All
it's
right,
fine.
give
It's
it to
fine.
him. He's got his
No,
little.
too late. Sorry, guys. You only get $40.
Next time,
Sorry, come on, come on, put it back. I feel bad.
Slayer's Paradise, snow biking, fire road jump with Behringer lighting
cool.
up the thing. I mean, this video is epically long, which is insane.
So is this all
there
just
is some
Park
highlights.
City or something?
I have no idea. But we posted the. I think we'll just skip forward because we talk about it on, or we
Yep.
posted a clip from it on Instagram. So,
Oh, this is what I wanted to really talk about.
yeah.
We're on the Instagram clips now.
Yeah.
How sick is that?
I
Don't even know what's going on.
Neither do I.
Backflip with the bike, backflip with the body.
You know what's good? And the top two comments are Karen and Stevie Churchill.
Fuck yeah.
How sick is that?
holy shit.
Yeah.
Wait.
Dude, that is a crazy trick.
So it's
Dude, he's
it's
so
a
talented.
forward bike flip.
Whoa, and
he
made
does.
it good.
He does a flip, and the bike does flip the opposite way.
Yeah. God damn.
I believe he's hardest trick he'll ever do. How crazy is that, man?
Yeah, right. He's gonna do it next week.
Dude, he's so talented.
He keeps going.
Speaking of hyper,
Well,
shout out Ryan Williams. Speaking of hyper,
Holy shit, dude.
this is the hardest trick I'll ever do. Yeah, right, dude.
He said he had a YouTube video
He
and it
did-
was like thousands of tries.
it was like a year of trying because do it and have to quit, do it and have to quit.
He's so talented though. He's gonna do a harder trick.
He will.
I want to see the replies to Stevie.
He's the man.
Shout out to Stevie Churchill.
Why love you?
Shout out to
I
Stevie
love you.
Churchill, man.
Legend Firefire.
I was just watching his. Dance
When you gonna
comp
post a
art.
clip?
It's insane.
Hey, Cody Stahl, mind your own business. Let Stevie do Stevie. Shout out TJ Levin.
Two people I want on the podcast: TJ Lavin and Stevie
Fuck
Churchill.
yes, dude. Let's do
And
it.
Kieran.
And Kieran.
And
yes.
Our Willie already did it.
He,
We'll do a round
he
two.
can do it. He can do it once a year. He'll always
could,
have some
he could.
crazy
He-
shit.
Our
going on.
Willie's
Yeah.
I got to
podcast
I
was
got
10
to
in the morning. He drank 3 or
He's the
4
man.
of the double
did.
Dales and went to my rants
That's
and
my
did
guy.
the first
That's
pocket
my
air
guy.
flare.
We don't need to talk
And
about
then
it.
drove to
He didn't. No, he didn't. No, he
Long
didn't. No.
Beach for a
Nope.
meeting.
No, it was he had a driver that took care of all of it
He did it all. I was like, I didn't know you
with
did
a
it.
driver.
Did he have a driver?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Shut
Oh.
up. No.
Well, yeah, we drove him to Dennis's ramp.
Yeah,
and
and he
he
sobered up while he did the pocket flare, and then he drove himself home. He
I know
was
what
good.
you're trying to say. You're trying to legally.
That's my friend.
Yeah.
He's from
yeah.
Australia. They do that stuff.
I saw him last week. Got to hang out with him last week. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
He's cool.
Love that guy.
He's a cool dude.
You know who I saw last week? Josh Holt.
Nice.
Yeah,
He's
it was
a
cool.
dude, too.
Yeah.
Good old Liang.
What the hell? He just did
Here, let's
triple whip, switch double whip, 3 double whip.
I gotta turn that down.
How old is this guy?
11.
Okay. It's getting crazy. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
What? I mean,
But it's
come
getting
on.
I think
real.
that- I think that-
this is crazy.
I think this is his first run, right? This is Bazong.
So what is this class?
I believe not adults.
Or is he repping? What country is he from?
China.
He might be like one of the Chinese guys already.
Well, you know who the coach of China is, right? He happens to be Dennis's hero.
Daniel.
Yeah.
I forgot. So the other time Kyle was drunk on the episode, it was Durs was your hero, and now on this one, when Kyle was drunk,
Larry Edgar is my enemy.
You're fighting.
I got nothing bad. I got nothing bad.
I see a theme here.
Dares we can
Me
play
having a
around
drinking
with.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that alley flare? How sick is that, man?
That run is so good. I think he's on the real Chinese
You know what's amazing?
team.
It's amazing watching this, and even like we talked about earlier, Huck Kernsky from the USA series. He's 8, like same trajectory.
it's beautiful.
It's insane watching these kids this
And then-
young. this-
okay, so
in
8
Japan, they got the young kids that are just
11, 12, 13, 14. Olympics are every 4 years.
dude.
They're
Hang
it's
it
not
up, Dennis.
far.
Hang it up.
I'm still trying for the Olympics. I still want my
Yeah,
gold medal.
The focus now is Asa. Asa is the focus.
No, me. Asa, you watch me win my medal.
Who is this?
Uh,
Renato? Is that is he Brazilian?
no. Fuck.
Look, Rubio right there again.
Maybe
He's got this guy's back.
We
Germany,
the people.
maybe?
I should know this. This is
Looks like Germany. That we the people.
Wait, is Rubio the dude from Tahoe?
yeah,
Oh, he's cool.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh wow, that was incredible.
That's insane.
Dennis, quit. Just own it, man. When somebody says something dumb, you call him on it. You don't have to backpedal.
No, I'm just trying to remember.
Oh,
who the
no.
video was.
I actually like him. I'm sorry. I don't want any drama.
Okay.
Shut up. This guy's,
was
he kills
crazy.
it. He used to do this shit in like Cirque du Soleil shows.
Who is this?
Guzman. And he also plays drums in Cirque du Soleil shows. He's badass.
One thing I noticed.
Never
so this
been
is
done?
at the time. At the
double?
time, for
K-Rob
sure.
did it, right?
A double flare?
No hand.
K-Rob
no
did it
hand-
on the big ramp.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
Right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think K-Rob did it.
This is crazy though, because he tried a triple flare in 2020.
Whoa.
Yeah. He did a double flare at a feast in Edmonton before the one you wrote, Dennis. Whatever year you went to, he double flared at the one before that.
That's
And he
like
just
in
does
his
Cirque
run.
du Soleil.
He might have been the first guy to ever double flare in a competition.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then Cirque du Soleil went bankrupt during COVID. I don't know what he's doing now, but I'm sure he's killing it. How crazy is that? It's the coolest thing I've seen in so long. Who is this dude?
Andra. But I mean, there's the guy Philip.
Wait, so is he not?
He's not the guy.
More than one of these guys do it?
Yep. Apparently,
know that.
somebody else has unlocked it, and he's the second one to unlock it. But
But-
the way
but that's
he
the
did
best
it, the
one,
way he
right?
like popped out, it was like
That's
he
the
could-
best one.
He could bar out. Pop right there.
Yeah, though, so it's like somebody started it and he fixed it.
Yeah, it's Philip.
Wow.
That was his name. Yeah.
No, but go to this guy's shit. We're worried about him now. He's the man. Sorry, Philip. We got Andra now. Andra. This is Barcelona.
Nice. That's what.
What's his name? Go back to the top.
Oh, sorry.
Andra Leo Migish.
Say it 3 times.
Andra Leo Migish. Migish. What a savage.
See, you don't have to name him because he doesn't even know what he's doing trick wise. Name it.
That looks like a kind of a G turn 720, but more elaborate.
Who knows? But impressive nonetheless.
Yo, we
And
should.
just a
crazy.
big, and
Look
does
at
a
that
big old,
180 too.
and does a big old 3.
No way.
A big old
Just kill him.
juice 3.
Yo,
Wow.
let's send him that complete.
There you
That
go.
Dennis complete. Can we just give him that complete, Dennis, and the money?
Yes.
I like this guy. Kevin Crowley.
This one?
If
commented
his
on that.
friend thinks he needs a better bike.
This one? I still remember that one.
No,
it
no,
comes
down.
in super.
I don't know. They all look good.
Yeah.
That 180 looks nice too.
Which
Looks
180?
like it kills it. To the top left. Is that a 180?
Ooh,
Nose bomb.
bomb.
Ooh. Here at your BSD,
it's a-
we're not
it's a
we're not getting
BSD.
him the Anderson complete anymore.
No, he's good. He's already got.
He's
he's
got
got
the
a great
Spano.
company on his
Shout out
back
Grant.
already. Yes.
I saw Grant in Hastings. That was cool.
That's dope.
Good guy.
BSD's got a nice worldwide coverage.
Yeah.
Sponsoring all the killers all over.
We're gonna make it quick because we're late.
It's okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we saw this.
it's my good
we saw
friend.
this.
Yeah.
We saw this. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, this is the other extended snow bikes. The fucking drone
Dude,
line.
it's
The
not
drone
even
line.
it's not even winter yet. Do you have 2 snowbike videos?
No, it's the same. This is a segment from the other one. Look at the mega quarter berm thing afterwards.
Who's the guy? Savage Snow Slayer?
Yeah.
He has long hair. It's cool. He looks badass.
El Nino video. Do
Oh
we-
yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
new one.
I
Yeah.
think that came out today.
I didn't get to watch it. I just watched
I
the
didn't
preview.
either. That's why I was like, I want to watch it tonight.
Shout out Caden BMX.
What's up with this guy?
He's a little savage, man.
Yeah.
So much good riding. He's been in Europe for a while now. He was in Australia for a minute. Now he's in Europe. He's from Oregon. He's
Where
from
did
Oregon.
Where did he
And
live?
he's like
no, he's
12?
from here.
His ramp is in Oregon.
Oh. Was
Or
that
Washington.
Caden? Oh, was that
Washington.
Caden? Oh, I thought that was Connor.
No,
Oh,
no,
that
no.
was Caden,
Connor
yeah.
lives in Ramona now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But Caden's a Washington boy.
yeah.
Right?
But I don't. But he's been a lot of other places.
BSD?
Oh wow,
Yeah.
how crazy is that? Caden's the man. Hope he's good. Oh, look at that Dennis Anderson comment.
Were you in there?
That was so cool.
Dude, how?
How? I fucking
Teach
can
me
do a
how,
half
so I can try to fucking
half cab.
steal
Whip.
your
Yeah,
shit.
I'm gonna try half cab whip to Smith. That's my next trick.
Andreeve?
Oh, is that Kostya?
Yeah. No,
Oh.
no more Red Bull.
It's my good friend. I think he
Oh.
might still be on Red Bull.
But he has to black it out because of.
They're based on
Things
the,
going on.
Citizen of the World and stuff. I cannot confirm nor deny. I just know for a time I think they couldn't wear the logo.
Okay, 2 things. One, look how he just parlays this fucking the hand blow off to like
What's up?
What's up?
He's so cool, man.
Click on Eric and see if Eric has the helmet on.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, so I think they're on hold.
Wow. I wonder if they still get the check.
I think so.
Fuck yeah.
I think so.
Shout out to them.
It sucks the world is in a weird spot, but they're both really good
it
guys.
sucks.
They're both really good guys and good
Exactly.
riders. That's the thing. But-
Exactly. Like you're such good
is
people.
that Chucky?
I think this is a
Hell yeah.
throwback clip, but
How crazy is that?
yeah. I hope you're doing good, Chuck. I don't know if he's posted a riding clip.
Much
since
love,
the
Chuck.
fall. Fuck
It's gnarly when BMX makes you see that too.
Oh shit,
like-
he's got a Harley? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, is that his homie? Somebody got hurt? I don't know. Damn it, do we do some more sad shit?
It's a cool bike.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think it is a GoFundMe. Fuck. God damn it.
The El Nino video.
Yeah. Sorry, I got 4 more, and then
I got one Instagram to throw on this also at the end.
Cool.
We talked about him earlier,
Yo.
right? Oh, that, is that
yeah,
the
it's
dude that knows
the same
upstairs?
guy. Yeah, it's the
Nice,
same
proper
guy.
G-turn.
So he's just the man.
What's
that
his
knows
name? We got to shout this guy out.
We already did.
Andra Migish.
But we couldn't pronounce his name.
I
Come
tried.
on, fuckers.
Yeah.
So where's
I think-
what's his name?
I think it's safe to say that this is the tallest, longest hop G-turn done
for
so
real.
far.
But what does Kyle Wedd know?
I don't know.
He's
He
got a
pays
little
attention. He's said it.
It's a nice
That
one.
is
It was
crazy.
nice,
Yeah.
proper.
I believe he's
Andra
right.
Leo.
Andra Leo
Fucking
Migish.
killing it this month.
Yeah. Shout out to you, dude.
Cool.
3 more, and then we're gonna end with El Nino.
Ooh, and I got a bonus one earlier. Case Taylor's been killing it. What the hell?
Gosh, that was so sick.
Man is not afraid to send it
He
and
just
to
goes
land
so
flat.
high, man.
Yeah.
And anyone who
Hey, I
hasn't
think- did
visited
he-
that
did he
Fresno
move?
park
I
that
think he
likes
moved.
park riding,
Did he?
hit it up.
I think might have moved to like somewhere in the middle of the country.
I think he's from there. I
Okay.
think he's him and Matt Ray grew up together.
But Matt Ray's from Boston.
Yeah.
I don't think. I hope. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, but I thought he might have been like, I bought a house in the middle of the country.
If you like crazy skate parks
that
and
part.
you're near
Fresno?
Fresno, hit
Yeah.
up the Fresno park because all the dudes that run it are amazing. It's BMX only, which is crazy.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
Let
I
him
think
skate.
everything should be for everything.
Yep.
But I've been there when they're kicking skaters out, and it's weird. You're like, come on.
The Chandler
we should-
Park is like that in Arizona. and I'm
yeah,
like,
no, I
why-
don't-
no, it's
I don't.
cool.
It's just great. I don't like it, but it's like it is pretty crazy that it's like this is a BMX only.
I like the caption. I like this.
Yeah.
Dude, what impressed me the most about Marcus
I'm so glad he's okay.
after
Yeah.
that bad crash.
And to prove he's here to stay. That
No,
crash was so hard.
What impresses me the most is it didn't shake his confidence at all. You know what I'm saying? Like
Fair play.
he's young.
He just wanted to come
He's
back.
young. That was gnarly. That
Yeah.
that could have ended everything for anybody just mentally.
Yeah.
And he's back doing all the same gnarly stuff. Like
Yeah.
Marcus is the man.
Yeah.
Great guy.
3 months.
Great
3
guy.
months.
I can't believe it, man.
If
The-
you
the-
if I mean I hope that people haven't seen it because it's not fun to watch.
Don't watch it.
It made me
But-
shed a tear because I thought he died.
I'm
I'm not kidding. I've never
Okay, look.
cried in a contest
my-
It
or
was
like in
bad.
front
My
of people. And
medic-
it made me fucking cry
Yeah.
because I thought he died.
my
Yeah.
medic last
I've
weekend.
never seen something that
Yeah.
bad.
My
was
medic
really
last
bad.
weekend was the medic at X Games.
Yeah.
And he's awesome and he's a friend. And he was like, "Is that the guy?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, I thought it was so much worse from a medic, from a medical
It was
professional."
so bad. It
And
was
like
so,
the
I've never
medical
seen someone
professional's
blast
opinion
their face like
is gnarlier
that,
than
dude.
Dennis's opinion. You know?
Well,
Yes.
the only good I watched
made me
it
cry.
besides filming it. I watched the clip one time immediately afterwards, and I was like, he got his chin and he got his face down. That was it. That was the only
Saving
good
grace.
part. You know what I mean? Like instead of being head
got his
first,
helmet?
he got no. It was a lot. He was like away, and he like fought it, and he got face down. It was bad. Though,
It was
dude.
so bad. I
Worst
was
case,
right there.
absolute worst case scenario.
I was
horrible.
in Belgium
Yeah.
partying. And
Watching it.
no, I got a text like, "Oh no, it doesn't look good." And I'm like, "Oh, what happened?" They're like, "Marcus." And I'm like, "How bad?" And they're like, "Bad." Like, somebody credible
Yeah.
text me this, and I'm like, "Fuck."
It was
okay.
silent.
Yeah, no,
It was
and I'm
bad.
looking
It was
shit
like-
up, and I'm like, I gotta go. I went
Yeah.
outside and was like, I
Yeah.
gotta figure this out.
And then
God.
there was comments like, "Why the fuck would you not put? You got to put Marcus's crash in." And
No,
I'm like,
fuck no, don't
like,
show that.
fuck,
No, is that-
no,
is that-
no. Like literally on our coverage, and I was like, "What the
Don't-
fuck are
hey,
you talking about?
y'all
Like,
can
why
suck
would I?"
it. That's
I was
my
like,
friend. You can suck
I literally commented. There
So
was a,
hyped
there was
he's
a
good,
couple.
though, 'cause
It was
that
like,
so gnarly.
yeah. I don't know if there's music, but probably, maybe.
Are we supposed to be surprised when Courage does the craziest shit anymore?
A little bit, a little bit.
That one at Hastings was sick.
Gotta
Yeah.
give him respect.
How could you not? What? He's just incredible.
I think it's more impressive. I mean, I'm not gonna say more impressive, but the dude, Gimbal God, fucking is running. So however,
real? Oh, wow.
however many tries this took, homie could run it.
He's got to be so fit. Dennis needs to go back to Lululemon headquarters, get through the sponsorship.
We were trying to get Courageous Filmer a sponsor while we were
I'm all in for this. How crazy is this? Come on, Courage. What the hell is this? You'll laugh at this one, Fudger. I had to experience Mike Spinner fanning out gnarly about meeting Courage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like awkward Spinner, weird.
Spinners,
Honestly, that makes sense though,
Makes
because
sense.
because Spinner was kind
Techie
of
guy.
backwards manual guy a
He's
little
like,
bit, you know.
That's really him, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's grabbed. Is that really him? That's really him, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to meet him?
Dude.
Oh, that
I
was
mean,
so sick.
we could watch it again.
Don't-
but
no, it's too
I mean,
long.
no, but we
It's
could
too
we
much.
could
It's
talk
so
about
gnarly.
it. Oh yeah, El Nino.
No, show. Go to Justin Dowell's Instagram. I'm not kidding. I'm not
Never
kidding.
heard of him.
He posted the craziest clip today.
really?
We're gonna watch our clip. It was just. I mean, it's like a training clip at the Dare. Does RBMX not follow him? Wow. Oh, you do. Oh, good.
Of course we follow.
I just watched this. I texted him. He didn't text
We
me.
can do the Dowell podcast.
He's probably
too.
mad at me, but watch this clip. 3 triple. It's resi, but just keep watching the shit he does. Proper clicked.
Proper.
Look at this. Bar down. Nine no-hander.
Wow.
There's a separate clip. I thought it was all one clip. Wait, was that the whole clip? Anyways, that was crazy. But yeah.
That was
Nice
crazy.
run.
Justin the man. That was the proper clip. Look back.
No,
He's an incredible writer, and I love that he's opinionated and stands by his stuff. He's also my friend, but you know.
well, I think the last time you did the podcast, it was like, I think you were like, who has the worst style? And I was like, and I said Justin.
Do you really think he does?
I mean, it's just there's times where I'm just like,
In BMX or in competition?
no. Yeah, in the competition, I think it was within a segment
He's
of
goofy, but
riders.
he can click
and
his
so,
shit.
And so, but to his credit, he was like, he literally just walked up to me. He was like, "Worst style, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah." like, what am I to say? But we could still like laugh about it, you know,
he didn't like hold it in his head.
yeah,
and say, "Fuck
like-
you."
like-
that's that. I respect him. I've only hung out with him a couple times, but he's real.
He's in.
He'll tell you shit, and it's like
disagree.
Very
Somebody
opinionated.
that's
it's cool.
He's opinionated and he's not afraid to
I mean,
say
cool
it,
as
and
far
I
as,
think
like,
that's the coolest
real.
thing.
Real
Like,
is cool.
Opinions are fucking important.
Yeah.
And I think having a counter opinion, this goes for
Yes.
politics, this goes for everything. Having a counter opinion and then not just going like, I don't like you and I don't want to hear it
Fuck
is
yeah.
not the way you should act. You should always hear
You can't
somebody
be scared
else's
because
opinions.
he's of the opposite opinion.
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
to be like, whoa, like what?
And it goes to his-
It's like, like no, he said that, and he fucking feels that way. It's cool.
And it goes to his opinion too.
That's
His
his
opinion
opinion.
of me too, like and what we do and everything else. Like he
Yeah.
watches everything. Like it's cool.
Yeah, he's like,
It's
worst
cool.
style,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, like RBMX, you just like whatever, you know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's like-
he's funny. He's fucking hilarious. Like we've had our issues.
need that to
or
humble
whatever,
yourself.
but-
I like him. I've always liked Justin. Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'll give him
he's
credit.
awesome.
So,
Yeah, I had
Sorry,
one.
to go El Nino video.
El Nino.
Shout out Justin Dowell. Great
yeah,
guy.
yeah, for sure.
The year.
Alito.
I think today is. I don't
October
know.
30th.
No, it is October 30th. I was meant to say this year is an El Nino year, right?
What does that mean?
It means we have like a
Is that a storm?
a crazy winter coming.
Ah, shit.
But
A lot of rain.
It's been cold in Vegas,
Yeah.
dude. The last 2 days have been cold in Vegas.
Well, El Nino means
Yeah.
a lot of rain.
yeah,
So is it Nino or Nino?
they're two.
Nino.
They're together. There's different systems.
Boy, girl.
Well, no, I'm sorry. What's his name? Nino?
Nino Valdez.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Riverside dude?
if you have ever watched the San Diego Jam videos, Nino is like a staple in pretty much all of them.
Okay.
He won the BMX Day, I guess it would be 2022,
Okay.
and just killed it the entire day. And
Is he
he's
young?
sick
Is
as
he a
fuck.
kid?
Yeah, I mean he's younger,
Okay.
early 20s.
Okay.
And him and his boys, they have
that's good.
they have that whole crew. Fuck, I'm gonna blank right now. Just fucking blame.
I see
blame the Dales.
Riverside dudes?
Riverside
I
dudes.
see a lot of the younger dudes
but
that are
it's like
killing
they
it, yeah.
they all fucking kill it, and it's like, dude, they hit us up with this video and they delivered it in this like cool ass package. You
Oh, for
know,
real?
like
Oh, they're-
Hell
They're doing
proper-
shit. They're doing
proper
shit.
video.
Love that.
Like, hey, I'm the photographer. You know, and then we had an email from the
Dude's
photographer that was like had all the
They
video.
did a full length? Or this?
No. Just like all the they had all the photos, and they just like
They're doing it.
They just delivered it cool, and the fucking filmer was awesome, and Nino is fucking sick, and it's just like the way it should be done, you know.
Are there
So-
a bunch of good riders, or is he kind of the
No,
star?
this is it. This is him. This is a
No,
full.
no. But I mean, like, are there a lot
Oh,
of
yeah,
riders in
yeah,
the crew
yeah.
that are really
Yeah,
good?
yeah.
That's sick. 10-minute video. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's sick, dude. The whole video is fucking
Yeah, he's
just
getting
done
down.
proper.
I like him.
Cool spots too.
Yeah. But we'll skip ahead. You should. This just dropped today, so I don't want to. I don't want
Do we
to show
spoil the
full-
ender or no? Oh wow, go! I want to see that full clip. I wanna see that full clip.
That's the ender. Shit, sorry.
Well, you already fucking showed
But-
a little bit, so show the rest
yeah.
of it.
Dude, this guy's so sick.
Ooh, he's got that. It's got that Parker Heath frame.
I was like trying to wrap my
Yeah, I
head
was like,
around
well
where
played.
is
That was
this
a-
That was a
thing?
throwback. That was a
Yeah.
throwback.
Yeah.
It's a pretty easy joke, actually.
It was, that's the frame Parker
From-
bought.
Yeah, it's from
Yeah.
this podcast.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Thank
how
you.
far it was going to wrap around.
He doesn't have
Damn, he's got a Lewis style whip.
That's sick.
I like this.
Hell yeah.
The Riverside scene too has always been sick, and I
Dude,
was just
hell
like
yeah.
wondering, like,
Who are the dudes there
yes,
right now? Yeah.
I was literally just thinking,
Oh,
everyone's
wow.
killing it
That
right
was
now in
sick.
Riverside. There's a crew. I love
Hell
it.
yeah.
He's a real ass street rider. Real ass. I'm taking that word.
Ass.
Real ass.
Cool
That's a
ass.
The clip was so good, I
Fake
missed that
ass.
you said it.
real ass. Okay, here's that bang.
What a savage, man. Wow.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I was trying to find the photographer's name.
That was one of those almost spots that you see and you're like, oh, I wish that was doable. And then,
Yeah.
wow.
Fuck yeah. He's sick.
That was
So
awesome.
shout out to Chris Kemble, who's
Chris Kemble.
who's the one that filmed everything, and just the way he
filming.
handled and
He-
delivered
he
everything.
filmed and
is
edited all
fucking-
this?
Yeah.
He did a good
Yeah.
He did a great job.
Yeah,
Great
he
job.
really did.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Does he film all those dudes? Is it kind of like a crew?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick,
fucking.
dude.
It's in here somewhere.
Chris Kimball went above and beyond with Lean.
Yeah, it's like it's at the very. It's like one of the first the graphics. Yeah,
And they
not
got-
your,
they-
not
and they
your
got a
general
photo guy
audience.
also?
Not your general audience is their cure.
Hell yeah.
okay.
Not your
Yeah.
general audience.
So, but yeah, so. Brian Wilson, I believe, is the photographer that's in us a
Okay,
gallery, so we're
hell
gonna
yeah.
get that on there. So
I want to see all their stuff.
The
man.
whole
I'm
whole
fired up
thing
about
is
this.
fucking sick, dude. It's the way it should be delivered, and shout out to those whole dudes. So.
You know, I feel like
That whole
maybe
crew,
it used to
rather.
be more common, but a crew that when they have the film or the
No
photographer
pun
guy,
intended. Common crew.
they're just doing it.
Common crew.
Common Crew did a great job.
Fuck,
They did a
were
great
so
job.
They
sick.
did, yeah.
Yes,
Like,
they were.
Yeah.
There's not many of that going on anymore, you know? Not
Yeah,
much
I
of
think
that
it just
going on
gets
They come and
scattered,
go.
man.
I think it's like a time thing.
Yeah.
You know? It's like the crews, the homie crews. There's just you can only do it for so many years. They're
Yeah.
homie crews. You know,
You get
People-
older,
yeah.
you get jobs,
Yeah.
you get
People do
chicks.
different
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a thing. Is that the end?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Can I do a re-up once a month?
Yeah.
Of like a video
Yeah,
video of the
course,
month for
of
me?
course, of
Can we
course.
watch the
Dennis Anderson, Nike 6.0 writing on the wall part ender.
2017 Simone frame promo? Sabrosa? I'm always watching videos, and there's like, one that sticks with me every month. And this one,
This one,
Noster.
No,
2015?
Down. That one.
that one.
Just,
Is this better than writing on the wall?
oh yeah, everything's better. My part in Writing on the Wall sucks. Garrett's part's really good. Nigel's part's really good.
Yeah, I like the big
This
three.
is
in Garrett's
just
part.
like you want to watch some.
Hold on,
good
just so
Simone
everybody,
shit
just so
after
everybody
his
knows
kisses part.
that's an actual street spot. Just
That's Albuquerque, right?
Yeah, it's Albuquerque. That's it.
That's called
You-
Tony Hawk School. Let's just end it on this video part. October, great month in BMX.
Yeah,
I'd like to end it on a re-up every month.
yeah.
It's kind of
no,
nice
that's cool.
little
I like
credits.
that. I think it
Because I watch a lot of videos and I go back.
Oh, the old Long Beach Strip Club.
I like those.
Yeah.
Just
I think
this
that was
part,
sick.
this part, dude.
I feel like anytime the Instagram shout out and we need to talk about this guy or we need to talk about this video part when it comes from Dennis, it means more.
More than when it comes to
more
me
than
and
from
you?
Kyle.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
I'm a very important person. Come on.
Or yeah, when we have a guest that's better than Kyle, we have them do a re-up.
Yeah.
But this part. It's just
Can you
like
imagine if you asked me to do a re-up what it would have been?
Josh Bentley, Osiris, 2014.
Oh, that was the best shit, man. That was the best shit.
Dr. Evil.
It would have been what was that?
Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil?
Wasn't that the guy?
Oh, he was in one of the videos.
Yeah,
Yeah. We did some big things.
I feel like this was like Simone coming into like what he is now, but with like, it was like this mix.
Yeah.
This was Red Bull
Yeah.
Nike Simone too.
Yeah.
Like it's like I don't know, this era of him.
I feel like it's like
swag.
it's more
Dennis is such an awkward guy to say the word swag.
Swag. Because it doesn't come out of me much, but when you see this, it's like
You know
gotta
what's
say
funny
it.
is at this time period there was like this. I remember I stumbled on it one time, and maybe I was the founder, but there was like I love Simone like Facebook groups.
Dude,
and,
this
like,
is the cult following
like
shit.
girl like
Yeah.
there was like I don't know, like Harry Styles, like the equivalent of like a Harry Styles or Taylor Swift type thing.
I get it. He's handsome, cool
they
dude.
had followings like Matthias and Simone. Were like, look
Nathan
at these,
too.
look at
Really?
these.
Nathan did.
Nathan
gorgeous.
Wow.
Look at these gorgeous bike riders.
Dude,
These,
I
like,
went to Argentina
teenage
with
girls.
Garrett. Dude, Garrett had a girl with
Tattoo,
a tattoo
right?
from
Yeah,
his fucking
yeah.
her arm to like. Dude, these guys got followings. What happened to? Does Ryan Chadwick film Sabrosa?
No, I think maybe somewhat, but he doesn't work there anymore. But
Fuck.
he's good. He's good. He has other shit going on.
I
amazing.
liked that era, man.
Yeah.
Of that him filming this shit. Like,
Chadwick had.
God, he was good.
He is incredibly talented, and he had back problems, and so he stepped away from filming bike riding for a little while, and then he realized he loved it, and still comes in every once in a while, but he kind of picks and chooses, and he has a good gig here and there. But he honestly, if somebody probably offered Chadwick a full-time filming job, he would probably take it these days. I'm speaking for him.
There are less
without-
full-time filming jobs than there are empty beers on this table.
Yes,
So
accurate. I mean, there.
if you could offer
Watch
one
this
of the
clip.
That was fucked.
Just
To be fair, there's
so
a-
good, dude.
To be fair to the jobs, there are a lot of empty beer cans on this table.
Yes.
Same statement.
Are you trying to recoup? Are you trying to recoup your $20?
Let me get that $20 back.
40. You fucking,
$40. Oh shit,
You're drunk,
right.
man. You almost had
Yeah.
60 something.
This is why I lost my house.
I guess it's just like, he keeps getting better and better and better, but it's like to see him filmed by Chadwick is just real video.
I
part
think-
shit.
I think shout out to Johnny Ice.
Dude, I've seen him recently.
He's been
we
on
hung
it.
out a couple
Yeah, he's
times.
been
Dude,
on
he's
it.
riding so good.
And this
And
is-
he's been
I feel like
such
I've seen him
dude, he's
recently.
been such a pleasure to hang out with, and
Yeah.
he's riding
He's
so
always
good.
been
Yeah,
cool as hell,
he lives in
man.
Cleveland
That's like
now.
far as-
He moved to
Oh,
Cleveland.
really?
Yeah. Dude, Johnny Ice is the man. Shout out Johnny Ice.
You can
I always
die-
had good encounters
It
with
would,
him.
it would be funny. This is completely off the cuff idea, not a fully developed idea.
Do I have
Shout
to
out-
fight Johnny Ice?
No. But it would be interesting. It would be interesting to really geek out on certain riders and pull the full like discography and like show the development of like Simone.
So
You know what I mean? Like from the like now I can do a bar ice bar. And now I don't want to do a bar
Yes,
ice
where
bar
he's
anymore.
gone now.
And now I want to do like that.
Simone,
type of thing.
man, one of my favorite.
One of my
riders ever.
favorite podcasts in the fight.
I like that. I'll do a re-up every credits.
Yeah, I'm
You're
down
right.
for that.
Dennis does interrupt when people are saying important things.
does.
But you're just
Really.
always saying dumb shit.
No, what I was gonna say is smart.
There's no one that says dumber shit. Than
I'm telling Larry, man. I'm telling Larry everything.
Are you still here? Is everybody? Thanks for thanks for still listening. Or they're fighting.
There's actually something I was gonna say. I'll just tell you guys off camera.
Yeah.
Hey guys, send money. Right? Is that you're asking for money now, right? Is that part of the podcast?
Stupid.
Anyways, the fight podcast. I really like a fight podcast.
Oh yeah,
And they
Branson's
do-
back.
And they do before
Close
a
it.
fighter has a big fight. It's called resume review,
Uh-huh.
and they just go through like their 5 or 6 biggest fights.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is when he started doing this. This is when he started. You could do the same thing in BMX.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. Watching
No,
the-
I think
the-
it'd be honestly. I think it'd be cool, and it would
They're
be,
long. They're very long and they're very
Yeah.
in depth. It's
Yeah.
smart guy shit. It's not for everybody.
I think it would be difficult for normal bike riders. Simone, I see it being very easy. Like I feel like we'd invite Chadwick,
but it's
you know,
it's
like,
one you
it'd be
do.
cool
It's
to
one
have
you
Chadwick
do
when it matters.
once a month tops. Maybe
Like a
maybe
Garrett
every
one.
other month.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
something you do to where it's like you're only doing it for the AAA list. It's not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
oh
yeah.
man. This
I
one
wanted
guy-
to do something like that with Corey before he left San Diego. But
Walsh?
I was, both, honestly.
Oh, Martinez, I'm sorry.
Martinez.
Yeah.
Martinez. Oh, sorry. I thought you were being
both,
silly.
both Corey's that left San Diego.
Yeah. But
Hey, shout out everybody that gave Martinez money. That was sick. I was going to bring that up earlier. That was
Yeah,
something that happened
yeah,
the past
yeah,
month.
yeah.
Everybody that supported
Yeah,
Corey Martinez.
yeah.
That's a dude that put out a lot of cool shit for us.
Yeah.
Much love to everybody that put love for him.
yeah,
That was
I
cool.
mean, he was. I honestly didn't really. If you're still here, like you're a lifer, and I
Or you're allowed
appreciate you.
to,
But
turn
like
off right now.
that sort of thing, like Corey didn't need to. he didn't still need it at this point, so I didn't want to talk about it. But he was over the moon, dude.
I was so happy to see him get supported in that way.
Yeah, he was so caught off guard by the overreaction. He told me he thought it was going to take 2 weeks, and it was
less than 24 hours, right?
Yeah,
so
and
sick. So
less than 24 hours for it to double his goal.
What a great
and
guy.
he was like, and he was so caught off guard by it, and he said that it just motivated him to like a next level. He was like, hey, dude, like there's so many people out there that support me and want to see me succeed that it makes me believe in me more than I realized.
That's so
cool. Shout out to Martinez. He it just a little bit of streak of bad luck and trying to find what is next for him, and he is fortunately in a good position to do that. He was just in a weird spot with that ambulance that he just poured a bunch of money in, and it just fucking kept dying on him, and so he had to pull an audible and go back to Nashville, and it is what it is.
He was dealt a shitty hand. Now he's starting fresh.
Yeah, he's dealt multiple shitty hands. So yeah, it was just bad luck, and so more power to Corey, and he is incredibly talented, and he's going to succeed at whatever he puts his mind to. So,
guy.
But thank you, Kyle. Thank you to
Thanks, Dales.
Thanks for still listening. Yeah. So
also, sorry about us.
Are we gonna have like more official stuff on the bike giveaway coming in soon?
Yeah. I'll put out some real stuff. So, but yeah, the bike giveaway is real. We are giving that away, and I will actually give it.
It better be
Thank you,
those.
Sal, for
Better
that.
be
That's
those
really cool.
$40.
Exactly.
Going with the grips.
That exact
I'm
$40.
gonna
I'm gonna
note
stuff
that
that.
something on
I'm
there.
gonna write your name on it,
What's
so we know it's real.
You don't carry that pin?
No. I just believe you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you should. You should. We're gonna have Dennis sign the bike. Kyle sign the money.
Perfect.
2 winner. Keep on rocking. Love Kyle.
October news. Kyle Carlson, ourbmx
Yeah.
Fudger.
Thank you.
Dales.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Everyone for riding. And
Thanks, everybody. Keep doing cool shit.
if you listen this far in, hell yes.
Yeah.
Probably have to give you money.
You drove a long way today.
There was
didn't you?
there was another
Love
podcast where we were just like, comment 6427. Like said some random code.
If you're here this late, if you're here this long, on the 100th podcast, type in 619 1904, and if you write that, I'll give you Kyle's $40 when he's here.
Fair.
There you go, and his phone number.
Really? They're probably listening.
Ending record.